Anthony on satellite radio. Host Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie.
Controversial team.
And Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy
Comment profanity-laced rap. Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
Yeah, come on, bring it on. You know what? I think this is hilarious.
A whole big bunch of fun.
The greatest show on satellite radio today.
This show is like the box of chocolates that Forrest's mother was talking about.
You're a no-good son of a bitch.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
We're so much fucking better than you.
Absolute lunacy.
If you're giving me the hook, fine, whatever.
what's going
I do
on?
what I'm told. I don't.
Completely out of control.
It doesn't get better than this. Come on, it's shocking.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
I just can't get enough of the George Wendt in the intro to the Opie and Anthony show.
That is so bad.
Well, if you're giving me the hook, fine.
Just angry and drunk.
I wish you were there that day because
I know.
It was just one of those weird... we did this break yesterday. It was just weird.
It's one of those things that I'm kind of glad I wasn't.
Nah, I think you would have enjoyed it because we weren't...
It sounded really uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable, but I know what you're talking about, the days where I make it really uncomfortable for everybody and it's awkward. This wasn't one of those days. It was just weird.
Yeah.
It was weird uncomfortable because we couldn't figure them out.
That's just it. I would have been sitting here like, oh, God, I don't know what to say to this fat fuck.
Yeah, in that way, I guess. But I wasn't pushing his buttons. I mean, that would have been an easy one.
Yeah.
As far as pushing someone's buttons.
No, just uncomfortable, like the whole situation.
Yeah, I was just intrigued by him.
Intrigued.
I was just trying to figure him out. Like, is he a happy guy?
Didn't sound like it.
No. I don't know.
It's great having him in the opener, though.
I'm going to have to do more research on that.
Yeah.
Good morning. What's
Good
up,
morning,
man?
everybody.
Anything up?
No, not really. That's the same old shit.
Same old shit.
I'm just like, same old fucked commute in. The goddamn Wednesday, which is garbage day. Which means the garbage truck drivers and the cab drivers could all fucking burn in a pile of molten steel. Oh, it's just annoying. They're all zigzagging across 6 lanes of traffic. And you're trying to make your way up the middle. Enough.
It makes just going straight really tough.
It's just annoying, and the lights are turning red, and no one's moving.
Yeah. You got cops. You got cabbies coming flying in because they want a fare.
Yeah.
On the left side of the road. They start on the right side.
And I'm like, fuck them. You know why? Because a lot of times, anytime I need a cab, they're all off duty.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
And then when they're on duty, they're zigzagging trying to get the one fare that's on the side of the road. No, you wait for me.
That's true.
I mean, you wait for me, motherfucker.
Good point.
Go. Grr.
Hey, the big news. Lindsay Lohan's going to jail, and she's hurting. And I think we should all...
Is she hurting?
Take this very, very seriously.
Is she hurting?
It's fucking broad.
Everyone's fascinated with it.
I don't know. Are people fascinated by it? I don't think so.
I
man.
think they're too fascinated by it.
Really?
Yeah.
Like who?
I don't know. The news is picking up on it. It's on all the websites, like the gossip websites.
I saw something yesterday. I thought I would never see on MSNBC, on one of the big cable news outlets, MSNBC, CNN, and Fox, and I watch all three. I really do. But some dude was filling in for I think it was Keith Olbermann, because I watch Keith Olbermann almost every night to be mad, and not because I don't agree with what he's saying. I probably would agree with what he's saying more than, let's say, a Sean Hannity. Probably. Not that I care that much. But I like watching him because he's such a douchebag.
He annoys you.
Do you do that? Do you watch people because they're douchebags?
I've absolutely watched shows because the person annoys me, and I don't know why. Just sit there and go, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. So some guy was filling in, and he goes, up next, how did he say it? Fuck, I wish I had the clip. But basically he said, I'm doing this for you people because I don't care. More or less, that's what he said.
I gotcha, yeah.
Because he had to do a whole Lindsay Lohan thing because that's a big news story. But for the first time, I saw like a news guy actually go, you know what? I don't give a crap about this stupid broad, but I have to do this for you.
You think they're doing that? You think they're really doing that? Or they realize, look, people kind of want to hear what's going on with their gossipy, bunch of gossip gerties. And he's just like saying that to try to keep a bit of his credibility.
I kind of believed him.
Because I think I actually heard somebody do that on Fox News also.
As well.
Who was it? O'Reilly.
O'Reilly
actually
said
did it. Because he had gotten, he reads the emails and shit.
Yeah.
And somebody had said, I don't care about Lindsay Lohan. What kind of show do you have? I didn't think you were running like a gossip show. Mm-hmm. And he kind of made the statement like, well, it's in the news and I had to report it. But,
right.
But obviously...
had to report is different from this guy looking right into the camera and saying, I don't care about this.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for you, as he's looking, and I'm looking around, and is he doing it for me? Because he's looking right at me. I think the TV's talking to me. This is a little weird. But now, the Lindsay Lohan thing, she had to do 90 days. Then it was knocked down to 23 days. Do you know why it was knocked down to 23 days?
Because she's famous?
Was it a famous thing, or
because she's scared of the bull dykes in the jail,
or nothing means what it means?
Yeah,
90 days actually means you gotta get some kind of translation. 90 days actually means 24 days. Then why don't you just say 23 days?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Because 90 days is actually 23 days, we're learning. And now we're learning that it's 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So all of a sudden, her 90 days in jail, 3 months, is down to 2 lousy fucking weeks.
And she won't even serve that.
Because of overcrowding in the jail system in California. That's why. They're calling it, they don't need her in there, so she's doing 2 weeks.
You think if she was just some sister that got tased coming out of her car, that this would even be an issue, or she'd be in jail already?
Oh, of
just
course.
serving the entire time.
Yeah, every single day of the 90.
Yeah, exactly.
But good news, Anthony. She's doing very well in jail. Her first night was spent very comfortably.
Oh, that's good.
She's in a fucking room for 2 weeks.
It says she'll serve less than 12 days.
Oh, now it's less than 12 days?
Look.
Now it's down to less than 12 days?
Isn't less than 12 days 11 days or less?
Yeah, now we could call it. It's about 11 days. Her 90-day. Look, it's all over the fucking news.
Yeah,
she's going to be
everywhere.
She's going to be in a room for 11 days. Who cares?
Yeah, she's not going to be getting raped with a fucking broom handle.
Our angle is, who gives a shit? And then she
does.
And then she gets out of jail, and they're saying she'll make at least $1 million off this experience.
How is that? Like a book or something?
Yeah, I'm not really sure because
how do you?
I kind of scan all these fucking articles, for you people,
just for you people.
But she's gonna make about $1 million.
She looks all right in that mugshot. She's got her prison garb on, her little orange jumpsuit, and it's almost a low-cut neckline thing happening there. She's got her blonde hair.
Oh, she's
got eye makeup on. What the fuck is going on? What's going on in jail?
Well, this is important. If you're going to get a mugshot, you got to do it the right way.
You got to look good?
Yeah. I'm sure her PR people set it up all nice. Make sure you have makeup on. Make sure you do this look, blah, blah, blah.
Looks like a photo shoot. Got like a background and lighting.
Yeah. The whole family's dysfunctional. It came out yesterday. The mom will only go on TV to talk about her own daughter for $50,000. That's her price tag. If you want me talking about my own daughter on TV, $50,000. And then the father's running around trying to get on as many fucking TV shows as possible.
Is it one of those deals where it's really obviously the parents' fault that she's so fucked up?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Yeah. Never spent a day with any of these people, obviously.
Yeah.
We met Lindsay Lohan once. And
that
was just before the whatever she started doing.
It was almost like during it. I think we had heard stories about
rumblings, as they like to say.
Rumblings about cocaine and drinking and stuff. And she came into the studio when we were over at the other building, and she was very aloof, because we all wanted pictures with her.
I didn't.
No.
And I'm proud to say that.
Are you being like the news guy? I did it for you.
I like getting pictures with people.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't, but for some reason I just didn't want a picture with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the dreamy one with E-Rock?
Yeah.
Is that the dreamy picture with E-Rock?
No, that's Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton was you and your dreamy picture.
Oh, with E-Rock's bedroom eyes.
His bedroom eyes. He's holding it like, yeah, this is my chick.
E-Rock, you got to tweet that today so everyone can see your
please.
Bedroom eyes.
Okay. E-Rock's bedroom eyes.
His heavy eyelids.
He's holding her like they're on a date.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, E-Rock.
Where's your Paris Hilton photo?
Oh! Hey! Oh! Actually, I didn't get one.
I would have got a picture with Paris Hilton. I'm not saying I
would have too.
But that day, I just didn't. I didn't care.
Yeah.
About her. Now I wish I had it.
I did. Like, I wanted a picture with her and stuff, but she was really, like, kind of snotty. It wasn't. You know how some people come in and they're kind of like, oh yeah, come on, take a picture, it's okay. But she was just kind of standing there like, oh, I want more Coke. Just stop, snap the picture quick.
Remember, we also had to give up our office for her?
Yes.
Because she had to have a place to sit before she did that interview with 20 on 20.
Yeah. So we had to give up our office. And then we all ran in and started smelling the seats. A bunch of fucking pigs.
I think Jimmy has some photos of that.
Of him smelling the seat?
Yeah.
I remember that one. We all ran in after she left. All right, let's sniff the seats.
Nah, she's just a twat. I mean, my experience with her... My wife was walking through Central Park with one of our, I guess technically like a niece. It's like my sister's niece, but you know how that all works, right? So
sure.
And this girl couldn't have been more than 11 at the time. She was in the Lindsay Lohan wheelhouse as far as a fan goes. She was a tween at the time.
A tween.
And they're walking through Central Park just doing something else, and all of a sudden there's Lindsay Lohan on a park bench doing nothing.
Just sitting there alone?
Sitting there alone.
Pondering? Feeding the pigeons?
She was doing that movie about Mark David Chapman.
Oh, right.
At the Dakota. So she was in the park just kind of going over. She wasn't even going over lines. Maybe she was going over lines. And my wife and the little niece there, walk up and go, "Can we get a picture?" There was nobody around. It was just one of those weird situations where they came upon Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
And there was nobody around. No paparazzi, no other fans, no other people really in the park noticed. And she fucking said no, and then the bodyguard had to get involved to kind of push them out of the way.
She wouldn't take a picture with a tween.
One lousy fucking picture.
Should just slid on the bench and snap the picture and get up.
That's the life you chose, or your parents chose, right?
Yeah, she was kind of thrust into it.
You take the one lousy fucking picture. Who gives a shit?
She's got to go to rehab after this little stint, right?
For 90 days.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that she needs to get out of jail immediately because of maybe some withdrawals that are going to happen in the next few days.
I think she's going to be laying all sweaty in her fucking cot, just moaning and fucking getting the DTs.
How hot is
that's too hot.
How hot is
all
that?
Sweaty. With their sheets twisted around her legs, all sweaty. Yum.
And she could only take a shower every other day. But she's only going to be in there 11 days, right?
That her right there?
Yeah. Yeah, she takes a fucking ridiculously good picture.
Yeah.
She's got a real nice set.
She does have some cans on her. Some cans. That was her Marilyn Monroe kind of pictorial she did. Mm-hmm. She looks a little beyond her years. Like she's getting a little weathered.
I guess she's only 23 or 24.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, she's really being ridden hard and put up wet these days.
Maybe she'll figure it out. If not, oh well.
The duck lip thing is just so obvious and so bad. When will chicks realize that's not a good fucking look? If you don't have the big fucking lips, oh well. Mm-hmm. They haven't figured out how to fucking puff up your lips and not look ridiculous.
I think the problem is you could do it one time, get a little plumpness going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I don't even think they
just keep
do
going
it one
after
time.
that.
It's just this dumb fucking duck look, and it looks horrid.
I completely agree with you.
And it's really obvious. It's not sexy looking. You just look stupid. Yeah.
I'm doing it for Anthony.
I wish it was TV. I hope he's doing that.
And that's them just not doing anything with their face.
I'm trying. Wait a
Try it at home.
Try it at home.
Do your duck lips.
Put your lips out. My lips look juicy and voluptuous. It's like you were punched. Oh no, there's a duck face fucking website.
Is there really? Well, there's a couple things. Girls
the girls making the
yeah,
lips.
girls have learned to push out their lips
when they take pictures. This is a great sight. It's just chicks and dumb assholes puffing their lips out.
You know what? It's funny that we're on this website because I was
gay.
I was discussing with my girl. When I say my girl, my wife, but wife just sounds.
Yeah.
I don't like. I never liked the word wife, but I told her I never really liked the wow pictures we got over the years for one reason, because the girls always had to make that face. I call it like a.
Whenever girls flash their tits, they gotta go like make some weird fucking face, like some guy really getting into playing guitar.
Yeah, you want to see him topless, but you don't want. You want to see like some kind of normal face.
Yeah,
maybe a look of like you like these, but it's always like partying.
Tongues out, lips are fucking pursed.
A lot of times over the years, we've seen the wow shots with like the cigarette hanging out of their mouth because they had to like, they needed both their hands to lift up their shirt.
And the smoke is going into one eye, so it's shut.
So it's shut like Popeye. I go, you know what? I never really dug a lot of the fucking shots we got over the years.
Kevin from Connecticut calls it Jimmy Page face.
Jimmy Page face, very good.
It's like when you fucking Carlos Santana face. You make this like a guy engrossed in a heavy fucking lead.
Danny, you got a website that shows that off? I bet you.
It's guitar face or O face.
Oh, there's actually a
guitar face or O face. So they just show the face, and it's either somebody coming
or playing guitar.
Yeah, fucking or playing guitar. That's hysterical. That's guitar? Yeah, of course.
We saw that at Mardi Gras a lot, too, when the girls, they can't just flash in a sexy way. It's always got to be some kind of weird, like, party face, or a tongue has to stick out. It's a woo.
Carlos?
It's a woo face.
Woo face. Woo. My O face. Oh. Carlos Santana makes the worst faces. That's got to be porn, right? Yeah. But they all look the same.
That's a pretty good sight.
It's funny. Shit.
Guitar face or O face?
Oh.
That's Courtney Love. Of course
it's...
O
face.
So that's the big story that everybody will be covering today.
Yes.
Would you give a shit if she, like, I don't know, dropped dead?
Not in a I'm feeling bad kind of way. But, it would be one of those, oh, well, there's another young Hollywood starlet.
When will they learn? And then a news reporter.
Yeah.
When will they learn?
But the thing is, all these anchors and everybody that have been goofing on her and being like, oh, here she is again, this dumb fucking whore, sending her to jail. If she did die, they'd be like, and tragedy in Hollywood as another young star.
Tragedy?
They would, the news.
Tragedy would be
tragedy
if Justin Bieber was in a car crash.
You're like tying yourself up here. What? Is that a tragedy, really?
Well, I know
little Justin Bieber.
No, I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber, but I guess the point I'm trying to make, someone that you didn't expect all of a sudden dies
see it coming
in some horrific way. That's a tragedy. But if Lindsay Lohan shows up dead somewhere, is that really a tragedy? Or, okay, we all expected this to happen.
One of those misguided youth kind of tragedies.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, one of those. I
guess.
Whenever those Hollywood starlets are found in a hotel room, fucking dead.
She has the world by the balls. Figure it out. And everyone on TV last night, she's a very talented actress.
Oh, is that
That's
what
what's
saying?
so sad about this.
She seems quite the cunt, to be honest.
Really?
She seems quite the cunt. Even when she was in that day, it was like, come on.
Well, like I said, my experience, or my girl's experience, wasn't pretty. It was really awkward for everybody. It's like, really? Like, no?
Yeah.
You can't say no to a picture from a fan unless you're really, really busy or in the middle of something crazy.
That's why I rarely take pictures with people. And when I went to take a picture with her, I hate that feeling like I'm bothering her. Like, all right, fucking forget it.
Nah, bothering is if there were 1,000 people waiting for pictures and you're sitting there waiting for your picture. You know what I mean?
One picture and she's fucking bothered.
Where you know it's not going to lead to any other pictures.
Twat.
And Jane Seymour is a cunt.
Yeah.
I haven't forgotten.
Jane Seymour.
I will never.
Blew you off.
No, blew off my mom.
Oh.
And I don't have the greatest relationship with my mom, but.
Really?
Yeah, where the fuck
was
were
it?
we? I think we were going to see Phil Donahue.
Oh, Jesus.
I was a little nothing. We used to come in from Long Island to go to the TV tapings.
And Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, fucking flew you off.
Somehow, like, after the Phil Donahue, you all go down together, the studio audience, and big, huge, 80 people to an elevator. And somehow, I don't know, we were at the end of the line or something, and we got an elevator pretty much by ourselves. And then it stopped on another floor, and Jane Seymour walks in. And my mom's like, I love medicine woman. She's whispering to me, like, that's the medicine. and I'm like, I'm a nothing. So my mom, I go, ask her for a picture. I got the camera,
Would you have your Kodak film camera?
God, I
your
forgot.
Instamatic?
Something. So my mom taps her on the arm. There's no one else in the elevator, really. Maybe a couple of her people. Goes, I'm a big fan. Can I have a picture? And my mom, isn't the type of person that's brave enough to do any of this, but I talked her into it.
Yeah.
And Jane Seymour turns around and goes, no. Like, rudely, too. No.
Wow.
And now we have to awkwardly go down to the fucking lobby with this.
With her and the people that saw.
Yeah.
Just
and me and my mom are in shock. Like, she said no. She said no. This is her life.
Fuck you, Dr. Quinn.
This is your life. You chose this to be in the public eye. She said fucking no, that cunt.
You should get cancer. You should only get cancer.
That's right. To this day, every time I see her, I
get all mad.
Seethe. Yes, I seethe.
Some people just don't deal with it well. I don't know what that is. Just fucking deal with it.
Look, man, I mean...
Some people, obviously, they can't even go out.
Right.
There's some people that cannot leave their house.
But they chose that as well. It's an easy life. What we have is an easy life. We joke about the hours and this and that, but it's an easy life.
Yeah.
How hard is it to take a picture with somebody?
Well, that's why. It's not like you got to figure somebody like Tom Cruise cannot fucking leave his house without constantly being barraged with requests for photos and pictures. But Dr. Quinn, medicine woman? Nah.
Well, she was pretty big at the time.
Was she big at the time?
But we're in the elevator, isolated. Like, the elevator doors are going to open up. No one's going to know she took a fucking picture with my mom in the elevator.
Yeah, they should kind of take into consideration where they are.
That's what I'm saying about Lindsay Lohan as well in the park. No one was around. It wasn't going to create a fucking frenzy.
Turn into a paparazzi frenzy. Yeah. I don't know. It is an odd thing. I don't know what side I'm on as far as that goes.
Really?
Yeah.
We've taken thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures. I know,
but I can walk down the street without being bothered or anything. It's not like it's just a constant barrage.
Dude, we have different lives because I walk around the city a lot. I get recognized every day.
Yeah.
And I love it. I fucking love it. I'm not going to sit here and say I hate it. I love it.
Yeah.
Stop, say hi. We talk, sometimes I talk for a couple minutes, whatever. Sometimes it's hey, can I get a picture? I love that shit.
Always cordial.
So what's the problem?
You don't want to be the asshole guy.
But what's the problem with that? You said you're on the fence.
Well, if you get somebody like a Tom Cruise, a big A-lister, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's got to be constant. It's got to just be a constant. Like, if you can't walk 3 feet down a sidewalk without constantly being told, could I get a picture or could you sign this? You wouldn't be able to get anywhere.
I got a solution.
Yeah.
Make a shitty movie.
Is that how you get out of it?
Yeah, make one shitty movie. You get a little more room out there.
Get a little breathing room.
Right.
Yeah, I made a breathing room movie.
I want to go to a website. Maybe someone could help me. I want to go to a website of people that used to be famous, that probably even had the problem you're mentioning.
Yeah.
And now I want to go to a website where you go, holy shit, remember that person?
And they were probably completely bothered all the time.
Right.
And now
there's got to be one website that is dedicated to the holy shit, remember that person. So you can't even think of, I bet you can't even name one of those people. You know what I mean?
You know,
someone that used to be so famous.
You know who was very I'm just throwing out a starter here. This is a starter, and then afterwards we could go, oh, that's a better one. But you know who was fucking huge at one point in his career and now is nowhere? Pauly Shore.
Oh,
Pauly Shore was, but he was. But remember the whole MTV thing, and he was in fucking movie. I mean, Pauly Shore was a fucking huge name.
When you mention Pauly Shore, I know I'm evil. I know I'm fucking the devil. I'm not fucking the devil. I am the fucking devil.
Yeah.
Because finish. And then
that was pretty much it. I think Pauly Shore is one of those that was huge a few years ago.
It's one of my favorite moments doing radio with you.
Oh God, was that awful? Yeah.
Me and Aunt. There's new listeners, so fuck it. We start out doing afternoon drive together. We've barely done radio together at this point, and we go out to L.A. and we were absolutely, we'll be the first to admit, really green and trying to find our way. We had potential, but no one gave a shit about us.
Yeah.
We didn't have an audience yet, and they fly us out to L.A. and we're speaking to some big stars of the day, and Pauly Shore was one of those people.
Yeah,
and he was the biggest fucking prick to us.
Just an asshole.
He was just a real big asshole. Not even in a good way where he's like, oh, you guys are new and just kind of going with it. He was a real fucking prick, like he was an A-lister, right?
Yeah.
And maybe he was sort of an A-lister at the time. You fast forward about, 6-7 years, we're at NEW on top of our fucking game, and Pauly Shore comes in, and he's no longer anywhere near an A-lister.
Yeah.
And he's bombing so bad on our show. And he actually looks at me like, hey, man, help me out here.
Yeah, help me out.
Because, I mean, a little secret, if we feel like it, we could help out people.
That are kind of, teetering and bombing.
Yeah, we could carry people if we like them. You've probably heard it over the years. You know, someone's kind of having a rough appearance. There's a way of helping that person and carrying them to the finish line. He gives me the look like, hey, man, help me out over here. And I just looked at him and gave him a smile like, this is payback, motherfucker.
You're hung out to dry, fuck.
That's right. And I don't think he's ever been on the show again.
Yeah, no, he hasn't. Fuck him. Oh, God, great picture. Oh, that's a picture from his heyday. God damn. Was that ever a look?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, the ripped jean shorts.
Ripped jean shorts that look like fucking
tattered
Daisy Dukes he's wearing. 8 layers of different colored things he's wearing and a headband. That was his head, buddy. That whole character. Ugh.
Hey, there's a website, maybe.
The Weasel. Oh, shut up.
He was the Weasel.
But it was huge.
You guys don't wheeze the juice?
No, wheeze the juice.
What the hell is that?
What's wrong with you guys?
Wheeze the juice.
Oh, you gotta wheeze the juice.
Oh, good.
What a tool.
I got a website where celebrities used to be big and
go to die. Is there a website? Yeah, there's a website for it.
Meatspin.com.
Oh, let me see. Oh, Meatspin.
Yeah, go to meatspin.com.
Oh, damn it! No, what happened? But it was supposed to be celebrities, and it's just a cock spinning around and around. Damn it! Look, it's counting the spins. Do you realize that cock is somewhere spinning forever on the internet?
Yeah.
Like somewhere, it's never not on.
Yes, I'll go with that. So for all the internet users in the world, there's one machine somewhere at any given time that Meatspin is on.
That Meatspin is spinning on.
That's pretty cool.
That cock has just been spinning and spinning.
Who's the gayer guy in that fucking video?
I would say the guy taking it in the ass. Guy taking it in the ass is always the gayer of the two.
The gayer of the two.
Guy fucking is he's just putting it in a hole.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good point.
Yeah,
good point.
You can't fault him.
Where are they now?
Yes.
Where are they now.com possibly?
Yeah. Oh, is there a whatever happened to? WEHT.net. If it's a .net, it's gonna get closed down in a second. Those .nets don't quite have the juice.
No,
the .coms do. Few people get on the .net and it's over.
Ever wonder what happened to Eddie the Eagle, the chick who shot Andy Warhol, that Mikey kid?
I don't really get Gary Coleman. We all know where he is.
Yeah, I want
Noriega, Dixie Carter. Well, these are dead people. Yeah,
this site sucks.
This site blows.
Yeah, I don't like
hey,
that site.
Thanks for the site, asshole. It blew.
Now people are doing their Pauly Shore impressions on instant feedback. He's a
Someone's saying, let's see. Let me read some names here. Renee Zellweger.
She's
still
there.
She's still there.
Yeah, Renee's still around.
Is that the Billy Zab? Is that the blonde kid from Karate Kid? He was huge. Ralph Macchio. Let's see Ralph Macchio. He couldn't walk down the street during the Karate Kid days.
Well, he made a comeback on Funny or Die recently.
Yeah, but not to the point where...
He made fun of himself because of the whole Karate Kid movie.
I think Ralph Macchio can walk down the street with nary a problem.
That's true.
But I think during the Karate Kid days, he couldn't move.
He can't get arrested now? How does that go again?
He can't get arrested.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio he was a biggie.
Yeah. Another one, C. Thomas Howell.
What?
Remember him?
C. Thomas
Howell.
Who the fuck is he?
He was huge back in like the Red Dawn day. He was in Red Dawn. He was in...
That guy is C. Thomas Howell?
Yeah.
He was in... I loved that movie. What the fuck was it called again? Because I had
Where he was the black guy.
I had a huge crush on Ray Dawn Chong.
Whew. Wow, you scared me for a second.
Ray Dawn Chong.
C. Thomas Howell.
What movie was that?
I gotta look it up.
I forgot the name of the movie.
That was Soul Man. Soul Man.
I think I liked Soul Man at one point.
He was wanted a scholarship.
Yeah.
So, but they were giving him out to black people, so he made like he was a black guy.
Yeah, make that movie now. That ain't happening.
Blackface. He did the whole movie in blackface.
Oh, that's a good one, Ant.
C. Thomas Howell is, or I think any of the people from Rumblefish, or what was the other one?
Oh,
The Outsiders.
I got one, and he made a slight comeback, but the E.T. kid.
Ah, right.
The boy.
Yeah, but he did.
And then he was in Legends of the Fall, I think, as one of the brothers or something.
Yeah, he kind of made a comeback,
and then went away again.
Henry Thomas.
Henry Thomas was pretty fucking huge.
I think
as the E.T. kid.
What was the last thing he did? Henry Thomas. Take a little look-see. That like anybody
he's
knows.
Still doing shit, but
did an episode of CSI.
Oh, see, Bob Kelly does that.
A Little Without a Trace.
No offense, Bob Kelly, you're a good actor. Bob Kelly coming in soon.
What was the biggest thing he did?
Yeah, what was the last really good thing he did?
Gangs of New York.
He was in Gangs of New York?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, absolutely.
You know what? I never saw that stupid
Suicide
movie.
Kings.
Suicide Kings was great. Yeah, Legends of Fall.
Psycho 4: The Beginning.
Gangs of New York was good.
I know it was. I really got to see that
fucking
movie. It was just one of those movies. It fell through the cracks. I haven't seen it yet.
That DiCaprio was great.
Oh, fuck, man. Jackie in Jersey. Jackie.
Hello, Opie. Good to see you again.
Hi, Jackie.
I think Jackie's coming in soon.
Yeah.
I can come in today if you want. I don't care.
This is the other Jackie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, this is the Jackie that we actually invited in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but the creepy thing is when you pick up the phone, he says, "Opie, good to see you again."
Yeah.
Sorry,
Are
I
you
misspoke.
following
I
me?
apologize.
Ghoul.
So I got another person following me. Are you following me?
No, I'm not following you.
All right. What do you got?
I'm confused about the whole Jane Seymour thing. Dr. Quinn didn't come on until the 90s. So what was she famous for? Like when you saw her when you were 11? Like why was she such a big deal?
I swear to God, I thought I was a little kid. But then again, when I was in college, I still felt like I was a
Dr.
little
Quinn
kid.
came on in the 90s?
Yeah, it premiered 1993, it says.
Didn't she do soap opera?
No. I definitely go on record and say that my mom got blown off by
93.
Jane Seymour way before 93.
Well,
so what was she doing before that?
She was a Bond girl.
Nah, my mom knew her from something.
Okay.
Medicine Woman came on in 93, are you sure? Or did it go off the air in 93?
No, it came out in 93 according to...
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, now we got to figure this out.
Let's say she was in soap operas, wasn't she, or something?
Well, my mom was, I guess...
What the hell was she into?
My mom did like soap operas.
War and
but...
Remembrance, the TV miniseries.
Well, Jackie, help us out, you fuck. You did the research.
Yeah, you cocksucker.
Did she have
a Bond fan? She was a Bond...
Was it... it had to be another series, Jackie.
I don't know what she... I think she was just in movies and stuff. I don't think she was in another... I don't think she was a star of anything.
God, now
Yeah, she did a lot of TV movies.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
At
it
the
wasn't
time.
Medicine Woman then.
She did. She was like the TV movie queen.
Because I don't think Phil Donahue is still doing his thing in 93.
Because she was in a miniseries called East of Eden. Was that popular back then?
Yeah, the miniseries was a huge thing back in the day.
That's true.
That back in what we call the day, before you really had a lot of channels.
I mean, I might have been in college, maybe.
Oh, now you're jacking the fucking
Early
age up.
college years, though.
Yeah.
I did a solid 5, so.
But that's a big difference in being 11. You know what I'm saying?
Did I say 11
He was
even?
a child prodigy.
I said I was
in
a-
college at 11.
I think I drove everybody in, so I wasn't that young, but I was young.
Look at this fucking literal Jackie.
Yeah, you're an asshole,
what
man.
fucking, you're doing math.
This is a dumb little memory in the back of my head I didn't even think I was going to talk about today.
I don't know, I just imagine like a little Opie, going to the big city, going to watch Phil Donahue.
We were obsessed with the TV taping, our family.
Really? You liked going to the TV tapings?
Did a lot of Phil Donahue's, did some Sally.
You did Sally Jesse?
Did Sally Jesse. Did Montel Williams, which is really weird because he lives in my building now. And
oh, really?
I fucking told him that I used to come in the city to watch his show. He was a real jerk. I'll tell you why he was a jerk, because between the tapings,
yeah,
he had one lousy. I'm sure these people are so happy that one of their audience members became pretty popular in their own right. Because I mean, these stories would never see the light of day. Of
course not.
But I remember sitting in the audience for Montel Williams, and during the commercial breaks, there was one assistant that had to come out with a lint brush and lint down Montel Williams. Like, it would make a difference.
If there was linty?
No! There might have been like one or two lousy, tiny little... I never saw lint.
But they had to come out and de-lint him?
They had to de-lint him during every commercial break. I never forgot that. People saying it's East of Eden might have been the Jane Seymour thing, so...
What show did we go... Did we go to see a fucking show? Like The Daily Show or something?
We saw Bill Maher.
Bill Maher, right?
Another asshole, and I hate to hate on him because I kind of like Bill Maher, but he was such a fucking prick to us too in L.A.
He was a big forehead asshole.
He was a real jerk. He was even more of a jerk than Pauly Shore.
Yeah, jerk.
But I kind of liked some of the stuff he does. So
that wasn't that where there was like candy on the seat when you went to sit down? They were like handing out candy to hop everybody up.
We done with Jackie?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jackie.
No problem.
Good talking to you, man. Call us more often. You're just fucking terrific. Bill Maher, it was chocolate because they wanted to fire up the audience.
Yeah, they got to get that sugar rush.
They wanted everyone to have a sugar rush when he came out.
This artificial energy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I wanted to make good with Bill Maher because I've hated him for years, but then I saw that movie he did, Religulous.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
I kind of liked it, and he wouldn't come in to promote the fucking movie. I think we got the director, right?
Yeah.
Someone came in to promote it.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get Bill Maher. I'm like, yeah, great. Let's get Bill on the show. He's promoting this movie. It needs all the help it could get because it's not a big, huge Hollywood feature. He fucking blew us off. I'm like, this is why I hate you.
Jerk.
You're a jerk.
You jerk.
One of the greatest words ever. Just jerk.
No one really uses that anymore. My guy's just a jerk.
My favorite words are jerk. I love queer.
You're queer.
I love using the word queer.
The jerk store called.
A jerk could be maybe my favorite word.
Jerk.
You're just a jerk.
So someone said you said it like Noonan said it.
Yeah.
In Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beat it, jerk.
Yasmin Bleeth used to be really famous.
Yasmin Bleeth.
Andrew McCarthy. Wow, he used to be huge.
Andrew McCarthy was giant. Probably can. He's got some breathing room.
Sure.
He's definitely got breathing room.
I think TMZ does a good feature. Where are they now?
Yeah.
Or whatever they call it. And then they show a picture of someone in their prime and then what they're doing now.
I can't get enough of those. I can't get enough of those.
They did Barney Miller yesterday.
Wow.
And unrecognizable. If you saw Barney Miller on the street, you'd walk right by him.
He's an asshole.
Why is Barney Miller an asshole?
Is he a jerk?
Couple years. I grew up loving Barney Miller, right?
Yeah.
It was a pretty good show, man.
And
by the way, I'm sorry to jump in again here, but Abe Vigoda was fucking really old during Barney Miller days.
Yes. By the way, his name isn't Barney Miller.
Hal Linden.
Hal Linden.
Hal Linden. Yes. And he's a jerk?
He's an asshole. Wait, he's a
jerk. What happened?
A couple years ago, he was on the corner of 57th and 6th near the old studio. And I go, holy shit, it's Barney Miller.
Barney Miller.
So I go over there and ask if I could get a photo. And he's just wearing this that raincoat that they used to wear in the 70s, that beige with the plaid inside. And
the executive.
Yes, exactly. And so I said, can I get a photo? And he goes, no. And then walked away.
Wow. Sure it was him?
positive it's him.
And why would he be such an asshole jerk?
No idea.
What a jerk. Say it at home. It's fun.
I love that people are jerks today.
And you got to slow it down just slightly when you say jerk.
Guy's a jerk. But I haven't seen a picture of him. He's unrecognizable, or the entire cast?
No, Barney Miller, the main Barney Miller guy. What's his name again? Hal Linden.
Hal Linden. And
Danny,
then
I thought it was
Ron
on TMZ
Glass,
yesterday.
Jack Sue.
Wojciechowicz.
Because what they do is...
Wojciechowicz. Now, Wojciechowicz was giant.
Was it, you think?
Dude, when Barney Miller was on, Wojciechowicz could not walk the streets.
He looked a little like Joe Piscopo at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of jacked up.
Yeah, he was jacked. And then now Wojciechowicz can fucking do whatever he wants, except work in Hollywood.
How about Yahoo Serious?
Yahoo Serious.
He was famous for about 10 minutes.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Come on. Where's this Hal Linden picture? I thought it was on TMZ.
Wojciechowicz. Jesus
Anthony's
Christ.
got to see this. All right, the mugshot. So I guess they put a lot of material up yesterday. Maybe it's further down. Come on.
Where are they now?
Come on.
Yeah.
Iced tea. There you go.
Oh, okay, that's him. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would you recognize him on the street?
No.
He's got like a goatee. He's got the wiry eyebrows.
Yeah. That doesn't even resemble him.
He's almost 80.
No,
Is
I know.
he really?
It's a 79-year-old.
79-year-old.
It's not that bad for
Shit.
I'm not saying he looks bad, but I'm saying he doesn't look like how we remember him.
How old was he in Barney Miller?
Well, if he's 79, Barney Miller was in the 70s, I guess, right? So 40 years ago.
Jesus Christ.
Well, 1970s, 40 years ago, so 30-something years ago. So he was already kind of an older gentleman, middle-aged gentleman.
My God, man.
What's up with the eyebrow hairs that are a little too long?
When do you let it go?
Do you have a few uncles like that? I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, will you just fucking trim that shit? I'm already trimming that shit.
When do you let it go? When do you just look and say, I see it, and I'm going to do nothing about it?
You've got a 4-inch eyebrow hair. Will you fucking just trim it?
It's distracting.
It's really... it just bothers me.
You can't talk to people and not be distracted by certain types of facial hair.
You know who has one of those? That fucking asshole who's not here today.
Oh, Jimmy?
Jimmy has one. And he goes, I know, it bothers my girlfriend. I'm like, will you just trim it?
He does it on purpose.
Jimmy has one.
He does it on purpose.
Next time you get a picture with Jimmy or whatever, look for his one lousy eyebrow hair that he refuses to trim.
Does he trim his other eyebrow hairs and just leaves that one?
I think it's just one that decided to just continue to grow, and he decided to leave it.
Leave it alone?
And much different than older guys that have a lot of them popping out.
Yeah.
Jimmy has one.
I like evenness. I take my finger and I push up on my eyebrows, and then I take my little razor and I just go bat, bat.
No, you gotta,
and that keeps everything even.
You got to get a girl for a couple weeks.
No
eyebrow trimmer.
No
eyebrow trimmer.
No, I'm fine with it.
It's a comb that just goes.
That's frightening.
Done.
Done. Does it frighten you the first time you'd like, it's going to take my entire eyebrow off?
There's only 2 settings. The one setting is a little rough. It makes you look almost like a burn victim. The other one's okay, though.
Burn victim setting?
Yeah, burn victim setting and then normal setting.
See, because it's not like I want to trim down the entire brow, but you just don't want the full, the flyaways, full.
The eyebrow trimmer, you hear them getting cut, too. You hear, it's a good feeling. And then you're done.
Feeling. And then your ears and your nose and fucking
trimming everything.
Just a mess.
Trimming.
But there's a time where people just say, fuck it. There's got to be one definitive day where you just look and go, I see it, and I'm not going to touch it.
Anything better than an old guy that can't keep his suit together? Just slightly wrinkled and slightly not pressed and that's what you're talking about, where they're just like, you know what, I'm letting myself go.
Old people shouldn't wear suits anyway. It's that tight neck thing, and just like that, the skin is just hanging over the tight shirt, buttoned up shirt on the neck.
True.
Suits are for the young.
Jerks.
Jerks. Cut your eyebrows and don't wear a suit, you jerk.
Wojo is Jerry's dad on Jay Moore Show.
What?
I did not know that.
What? Wojo Howitz was still working?
Hal Linden is Betty White's love interest in Hot in Cleveland. I
No
did not know
way.
that. So he's still working? Hold on a minute.
Boy, we know nothing.
Jeff in Colorado.
Yeah, I haven't seen any episodes. I just saw a commercial with Hal doing some comeback with Betty White.
Wow, yeah.
Well, Betty White's got a new sitcom that is it good? I haven't watched it. I hate the sitcom.
No, that
Not a
Betty
fan of the
White's
sitcom.
on fire now. Oh, she's the wacky fucking sexual old broad. Right.
But hey, if you guys wanted to see some bushy eyebrows, all you needed to watch was last weekend's British Open. All the elderly Englishmen.
Yeah, they don't trim their shit.
They don't cut their fucking...
This guy is absolutely right. Maybe that's why
eyebrows.
it's in the back of my head again.
Bushy.
I was watching the British Open.
Shit.
This guy's right. The older gentleman at the British Open. Well, that's a bigger problem.
Caveman.
The caterpillar eyebrows, that's a whole different thing. I'm talking about the ones that just are... yeah, he's got them.
All right, yeah.
Marty's got him.
Scorsese.
Call him Marty.
Marty Scorsese has giant eyebrows. The fucking Harry Potter has pretty bushy eyebrows.
Well, the English in general have some bushy eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking
What
about
is
the
that?
flyaways.
That come
the
from
ones
the
that...
scurvy? Did that come? Don't go hand in hand with the scurvy? Oh God, they really do like their wacky bushy eyebrows in England.
Rebecca De Mornay, Scott in New Orleans, is coming up with.
Rebecca
People that used to be huge.
De Mornay. She was an A-lister. A-lister.
Now, what's your
can walk
favorite
the streets.
Rebecca De Mornay scene of all time? Now, you were going to go with the obvious one.
I was going to go with the obvious.
Just go with the obvious, because then I'll tell you mine.
All right. Tom Cruise on the train in Risky Business. Pretty hot. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
E-Rock wants to guess mine. Let's see if E-Rock knows me. Go ahead, E-Rock. What's my favorite Rebecca De Mornay scene of all time?
Would it be the breastfeeding scene in Hand That Rocks the Cradle?
That's absolutely correct. Give him a bell. Fucking E-Rock rules.
Wow.
The sickest, twisted scene I've, not whatever,
breastfeeding that other chick's fucking baby.
Hand That Rocks the Cradle was such a bizarre movie.
That was kind of.
But Rebecca De Mornay was playing like the nanny, or whatever, and who was the other broad in that? She was pretty hot too for the time. I forgot her name. You're looking it up, E-Rock. That's not helping me.
Oh, E-Rock.
But
is that, first of all, I gotta know, is that Madonna's daughter?
Yeah.
It was a while ago. I think since she's learned to trim and shave.
Dude.
Well,
that's a problem, though. She's got a fucking mustache.
Well, Madonna's a hairy mess.
I know.
She's got a whole team of people ripping out hair 24 hours a day.
But I'm
Shit's
looking
growing
at this,
in everywhere on that
this
woman.
daughter picture. She's got a fucking little mustache, and her brow
is almost
it's
unibrowish.
astounding. I can't fucking describe it.
It's almost a unibrow. Well, her father is what, Colombian or something?
Colombia.
Some kind of Latino. Some kind of
Lourdes. See if she cleaned up. Did she clean up? Did Lourdes clean up? Because she's a fucking hairy disaster.
She's starting to look good.
I bet she got a bush at fucking 8.
She's going to be ridiculous.
Is she?
Yeah, she's going to be way hotter than Madonna ever was.
I want recent picture.
She's starting to come together. Well, I mean,
it's not a good one.
Nah, she's doing the fucking
what the
design and this.
What the big glasses? She's wearing big
that's.
You can tell she's going to look good.
She's going to be
I got you,
ridiculous looking.
But she is really going to have to maintain that fucking hair shit.
Annabelle Escure was the other woman in Hand That Rocks the
what?
Cradle. So she had a fucking baby, and she can't figure why the baby doesn't want to latch onto her boobs anymore.
Yeah,
and then she discovers that Rebecca De Mornay has been offering up her bosom.
Her bosom.
What a sick fucking movie, man.
She fucking made the baby bond with her
instead of the mom.
And the baby's just pushing away, and the mother can't figure out.
And she's crying.
That was fucked up.
I don't know why.
That was such a fucked up movie.
I just got a text from Philly, my brother-in-law, talking about celebrities that are dicks, and this comes up every time, and I like saying it every fucking time.
Who's a jerk?
Well, and let it be known that my brother-in-law is a huge Phillies fan. Mm-hmm. He's got not season tickets, but he's got a nice package, so he fucking goes to a bunch of games every year. He hates Jason Worth because we all went to the UFC event in Philly. We had really nice seats thanks to Dana White, and we were meeting everybody. I mean, everybody. Even Kevin James came over and took a picture. Ooh. Not a big Kevin James fan, but he was really nice to us, and all the UFC fighters, everybody.
Love that new
Dana
movie
White himself came over. He's running the fucking event, and he made sure he had time to make sure we're okay and made sure the people I was with got pictures, right? Jason Worth walks by. And my brother-in-law asked him for a picture. And he actually said, I don't take fucking pictures.
I don't take fucking pictures?
He didn't, an exact quote, you could see it for yourself. Not, I don't take pictures or not now. He actually said, I don't take fucking pictures.
He wasn't just being an asshole?
And you know what?
For the sake of it?
We weren't sure. So we actually asked him 3 different times with 3 different people, and he had no idea that we were all together. Yeah. And he said no every fucking time. He was the only person that wouldn't take pictures, not only with us but everyone else in the area.
Jesus.
Yeah, because we had like prime seats where everyone was walking by.
So he is a jerk.
He's a big time jerk. There was an incident in Philly recently with him. He pushed a fan out of the way or something during a baseball game. Maybe someone could refresh my memory on the latest Jason Worth jerky thing he did.
What's his problem?
Emilio Estevez?
He can still fucking walk around, right?
Drew in Pennsylvania has one. Jan Michael Hall.
Jan Michael Hall? Wait a minute.
He was pretty fucking big.
Wait. Isn't it Jan Michael Vincent? Or
John Michael Hall.
Jan Michael Hall.
Anthony Michael Hall?
What is this guy doing?
Yeah, who the fuck are you talking about?
But it makes sense. He's getting 2 names. Drew, what do you got?
I got my favorite Rebecca De Mornay story for you.
Well, first talk about who the fuck you were talking about who used to be famous.
Yeah, I think I fucked that up, so I'm going to skip right over that.
No, you're not. You can't just skip over it.
God, I wish we had that in our playbook.
Yeah. Well,
where me and Ed could just go, you know what, I just fucked up the last 10 minutes of radio. I'm going to just skip over that.
I'm just going to skip over that. No, you're not. Who did you mean?
Yeah, the dude from Airwolf. How's that?
That's Jan Michael Vincent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He
kind of had a fall from grace as far as his career went. He was huge, and then he got on the drugs. He couldn't get off the drugs and the boozing.
Yeah.
And that was that. Okay. You don't just fucking glaze over something like that. Gloss over it.
Well, my favorite Rebecca De Mornay is when she was working at the bookstore, and George Costanza tried to return the book that had been red flagged.
Oh.
He took it in the bathroom.
That was Rebecca De Mornay?
No. She was a large black woman, and he asked her for her name, and it was Rebecca De Mornay.
Oh, okay.
But you said my favorite.
Isn't Danny the big Seinfeld guy there?
Well, Travis
is.
Travis is. I am too, but not as good as Travis, believe me. But yeah, I'm not quite recalling it. Sorry.
All right, I'm out.
All right, brother.
I was actually looking for some Seinfeld episodes last night. Netflix. I love Netflix, but it's a crapshoot when you go for the instant view, and you're really hoping. You go like, let me look. All right, here it is. Let me scroll down and see if it's. No, it isn't. It just bugs me.
You're looking for something in particular, and they don't have it.
Yeah, like instant. I thought maybe I would get just.
Do you know how fucking spoiled you are,
dude? I know. I am really spoiled rotten.
You have instant movies that are delivered to your screen within a second of you hitting play.
And you're not happy.
It goes back to that Louis C.K. bit where everything's awesome and no one's happy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, the one thing that you wanted to watch wasn't on instant, so Netflix sucks. But meanwhile, they have probably tens of thousands of titles that you could stream instantly to not only your television, but your mobile device.
But they're not the ones that I always want. Like
watch something else.
But I wanted to watch, I thought, because they got every season of Seinfeld on, and they don't have it for instant. Now they got Lost, and that's available instant. So why the fuck isn't like Seinfeld instant? Mm-hmm. Just thought I'd pop it on and
Seinfeld ruined the sitcom for everybody else.
Yeah, it really did.
Just a little statement there. I'm not a fan of the. Yeah. How about Bridget Fonda? Holy shit, she was huge for like
she was,
a few years.
Yeah.
What does she look like now? She's pretty hot too.
Can't be very good.
She was in Single White Female, wasn't she?
Was that the one? Yeah. Was that the one? I love my hair like this.
I love my
She got her hair cut like the other chick. Who was the other one was from Fast Times? Mm-hmm. The girl from Fast Times.
Yeah, the kooky one from Fast Times.
Yeah, Stacy. The whore. Is that her now?
I don't know if it's now.
God damn.
She can't look that good still.
Dude.
There's no way.
Dude.
Dude.
Yeah, that's not too shabby.
Okay, we got the Jason Worth story, the latest jerk move by this guy.
Jerk.
Go ahead, Tony, and where are you from?
Sicklerville, New Jersey, about 40 minutes out of Atlantic City.
All right, cool. What do you got?
Atlantic City.
What do you got, Tony?
What happened was Worth was going for a foul ball, and the fan actually didn't reach out. He, it was in foul ball territory, and Worth went to get the ball, and the fan took the ball away, and he said, and you could read his lips on TV, and said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And that was the whole incident. And he's getting traded anyway, man. He's probably going to get traded sometime this week. The fucking guy's batting like 220.
Oh, he's having a shitty year?
Oh, he's terrible. Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Huh?
He's making $16 million. He's making $16 million a year. He's traded. They're going to wind up trading him Tampa Bay, so fuck him. No. He's a bum anyway, dude. Yeah. So, yeah, I just want to let you know that that's what the whole thing was. And the fan came. He was on TV and everything. He had to apologize and everything. So that's all I got.
Well, you know what? He shouldn't have to apologize. It is what it is. He looked like a complete jerk in front of everyone, but I don't think he has to apologize for that, right?
No.
As long as he didn't touch the kid.
It's one of the things with the fan. It was just like a 5-minute TV moment. The father was like, "Oh, it was really upset." Shut the fuck up.
Right.
You and your little 10-year-old kid. You know what I mean? But he had the right of way to the ball. I mean, the ball was. It wasn't like he had to reach out for it. I mean, it was in the stands. But like I said, the guy's. You can just tell just by when he gets up to the bat, he's just a jerk off, with his big fucking Grizzly Adams beard and shit. It's a joke. But like I said, it's already talk about him going. He's getting traded because of his contract.
Wait, he's getting traded?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, yeah. He's on the blocks because Phillies need pitching and all that, and they can get rid of that money. They'll bring this kid up from AAA.
Yeah,
but it's sickening, especially as a fan. You watch this guy. It's just the strikeouts, everything, man. The guy's a fucking total mess. So, yeah. And like I said, he's batting like 230, 236 or something like that. Definitely not worth
Phoebe Cates.
What's that?
Thank you, Tony.
Tony's just babbling along, thinking about Phoebe Cates.
I love Phoebe Cates.
Who didn't? And now that's a girl that was huge back in the 80s.
Red bikini.
The famous scene in Fast Times.
Bikini.
And now she is kind of fat.
Well, I saw her at a Knicks game, but
you did?
That's probably about 10 years ago now, and she was still looking good then.
Yeah?
So
she
Drop Dead Fred. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What does she look like now?
Gremlins. Yeah, let's see what she looks like now.
Put Phoebe Cates 2009.
Oh, no.
We'll give her a year.
Oh.
Is that really her?
Oh, well, you know what? Oh.
She kind of looks like a chubby Kate Hudson with dark hair, right?
She doesn't wear fat well. she just doesn't.
And she's probably not even that fat, but
compared
to how we remember her.
Yeah.
See, she doesn't look that.
No, she's not. What? I don't know what to. I don't know how to describe this either.
She's got like this Rumor Willis gullet thing happening.
Yeah, what's going on with the bottom of her fucking jaw?
But she's still all right though.
Yeah.
Compared to what? Well, Jesus Christ! All right, you know what? That time is a motherfucking
stinks
bitch.
on ice. Thanks for punching that picture up, Danny.
Jesus,
holy fuckaroni!
I don't even know what that's from.
What movie is that from?
I don't know, but I have to watch it immediately and jerk off.
That's from my beat off fantasy.
That's not from Fast Times original.
No.
That might be a couple years before Fast Time.
Holy moly!
Wow. All right, that time just
She really
sucks.
was just the fucking it girl back then. She was one of those girls that just...
Oh, my God. Look at that.
Like, look
Well,
at...
you can't. It's radio.
The other one's from Fast Times. That's where she's sitting on the diving board.
The other one's called Paradise.
Paradise.
She's just
Damn
naked
straight
on
it is.
Paradise.
She's just naked on the beach in the ocean for most of the movie.
Oh,
What am I doing? Why aren't I on Mr. Skin?
Oh, Mr. Skin, Danny.
I love how we get all agitated.
It's fucking...
You saw Paradise?
I'm gonna log in.
E-Rock?
I'm looking at Mr. Skin right now.
Oh,
And you see her naked?
Can't
Oh, yeah.
share. Not from in there, huh?
She's showering next to a cliff.
Oh, Cliff. What? She is?
Why
Is she in Paradise naked?
Holy mackerel.
Oh, dude.
You got bush shots.
It says
Bush shots?
No, really?
But it
Let me
says there's
see.
a body double also.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we could.
I hate those body doubles.
We could pretend.
I don't like the body double because it's that element of doubt. It's like the fucking the firing squad where they give the one guy the empty magazine. You know, I don't like that element of doubt. That dude, punch her up, punch her up.
Oh my!
Holy shit!
Wow!
That's fantastic, and that's not a body double.
That isn't a body double.
That's her.
I could so just jack off to that, right now. I think I will. Hold on.
Those pictures are a lot easier to jack off to.
Yeah, that's like you'd fucking.
Oh,
you die
she's
for
bending
those
over, picking up a shell. I think that's her.
Is that her? Is that body double?
I don't know. It's
I can't
tough to
tell.
tell.
See, I can't tell. I'm getting annoyed. Is that 1982?
holy mackerel.
Oh, fuck. This is just fantastic.
But that overgrown muff's a little rough.
But it was 82. Go with the time.
When the girl bends over just slightly and you see darkness coming from behind.
Look at that muff. That's wonderful. As she's swimming underwater, it looks like a sea urchin in her lap. It's a sea anemone.
But she trimmed it down a little bit on the sides for the movie.
Yeah, she did.
I had no idea that she did all this.
How did I not see this
nudity.
movie? How did I not see this? Is it available on Instant?
Checking it
on
out
Netflix? Because if it's not, I say Netflix sucks a dick. The people at Netflix are jerks.
What is it? A Blue Lagoon type movie?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That's Paradise 1991. Paradigm, para nothing. Oh, you spelled it wrong?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
There it is.
Is that
Wait,
it?
wait,
Go
wait.
on.
Right there, no?
Is that
Second
her?
one down?
No, it's 2008.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
What about that? There's a lot of movies named Paradise.
We're talking about, what was that movie we were obsessed with for a while?
It's not even on there.
Swimming Pool?
Oh, Swimming Pool.
Good God.
Fuck. Look at us. We can't keep a fucking thought in our head.
She's
looking
been in
at
some other
nudity.
good movies too.
Yeah.
That same girl from Swimming Pool.
Yeah.
There's a
Really?
couple other good movies. she's been
Naked?
in. Oh yeah.
She's always
Wait,
naked.
turn me on to another movie she did.
Hang
Yeah.
on, let me get the title.
And tell us the Mr. Skin fucking...
Could you go to Mr. Skin's swimming pool, please?
Yes.
Immediately?
And get her name.
Immediately?
And just looking at beautiful naked starlets.
We were obsessed with this movie for a while.
Oh, yeah. This was all we talked about.
And then the old broad had to get naked in the movie.
And ruin it.
Charlotte Rampling or Ludovine?
Ludovine. She even has a hot
Ludovine.
name. Ludovine.
Ludovine.
Give me a nice picture of Ludovine
Dude, her,
from Swimming Pool.
Her ample bosom. Her ample bosom. Oh, my God.
And she's talking to the old broad.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that topless broad ain't bad either.
Not the old bitch.
The other movie she's good in is called Water Drops on Burning Rocks. She's just naked in a bedroom.
Really?
How do you know this? Or did you just look it
Because
up?
he's got fucking...
But have you seen the movie?
Skin.
Just on Mr. Skin.
All right, Water Drops.
All right, let's see some pictures from there. All right, Danny's trolling. 10 pics, 8 video clips. Wowza.
Whoa.
Here we go. Oh, shit.
Oh, my
fuck.
God.
Oh, my fucking Jesus.
Fucking teardrops.
All right, look. I need that picture printed out.
And she's going with the old school.
I'll go to the bathroom.
She's going old school Bush in this one,
She's
huh?
got, you know something?
Give me another one.
How many people have marked my
that
words from a few years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago?
Oh.
That ruins it for
we
me.
found a flaw.
What? Oh.
Her ass is a little
That could be.
long.
It's one picture.
It's
one.
long.
It's one bad picture. It's
not
the lighting. Shut
it's
up.
It's not fat. It's not wide. It's just long.
It's the lighting. No, because you didn't see the line of her, the bottom of her. Go back to that picture. I will sell you this
Danny,
shot.
How are you going to sell it?
Look, Look at where the actual curve, where ass meets thigh.
I see.
It looks like it's straight down because there's no shadow in there because the lighting's fucked.
It's a little long.
No.
Nothing worse than a long ass.
No, it is.
Long.
I don't know. Maybe because in this, I guess she's like reaching. I could kind of see how maybe she's flexing her ass cheeks
Yes.
or something.
It's
but
just a
that's
bad
not, it's not
shot.
looking good.
I think we found a flaw.
By the
That
way,
sucks.
I hope people mark my words. I said the Bush is making a comeback, not the full-fledged Bush.
Jesus.
But holy
No, dude, how
mother
hot is
of
that guy?
God. It's not the guy. I'm talking about the girl.
It's
She's
the same bit
beautiful.
over and over.
I know. It just goes on. Yes.
I think God spent a little extra time on the boobs and not as much time on the long ass.
No, I swear to you, her ass is good.
Yeah.
Her ass is good. Good, and is it? Ludivine. I don't want to see it now.
Why? All right, we're going for more ass pictures.
All right. What about that first one? Is that her?
call.
I don't know.
All right, we'll see. Let's see.
Pop it up. Yeah.
It's better.
Look.
That shit's got to be lifted up a little.
Are you
She needs
kidding
an ass
me?
lift.
Are you shitting me?
I said just a little bit.
No. That's a wonderful,
This one's for you, buddy.
wonderful. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus. I see that every day. It's
a little child breastfeeding.
It's called latching.
Wonderful. Latching?
Yeah, the kid's latching on.
What is that?
That's the Heine shot.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Oh, see?
That's much
Now,
better.
come on.
All right, we're back in.
Don't you
Maybe
dare
that's a body
fucking
double,
say
though.
anything about
Maybe they
Ludivine.
know she's got a long ass, and that's a body double. Because that ass looked way better.
Why so long in the ass? No, she looks great. Ludivine.
All right, should we break?
Oh. Well, I was just going to go till,
Oh, we can
There's
keep
a radio
going.
show going on?
I know. We're just looking at nudes.
Check out Swimming Pool if you want like a movie that's... I don't even know if the movie's good.
I couldn't care if the movie was good or not.
I have no
it didn't
idea
matter.
if the movie was good. I remember I saw it all the way to the credits.
Yeah. She just, you had to wait for the next nude scene with her in it.
Yeah. There was a lot of really good
When
ones.
she's having sex on the side of the pool.
Well, she's just young and having sex, and the old broad is trying to just get
live vicariously through her.
Well, I think she's a writer, so she goes to this house. I think
to
get away to write her next project or book, and this young thing is just young and fucking banging
And
in the other
fucking.
room, right? And she's annoyed because she's wide awake because the noise is coming through the wall.
Yeah.
But that now turns her on, and I don't know.
She hears the fucking of the young slut. Fantastic. Mr. Skin gives it a great nudity with an exclamation point.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the great nude scenes of all time. The Passion of the Popeye just came in. Fuck.
Wow.
You know what? Let's play this after the break.
All right.
Derek just handed in the Passion of D-Boy. The Passion of Popeye. Great bit Ant did last week, but Derek did something with that. D-Boy, sorry. And finally, and D-Boy takes his time.
Yes, he does.
The latest Mel Gibson tape came in yesterday. We did it already. We could do it again today if you like.
It was wonderful.
Actually, maybe we will do it again today.
It was great. Another fucking banner appearance.
But D-Boy took the latest Mel Gibson tape, finally found the right audio to do what everyone's been asking for, the Mel Gibson versus Christian Bale remix.
Thank God.
Now, there's a lot of Mel Gibson, Christian Bale remixes on the internet, all over YouTube. But I think E-Rock's saying this is the best one yet?
Yeah, the other ones are really choppy and not well produced, and the way that D-Boy did this one is amazing.
D-Boy is amazing.
All right, we're going to check that out.
Jennifer Connelly.
What happened?
Jennifer Connelly. Put her in. Put her in, Mr. Skin. Oh, my God.
Hot.
Jesus H. Christ.
That scene of her on the beach.
Dude, yeah, there's just a beach scene. Dude, wow, she gets a lot of stars. Hall of Fame nudity.
Hall of Fame nudity.
On Mr. Skin, 4 stars. Hall of Fame nudity. Hall of Fame nudity.
I want to see what Hall of Fame nudity looks like.
Where's that picture? That movie of her on the beach?
Oh shit! That was her going ass to ass in Requiem, huh?
Oh crap!
Yeah.
But what?
Find the one on the beach.
Yeah, what scene gave her the Hall of Fame of nudity?
She just looked great.
And who else is in the?
The hot spot.
I think it is. Yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Jesus H.
Yeah.
Christ!
Holy fuckaroni!
Why would the other girl agree to be topless next to her?
I know.
There's
Jennifer
too much
Connelly's
space
ample
between
bosom,
those boobs on the other one.
all natural.
Like you could see like where there's actually a little pec muscle and then the breast starts.
Yeah, that's the worst. Hey, who else is in the Hall of Fame on Mr. Skin?
Yeah, well,
Is it
some
easy to
Hall
get
of
to the Hall
Famers.
of Famers?
Yeah, can you click on it?
Can we guess the Hall of Fame?
Hall of Fame nudity. Huh. Wow.
Like Phoebe Cates?
Phoebe Cates
didn't make Hall of Fame?
She had to have.
Yeah, no, I think she was Hall of Fame.
There's got to be a
nudity.
section that's just a Hall of Fame of nudity.
Yeah, Phoebe Cates was 4 stars.
4
there.
stars. How could you? Can you click on 4 stars? You should be able to do that.
You should be able to.
My God.
Yeah, what's wrong with Mr. Skin?
Come on,
there should
Mr.
be
Skin.
a Hall of Fame nudity section.
I got to figure this out. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Because wouldn't you want to go there?
Hurry.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't wear sweats for nothing today. Hurry up.
Halle
Sweat of the day.
You want a pup tent? Alyssa Milano, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if popular is really going.
No. Hall of Fame, man. There's going to be some obscure, blue screen of death on my computer.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Great.
Yeah, there's a lot of words and just a blue screen. Oh, that'll fix it. Usually does. It's great for a hard drive right there. Come on, Mr. Skin.
I don't know. I don't know.
Danny's panicking.
Wait, advanced search. Let me try that.
All right, advanced search. Good call.
Yeah, career.
Hall of Fame. There we go.
All right,
Career
here we-
skin achievements.
All right.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame
Come
search.
on.
Here we go.
Come on.
All right, there's 269 people in the Hall of Fame.
How does that
community.
happen?
Just throw some names at us that we would know. Drew
Angie
Barrymore.
Dickinson. Come on. That's old school.
You want to see some?
I bet she's got big, hairy, fucking
Let's
nasty
take a look.
policewoman bush.
Let's see what she looks like in the Hall of Fame of nudity.
Angie Dickinson. And she made Hall of Fame.
But they should tell you which picture.
Maybe from Big Bad Mama.
I'm totally just shitting my pants.
Yeah, look at her bush.
She had a nice ass, huh?
You gotta give Angie the
Boobs
ass.
not so much,
Back
but the ass was pretty nice.
Whatever year that was, 60-something. Yeah, she's a Hall of Famer. Who else? Who else we got in the Hall of Fame?
Barrymore, I say.
Yeah, it's you have to know that.
Kelly Brook is a good one.
Hey, Ray Dawn
Cattrall.
Chong, your favorite.
Ray Dawn Chong.
Kim Cattrall has square tits.
You know what? If she's in the Hall of Fame, this bit is over.
Yeah. I mean,
What,
what?
from
Because she was in
Porky's?
Porky's?
Who gives a
Exactly.
shit?
Stop it.
She wasn't hot in Porky's. She's
No.
obviously not hot now. She
No.
sucks. Her and her square tits,
You don't,
like Anthony
yeah,
has
square
pointed out
fucking
many times.
Lego tits.
Dare I say she's a jerk.
She's a jerk.
Let's go to
Don't
page
put her
2.
in with Jennifer Connelly.
Alex Kingston.
Daryl Hannah.
You know what? This fucking Hall of Fame list sucks.
Ooh, Selma Hayek.
Selma.
She's got a nice set, right?
Selma.
Did she ever show him off?
She came close in Dusk Till Dawn.
Dude.
To that scene of her dancing in Dusk Till
Ridiculous.
Dawn is a great fucking scene.
Ridiculous.
It's fucking fantastic. And if you look, when she gets on the table,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that movie.
what movie's that?
Desperado.
Oh,
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ!
What the fuck?
Antonio Banderas is sticking her in the ass.
I didn't even notice him in that picture. Wow.
Yeah, Dusk Till Dawn. She looks really good in too.
The Velocity of Gary. What movie was that?
Go down. I saw Dusk Till Dawn. I want you to see that. I want to see you fucking look at that. Come on, come on.
Where the fuck?
Get to that one.
I'm looking. Where
The fuck, it's down there. Where are you going? It's down.
I thought she was hot and Frida.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
No one?
There it is.
My bad.
No one on that
Yeah.
one?
Oh, I was trying to navigate.
Oh, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
I love when you could tell a girl has a fucking great ass from the front.
That's a good point.
You absolutely could tell.
That's a very
That
good point.
is fantastic.
Oh my God. George Clooney was behind her while she was on the table, and as she's dancing, he is staring right into her asshole, and he doesn't have to act. He's just looking like, that is fantastic. Right into her bunghole. Oh, yeah, she looked good.
Oh, it's weird. You know when I slammed my laptop down a couple times, Aunt? Something popped up on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is there video of her dancing or just the still pics?
That scene is great. And it's Hammy playing guitar in that. In the bar scene, the guitar player in the band is Hammy from Pee-wee's Playhouse, the HBO version from years ago, where they put the shoe mirrors on. Hammy!
I'm going to put this on and then go take it down because I'm really going to shit in my pants.
And the music's great.
Wait, you're leaving us?
Lolly dogs!
Well, why don't we go to break? We can watch
Duty.
We can watch this during break, and they could watch at home if they feel like
Jesus,
it.
Yeah.
All right, when we get back, we got the Popeye thing, the Passion of Popeye, and the Mel Gibson Christian Bale remix that everyone has been waiting for D-Boy to do. We'll play both of those next. And coming on the show today, Bob Kelly at 8 and Mark Maron at 8:30.
Nice.
Another busy show today.
Used to think the perfect girl was only in my dreams, till I saw your perfect face upon the movie screen. You seemed to know that I was there, as though from God's design. And as I cried, I told myself, someday you'd be mine. Ray Dawn Chong, baby, won't you hear my song? I have loved you for so long, and I know that I can make you love me too. I write you letters every day, I send flowers to your home, but it's difficult to prove my love when you won't answer the phone. And looking through binoculars makes it really hard to see you from the camp that I've set up in your front yard. Ray Dawn Chong, why won't you hear my song? What am I doing wrong? 'Cause I can't seem to make you love me too. Inside my prison cell, just lying in my bed, I wonder if you loved me when I shot you in the head. Ray Dawn Chong, you only had to hear my song. I even bought your dad Cheech Chong. And all you had to do was love me. I gave you every chance to love me. You stupid bitch, you should have loved me too. Ray Dawn.
We want to hear what's inside your little brain. Call 866-866-WOW-1-WOW. That's 866-969-1969.
I had way too much lean beef chili yesterday.
Oh, no.
I might have to run out of this studio in a few minutes.
And what else did you have with it? Because, it's always funnier when you say what you had with it. Lean beef chili.
And then I had a arugula salad with strawberries and walnuts. With a little balsamic glazed on top.
That'll get it festering.
And then I had a fudge bar type of thing.
It's going to be a disaster.
Sometimes I'm in an awkward situation because I really enjoy my chili, and a lean beef chili, god damn. Went back for seconds and
Really?
thirds. I was eating it all day.
It defeats the purpose.
And then I'm watching TV last night. Me and my girl and the little one, and I'm farting up a storm. You were one of these guys that never would fart in front of your woman, right?
No, I
What
really,
if you can't help it?
I'd
You would
rather
hold it
just
in and be uncomfortable and maybe get really bad stomach pains.
I'd go somewhere else.
I was
in
letting
the house or something.
I was letting them out because they were constant. It wasn't like maybe I feel one coming, so I'll go into another room type of thing. It was just like waves, just waves.
You weren't letting them just sink into the couch cushion.
She was looking at me like, this fucking stinks, and I'm like,
oh god,
and I'm like, I don't know what to do because I'm not in. I'll never get to that stage in my relationship where you just let it all go, like we were just talking about with the eyebrow hair. I'll always try to do the right thing, try to stay in shape, and not do all that gross stuff in front of my girl.
Yeah.
But in this case, I couldn't help it. So it was either like just go to the other side of the apartment and watch TV by myself, or let the waves continue.
Or just fucking stink out the place.
But she looked at me like, oh my god. I'm like, now I feel like an idiot.
Blame it on the baby. Blame it on the baby.
Not yet.
Wasn't me.
Not yet, but soon.
Soon you'll be able to.
Yeah, because his diapers are getting ready to start smelling.
They're getting ready to ready to be ripe.
Just a little something. You're like, what is that?
Oh no.
I'm starting to get what is that? Because the first 2 months it's easy because it doesn't smell.
Are you two going to be parents that hold the kid up and just sniff its ass in the middle of the store and shit like?
Oh God, no!
I see moms just pick the baby up, shove their nose in the baby's ass, and just oh yeah, he needs a changing.
No,
like, what the fuck happened?
When I was babysitting the kid yesterday, she hates when I say this. When I was babysitting. And she comes back from the gym or something and goes, you didn't change his diaper. I'm like, yeah, but he was sleeping. He didn't know any better.
Yeah.
Let him sleep in his dirty diaper for a while. It'll build character. Well, I know it's dirty when it puffs out in front. See, you don't know any of this shit.
Nah, I have no idea.
God bless you, I guess. But when you have a baby and you see it puff out in front, you know that he took a little wee-wee action, and you got to change that, I guess.
Oh, yeah. You're
Although
supposed
it all absorbs so much into the diaper, do you really have to change it anytime soon? My diapers
I thought that's why they were absorbent, so you just could leave it on the kid.
Thank you. My diapers have like a mesh thing, so that
your diapers?
Well, my diapers, yeah. Well, a few more years, I'm sure. The diapers for the kid have a mesh thing, so then the shit, I guess, falls through the mesh and into another section of the diaper. Beautiful.
Wow.
They've thought of everything.
Technology. Fucking high-tech diapers.
Where are the diapers? All these kids. I've gone through in 2 months, what's that, 60 days? Easily 10 diapers a day, probably.
Are you kidding me? Is
Close
that how
to
many?
10 a day, maybe?
Is that really how many fucking people use? 10 a day?
Well, maybe maybe
crazy.
10's a little high. I don't know if 10's high though. 6, 7, 8 easy a day. So,
wow.
So I'm a good 500 diapers into this already. Where are those fucking diapers going?
People just
and I'm
throw
one
them away,
person.
so don't they just throw them
I'm
away?
one fucking person.
Do you just throw them in the garbage?
Yeah.
So they just go to landfills?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Where are all the diapers?
With the fucking old televisions.
So the lean beef chili, yeah. Kept me up all night with the wave of just farting over and over and over again.
See, if you do that too much, it's going to take something away from the relationship.
I understand
after a while.
that, but I'm saying if I have one fart, I'll do the right thing and get out of the room. But what do you do when it's part of your night?
You just got to clinch up.
Oh man,
You
that's
got to clinch up
uncomfortable.
and fucking take the pain.
I gotta
Take the pain. Take the pain.
Yeah. I guess.
And then every so often you could get up and release a good one, and then come back. Not too soon. Those things will follow you.
I had one that was so bad last night. It woke me up. I was like,
you woke yourself up out of a sound sleep.
It's the weirdest thing because all of a sudden my kid's sleeping through the night, which is a good thing. But I woke up, and you ever wake up and look around the room like, why am I awake? What happened that I'm awake? And sometimes you realize it's like a huge rainstorm outside, and like, oh, lightning woke me up. Okay.
Yeah, I usually get woken up by something loud on the TV.
All right, something. So you know the deal. Last night, I'm like, why am I awake? And I'm looking around. She's sleeping. The kid's sleeping.
Your sense of smell hadn't kicked in yet.
No lightning outside the window. And then I smelled it. I'm like, did I just wake myself up?
Oh Jesus, that's rank.
Someone's saying I have to steer clear of the chili. It's not helping the GERD. Do you get GERD?
What?
GERD.
What's GERD? We had talked about that before.
It's like acid reflux.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Well, it's I don't know. It's part of that whole thing. GERD.
No, I don't get the GERD.
10 diapers is normal. Learn how to use the baby. What? Hold on a
Someone
minute.
schooling you?
Danielle.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the clock because Baby Talk doesn't do well with a shock jock show. So a couple minutes, I think everyone can handle, and then we'll move on. What do you got?
I'm not here to blab on, but the baby is your golden ticket to getting out of anything that you do. You fart, you pass gas, you want to belch. The baby at 3 months of age plus, things are going to start to reek. Baby's tongue will reek from the formula sitting on there. It's your golden ticket. Blame it all on the baby.
When
Everything.
I need to know this. When does the baby really start smelling? Now? Steve is saying now? Hold on, let's get Steven. Because I don't think people know, but Steve had a kid. Everyone knows that Steve had a kid at this point, but our kids are...
About a month apart.
A month apart, okay.
Yeah.
So your kid's 3 months old.
Yeah, and yeah, right around now, it's going to start to reek.
For me or you?
No, for... you're.
I'm a little over 2 months.
You're right on the cusp. His diapers are going to really start to get awful soon.
Tongue should be reeking.
His tongue?
No, the tongue.
The fuck are you talking about?
No, he's around 2.5 months. He'll start to drool, and you'll need bibs all the time.
My kid's way ahead of everybody's.
Okay,
he's already drooling,
all right.
and he's already turning over.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
My pediatrician's like, what? He's turning. That's crazy. That
Roll
shouldn't
over.
happen yet.
Roll
yeah.
over.
Smiling like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
Smiling and laughing like a motherfucker.
That's good.
He finds me
What
funny.
does a baby have to laugh about?
Everything. Ceiling
baby.
fans.
All you have to do is make
Ceiling fans?
Ceiling fans.
Yeah, you know what? You start
Fucking
feeling
great.
good about yourself, like, God, I'm a funny person, and then you realize, oh, he's smiling at the fucking window.
Laughing at a fucking dust
Right.
bunny on
Light
the
You're
floor.
fixtures.
absolutely right.
Yeah, recessed lighting and ceiling fans. will
You're
give
absolutely right.
Fucking shits and giggles to a kid.
I'm like, I finally found someone that finds me funny, and oh yeah, it's because of some ridiculous dumb thing.
Don't forget about the titties, too.
The what?
You could talk titty all the time with a baby. Oh, nursing that? No, titties are awesome. Everybody wants to talk titty with baby. Are you nursing? And then people want to talk about their boobs, how big they are, how full they get. Are they this? Are they that?
Really? Yeah. It makes it acceptable to just talk about a girl's tits right to them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
So how old's your baby?
Talk about them.
How old's your baby there? Not listening, girl?
Yeah, Danielle, what's up, man? All right, Danielle, thank you.
3 months.
Hey, is your kid?
I don't know how big her tits are.
My kid is becoming aware.
Aware.
Like
Skynet
of the boob.
Yeah.
Oh, of the boob.
Becoming aware.
Well, no, he's
Steve.
very observant, but we're formula feeding, so she's not breastfeeding, so he's formula feeding. But there are times where he does. There's something instinctive there because she'll hold him in a certain way, and you'll see him start to latch on to something, even though he's not supposed to. Even though he's never
goddamn
breastfed.
aliens.
Yeah,
Your kid teething?
he might be.
Mine's
He might
biting
be
down on my finger like a mother effer.
There's something going on because
Charlie.
he'll have some.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He'll have some weird freak out, and it won't be a diaper. It won't be hungry. It won't be I'm tired. It's
what color is your kid's shit?
Green.
We're having a little meeting, Anna.
Sorry.
God,
Greenish brown, starting to get solid. Yeah.
Mine is still mustardy with the mustard seeds.
Yeah, the mustard seeds will go
with a hint of grayish green, just a hint. So we're getting close to
you're getting
smelly shits.
No,
huh?
you're getting close to smelly shits, and then just like you'll be holding him, and just he'll be feeding, and then you'll just hear him just.
Oh God, damn it!
He'll just look at you with this elated look, like, oh, I needed to do that.
You pick up his ball bag and clean under the ball bag.
That's her job.
You don't fucking clean diapers. What's
Oh
wrong
yeah,
with you?
of course I clean diapers. I thought you meant like bath time. Like
no, when you fucking
of course.
clean, when you're wiping them up, you got to lift the ball bag up.
Of course, but it's very, very calculated and very quick because I don't want to fucking get pissed on or shit on.
Does it get little baby boners?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What's the baby boner about?
I'm gonna pee on you if you don't change my diaper quick.
I took fucking baby classes. They don't explain half the shit. Why is my kid getting baby boners?
I'm gonna piss all over you if you don't change this diaper quick. That's what it means.
And are you jealous of the new pump? I am. His fucking pump, when he pees, it hits the back wall like it's nothing.
Yeah. I'm not jealous of it, but I'm impressed with the arc. Oh, yeah. Like, he'll be in the bath. You know, he hits that bath water and then...
Has he peed in his own face yet?
Oh, yeah. And it's usually my fault because I don't
I'm just doing this to shock Anthony,
Holy
really.
shit.
I don't even
just
care
picturing
how you
fucking
answer these questions.
Tub girl.
Kids will pee in their own faces.
Yeah.
They have no clue.
Yeah, he has
that
no
it's
idea.
Disgusting.
I can't see. I can't deal with. I wouldn't be able to deal with this. I would run away and just go, no.
Yeah.
Someone has to do this.
They have these ridiculous things called pee-pee teepees, which if anybody buys them, they're a load of shit. They don't work.
I got one.
Dude, they don't. I did, honestly,
you put a little
If
pee-pee.
you're buying a PPTP, you fucking kill yourself.
Why? It's either that or get shot with some baby urine.
Well, or you have a flying pee-pee teepee going across the room. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that fucking carnival game? That's what it looks like.
They could like launch those things.
Well, yeah, because
they got a new pump, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
it's impressive as hell, man.
It's this little cone that goes over his junk, and it's supposed to absorb or protect from when he pisses all over the place, but it doesn't. It just becomes a torpedo, or like it's launched into the air.
God.
Yeah. And I think that's it for baby.
They called my mouth PPTP.
Wait, you know what? I like looking into the future, and then we will move on. Dave in Maryland has a 6-month-old, so I'm at 2 months. Let me tell you where I'm at, Dave. 2 months. Okay. He's flipping over from belly to back. He's smiling. He's laughing. He's becoming aware. I wish I could do that better, but he's becoming aware of the boob. His eyes get a little too big. Where I'm like, all right, kid, relax
He's
a little
digging
bit.
it.
And his diapers getting ready to smell. So what do I have to look forward to? You have a 6-month-old.
Yeah, 6 months old. Let me just tell you, yesterday he took such a massive shit. It went out of the back of his diaper, up his entire back, up to his neck.
No.
I mean, it was horrendous.
No.
I mean, horrendous.
Who did you call to clean that up?
I called my wife. I'm like, hey, you gotta come and take care of this.
Because
I'm going to literally throw
I'd
up.
call someone.
I'm at the point where my kid has poo up his back a bit, lower
Jesus
back.
Christ.
I'm amazed.
Why?
How does that happen?
I don't know how it happened, but it was just a massive explosion. That's all I can describe it as.
All right, so I got that, and it stinks to high hell.
Oh, yeah, it was nasty. He's just now starting to eat puree food, so...
It is out of his mind disgusting.
That is so fucking disgusting.
What else?
That's it, man. Yeah, he's rolling over. He's really starting to kind of communicate, with his fingers, realize he has fingers, and, he likes to touch your face.
You might want to get your kid checked out. 6 months and he's finally realizing he has fingers?
Well, I mean, he's reaching out and grabbing things and stuff like that.
Don't call this kid retarded.
I didn't say that. I just said get him checked out.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's...
Nah, he's normal.
Really? Well, my kid's doing sign language already.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Beat that.
Middle finger.
We keep saying we don't want to be those parents, but we're becoming those parents.
Oh, yeah.
We brag about the dumbest, stupidest thing he does. The dumbest, stupidest things. All right, Dave. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Have a good day, boys.
Well, we're just proud parents. What can I tell you?
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
Proud of stinky shit.
I'm a proud.
Up the back. That is disgusting. What do you? I I wouldn't be able to take care of a child. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
But see, the one thing I would add though, if like that guy, I'm disgusted because he's talking about his kid.
Yeah, I know they.
But
say
when it's
that.
your kid, you don't care.
You don't
it's hard to
care.
explain.
Yeah.
So far, I don't care. I mean, when I smell that first shitty diaper, then I'll get back to you. But because it's your kid, other people's kids, I'm still with you. For the most part, I don't like them.
Yeah, I couldn't do that though. I couldn't fucking do my kid, this kid, that kid. No, sorry,
no,
can't do it.
No, never,
never,
never, never,
never, ever, never, ever.
Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never.
Infinity.
Never.
Times infinity.
Really?
Yeah. Never.
Not even an inkling?
Nope.
You never had an inkling? Come on.
Nope.
Never?
Never.
Even when you were younger?
Don't want it.
Never crossed your mind?
Never crossed my mind. Do not want.
Even seeing your brother and sister?
Do not want. That even more so reinforced my do not want.
But
I love them. I love the little fuckers.
Don't you see the happiness in their faces, though?
It was little Warren's birthday yesterday.
Aw, how old?
Little Warren's birthday, 2.
Jesus, that went fast.
Little 2-year-old.
That went fast.
Yeah. And then, it's Brother Joe's birthday today. Happy birthday, Brother Joe.
Happy.
To you. I think he's still in Disney.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his 2U is playing at the Epcot Center. Oh, Jesus Christ, Danny, you suck.
What is that?
Danny just popped up a picture.
That's what it's going to look like? Oh, no, that's the
tar?
Yeah, I learned it in baby class. Nigga.
What did you just say? Wait a minute. What did you just call that?
Is it meconium? Does it start with an M or a
It looks like black baby shit.
It's tar, and it's almost impossible to get off their little heinies. It's one of their first shits they do. Meconium, maybe?
How about those after drinking too much?
Oh, yeah. I think I had one of those this morning because of the lean beef chili. Has to be lean beef. What is it?
That kid looks like he should be fucking washed off next to a pelican.
Yeah, poor kid. Hey, that's really funny.
With fucking oil.
All right. Baby talk's over. Let's move on, Ant. Ant did an amazing Popeye last week.
Oh, it was fun.
And Derek or D-Boy took the audio and he made a little something with it.
In a time of economic depression and ruthless dictatorship, one man would unify an entire society.
I'm the Messiah.
With a message of strength.
Oh, look, I'm walkskin on walksker.
A message of unity.
Eats my bodies. Eats my bodies, drinks my bloods.
A can of spinach.
I am the savior, man.
But some questioned his power.
I hate those Jews.
And vowed to destroy him.
It's Pontius Brutus.
This summer.
Crown of Thorns. Crown of Thorns gets hurting me head.
Prepare to be blown down.
Their nails get me to the cross.
When an ordinary sailor man is transformed into a legend.
If I could only get to my spinach through these nails.
The Passion of Popeye.
I'm blowing through me hands.
Hey, that's all right, man.
Oh, my God.
Another great production piece from the boys.
Yeah.
Very good. Good job on the Popeye thing. Getting some text messages here, Amp.
Oh.
Being reminded last weekend in Philly, remember when you farted in front of my whole family and then blamed Hudson and everyone just was cracking up and staring at you?
So you did. You pulled that shit.
Well, I had the kid on my knees, kind of, or whatever, like against my thighs, looking at him, and it was one of those like, but it kept going. You ever have one of those farts?
Jesus Christ!
Like that?
Yeah.
Almost exact. Danny knows.
Madonna Mike was up here last week, and we were just talking, and he farted just like that for what had to be, without exaggeration, 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're pretty much describing what happened to me. I thought I could sneak one out, and all of a sudden it was just this ridiculous noise that just kept going. I turned beet red. Because even after all these years, I don't feel like I'm on that level with, her family.
Yeah.
But now they feel like we're all one now because this happened. And I went, Hudson! They didn't buy it. And also getting this. I'll take a long eyebrow hair over your asshole smelling like a dead body.
Oh, shit!
So that came in as well.
Oh, shit!
If you thought I was lying about my lean beef chili farts.
See, I don't think you ever want to hear that your asshole smells like a dead body. I think that's bad.
But the only thing I could come up with, I said, well, if I hold these all in, I'll get sick.
I'll get sick. I'll get the sick. Yeah, I guess you can't really hold them in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I try to keep a good clinch on things. And not blast them off. But then again, I don't have the 24-hour, kind of relationship thing going on.
True. True.
It's one of those. Sometimes I clinch. Sometimes I just let it rip.
Bob Kelly's here, running down the hall like
look
a
at Bobby.
faggot.
Look at Bobby. What is he doing? A Rocky run against this? Come on in, you asshole.
Let me go to Brian in New York.
Bobby.
Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
These diapers, it looks like he squeezed a jar of spicy golden mustard into them, and he's only 3 months old.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Iced.
Actually, I'm still at more of a yellowy stage.
It's yellow, all right.
Spicy golden is a little brown, a little more brown, right?
Yeah, a little tint to it, yeah.
You still have the seeds?
No seeds. But I'll tell you, though, the one life changer is having the baby removes the spontaneity from your life. There are no more, hey, let's just run down to AC for the weekend.
Yeah, see? That gets me to the disgusting part and the...
What are you doing, Bobby?
Just you giving me hugs and kisses. Thank you, Bobby.
How about you talk?
I can't hear.
You what?
It doesn't. I can't hear.
He's panicking.
I can't hear.
Anthony, one more as we get Bobby set up. Steve the trucker. Steve.
What's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, consider yourself lucky. I have an 8-month-old daughter, and when she shits, she has diarrhea. You have to, spread the vagina apart and clean. And it just makes you feel like a creep.
Yeah,
Louis C.K. talked about that. I had
right?
no idea until Louis C.K. brought it to our show. Maybe we could find that, where he explained that's what you have to do if you have a daughter. He said it a little differently.
Yeah.
Used the C word and everything.
The reason why he feels like the creep is because of the thoughts going through his head while he's doing it.
Yeah.
She's 8-month-old for the most part. She has solid shits, but every now and then she gets diarrhea, and she's starting to stand and the whole thing. So if she shits too much, it runs down her leg on the carpet. You got to clean all that up too as well.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Thank you, sir.
Heebie-jeebies.
What we got? Bob Kelly's plug sheet?
I was, what do you think, I'm doing this for free? Wait a minute.
What's up, Bobby?
Steve, I got it.
What do you got, Bobby?
What's up, man? I was listening to your baby shit stuff.
Yeah. We're going to try to move on, though, because we can only do a few minutes. But what do you got on it?
You know what it really hit me is what did you call it? The GER you have? You have GER? GERD.
I don't know if I have GERD.
GERD.
I have acid reflux.
I've had
by the way, fuck the health insurance companies right up the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Really?
I changed health insurance about a month ago, and I have to take Acifex for my acid reflux.
Acifex.
I go in with my new card and everything, and I fill out the prescription. I go back to it'll be $100. I have health insurance. Oh, I know. That's your copay. $100 for 30 fucking lousy pills for acid reflux.
You only got to do that once, though, right? Is that like a deductible once a year or something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
they're like, you got to, and then they're like, you got to call your insurance company and blah. I don't want to call. I'm paying my health insurance.
There's always drama at the pharmacy.
There's always something.
There's always drama at the
but
pharmacy.
It's always something.
Hate it. And I'm always behind somebody that's got fucking some kind of problem.
Who's
my
dying?
carrier, my insurance won't. But could you call the doctor for me, please?
And they're going, please, I got to pick up my fucking Valtrex.
Explain why it costs $100 for 30 stupid pills after health insurance. What does it cost before the health insurance?
I don't do that pill. I just take Tums. I get the biggest, largest, fruitiest Tums, and I keep them next to the bed. Like fucking baked beans, and I just keep dipping into them all night long. Every hour, every 45 minutes, I have to wake up because of my acid reflux, because I roll on one side and just acid pours out of my mouth.
Oh, shit.
And I have to wake up and just pop like 7 of them and chew them.
I don't know if Tums fucked. I don't know if Tums is the thing to take for that.
No, it's not.
I think it makes it worse.
It's not, but they actually cured it. You can get an operation where they actually replace the flap on your whatever the hell it is. They stick a thing down your throat, push this tube, and it puts this biogel on the top of your fucking laryngonoxix, whatever it's called.
He's right.
The flap, and they replace the flap.
Stop with your medical jargon.
Laryngonoxix is a fucking word, dude. Look that shit up. Wikipedia.
Wikipedia that.
Yeah, that acid reflux is where did this come from, though? I never heard my grandfather or anybody having acid reflux.
It was heartburn.
Did they just take the hit?
I got heartburn.
We're all a bunch of wimps now.
I got the heartburn.
We have to just define everything now. When we were growing up, half this shit wasn't around.
It hurts, though.
No.
Acid reflux, that shit hurts.
Dude.
They say medication is up 400%.
Of course.
Over the course of, I think, the past 10 years. Everybody is on some kind of medication right now. Like, everyone you know is taking something.
I only take Tums.
That's it?
All I take is Tums. And I went for a physical. Nothing wrong with me except for calcium. And that's because my mother wouldn't let me drink milk when I was a kid.
What, you're deficient? You're calcium deficient?
I have low calcium. That's it.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I have low, because my mother didn't let me drink milk when I was a kid.
Aww.
It was for tea.
It was for tea.
She said loved tea.
Well, what about cereal when you were a kid?
No cereal.
You didn't have cereal as a kid?
She would make a half a loaf of toast every morning. Like
what?
Just
you didn't have cereal as a kid?
With, like a pound of butter on it, where it just got real thin and wet.
Fantastic. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, we were just white trash, dude. She was sleeping in the living room. She bought a 2-bedroom apartment. She moved out of my stepfather, who used to beat the shit out of us, and moved in. She wouldn't take any money from the guy. She's just a twat. The guy had money, wouldn't take any money, and moved us into a 2-bedroom. She lived in the living room like some fucking Harlequin, just like she was prostituting herself on weekends.
What the fuck? With her tea?
I'd come home and she'd be with a gentleman. She'd have candle lit.
Oh, would she have a gentleman caller?
She had a curtain up over the, you know what I mean? She made like a little room in the living room, and she had a curtain.
Dude, that's not cool.
It was either that or live in the fucking projects. She would not take any Section 8 or prod. She wouldn't live any. She just worked like 7 days a week. Left us alone.
And I remember couldn't quite pull it off. Huh?
No. Well, she pulled it off, but I mean, I had shit. I had I didn't have a polo. I had like some fucking lightning bolt. And we were home alone so much. I lit myself on fire in my feety pajamas. Trying to make tea.
How old were you?
Your feety pajamas caught on fire.
Yeah, how old were you?
Yeah, I was like, fucking.
Yeah,
I was 18.
Retarded now?
I was 18.
Yeah, 18 years old with the flap open.
You had feety pajamas that you lit on fire?
Dude, yeah, because, they cover your whole body except for your head.
Yeah.
And I put my hand over the flame, and those fucking things are so flammable.
Flammable?
Oh, dude, those things, they lit up. Oh, my God. The whole thing goes up, too. Like the whole outer layer of fuzz on feety pajamas is waiting to be lit on fire. You know what I mean? It's like when you light your arm hair on fire, it just takes over. It fucking, like a forest fire in California, just took over my whole feety pajamas.
Wow, you were a little flaming child.
Yeah. My sister was just laughing.
And now you're a flaming adult.
That's terrible.
I really do think I'm fucking half gay.
You could have been really only half. only your ass.
57%.
Only my asshole is gay.
my asshole just says, "Feed me, Seymour."
How did you get out of the feety pajamas as you were on fire?
Yeah, how did that end?
I remember
just stop, drop, and roll.
Phoebe Pajama has that little fuzz, the fuzz that comes off of it after wearing them for a while.
Yeah, a little fuzz.
Yeah, it's like a fucking dog with cancer.
Jesus.
Right, yeah.
Danny found a Phoebe Pajama picture of a guy. It's a fucking guy. That's not a kid.
Looks great.
You can't wear those after a certain age. You just look gay.
No, because it's 170 degrees.
I think after 25, you really should move on
after
to
25.
What?
25.
Yeah, a little hatch in the back for easy cock access.
Oh, you ever just snip your dick in that zipper?
Oh yeah.
What?
That zipper is fucking. Oh,
you never got your zipper caught in your penis?
I've done it in adulthood.
Well, that's
everyone does it. You got to be careful,
Jeans.
but never in feety pajama.
Jeans without fucking underpants or something.
Yeah, but it's like fucking him.
Underpants.
His cock was like a leg when he was 5.
That's
so
true.
how do you can't fucking snip it.
I've gotten to the point now where I don't deal with the zipper as a danger factor. I unbutton my pants, zip down, and then just pull the underwear down over the zipper to make a protective, protective coping over the zipper.
A bumper?
Yeah,
An
a
iPod bumper?
It's a fucking bumper over the zipper.
Yeah.
And then you take your leak, you shake, and then you pull your undies back up, and you're safe. Now the zipper ain't getting anything.
Are you wear tighty undies or boxer shorts?
I wear briefs.
Briefs.
Just regular briefs, not
your
boxer
regular
briefs? Boxer briefs.
Briefs. No, I don't like anything
that's
too
bikini
restrictive for boxer briefs. And then I don't like boxers because they don't offer any support. And I don't care how long you sit and shake. When you walk away, you're going to feel a trickle go down your fucking leg.
Yeah.
You want a little absorbency.
Yes.
And you want support.
Yes.
And you don't want shit shifting and turning around in your pants. Like loose boxers, you pull your pants up, the boxer leg is now up in your crotch area. Fuck that.
You have to pull, when you take a shit in boxers, you have to pull the boxers and the pants up at the same time, or you're fucked. It's just going to mush into your asshole. All your underwear will just be in your asshole. I actually use the pea sleeve now. I'm old school in it. I use the pea sleeve.
I don't think I've ever stuck my dick through a hole in
can't.
underwear.
You must have a small
Unless it was another man's for docking purposes only.
Actually.
Hey, Trevor in Arizona, though, no calcium, you said, right? No calcium?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you broke your knee so easily?
I don't know if I said no. I'd be dead. I have low.
All right, low, whatever. Yeah. But that's why you broke your knee so easily is what he's pointing out.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
And someone else is saying that you have, oh, boy, osteoporosis. Osteoporosis.
Like the flying nun.
They're laughing at you.
She has it, and she's on commercials all the time now. The flying
I hope they're
nun.
laughing at me because this is a comedy show.
Well, calcium.
I'm Sally Field, and I have osteoporosis.
She used to be the little fucking hot number in all those Burt Reynolds movies, and now she's got brittle bones.
Little pixie's got graham cracker bones.
Fucking time sucks.
Pretzel rods in her legs. Enough. I don't want to hear about her or fucking. I just see that she had an awful ass.
Is that her?
Yeah.
You think that's an awful ass?
Well, the tan line doesn't help because it was those big underwear type bikinis they used to wear back then.
I love that. I love that fat big tan line.
Do you like a fat tan line? I don't mind a tan line.
I hate tan
lines,
but
I don't like
especially
a big
across the breasts.
I like freckles on the tit too, like on the chest plate.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm fucking like
Lindsay Lohan's got those.
Not that many freckles. I like them stopping. I want them on her cunt.
Oh God, Jesus!
Freckles on a fucking pussy lip would make me throw up. Just the mumps. Wow, who's that? Yeah, freckles on the tit. I love freckles on the
like that.
Yeah, I like a little freckles. I mean, I don't like redheads. I mean, redheads are all right.
No,
but
they're not.
But the freckles on the tit, it's like that's so 1978.
You like that 78 kind of
Barbie
look?
Benton
With that, yeah, believe me, that shit.
Yeah, I like that. I like a chick with a fucking thin waist and a big booty.
Why?
Remember those chicks back then? They had those thin waists.
Oh, and then the wide hips.
Yeah, wide hips. I like wide hips.
Like
what
that?
the fuck happened there?
You like that?
No, I hate that fucking behind us, someone threw shit at her.
Looks like she got sprayed with stain.
She was staining the deck.
Right. And some wind kicked up. What the hell, man?
It's just awful skin. Freckles are just awful skin. Just somebody who didn't get finished in the womb.
All right, relax.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
Op.
damn.
Dude.
Oh, fuck, I forgot you were a redhead. Oh, my God. It's like you were going to have nice tan olive skin, and then it just fucked up, and you're just blotchy.
I got a lot of freckles on my arms and a lot of tick bite scars.
Tick bite scars?
Not tick,
Were you an
flea.
adventurer?
Fleas.
Oh.
I was infested with fleas when I was living in Buffalo because of a stupid fucking cat I took off the street. I was doing the right thing, and then I was infested to the point I was getting bit 20 to 30 times a day.
That's
easily.
a fine how do you do.
I fucking hate
Cat's
fleas.
a jerk.
Hell on... Yeah, exactly. Hell on
Sure.
earth,
Yeah.
getting bit over and over again by fleas. I'm telling you right now.
I remember that.
And I don't know what it is, but when they bite, it fucking hurts for like days.
It leaves little fucking...
You know, right? You've been bit by fleas.
I was infested.
Why is that?
I had a fucking... that cottage I was living in Centerport, and of course, the ex needed 4 fucking cats, and we got infested with fleas. I would walk around in white socks, and they would turn like speckled. No. I'd look down and just be like, holy shit,
yeah.
fucking up your legs.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, fucking, what do I do? I'm like spraying off on myself, and I'm inside my house.
Yeah, I had my apartment
Pain in the
bombed
ass.
and everything, and it took forever to go away. A year later, I was still getting bit by a flea that survived. It was a nightmare. And now I got scars up and down both arms from flea bites. And my ankles are just shot because they jump up from the floor.
Ugh.
Bite you on the
They
ankle.
spring.
And the scabs
Boing.
and the bite, I don't know. It takes forever to heal. I don't know.
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies now.
Maybe Dr. Steve could explain why flea bites seem to take forever to go away and stop itching.
what they do is, as a parasite, they need...
I haven't blinked in 3 hours.
You noticed that too.
Oh my, those round fucking eyeballs. I don't want to talk about that.
Well, he has a problem with his eyesight. He figures if he blinks, he might lose his eyes. It might be the last time he actually sees, so he wants to keep them open.
Oh, fuck, that's terrible.
He looks like somebody who's being fucking interrogated by the CIA all the time. CIA, sorry.
Why don't we take a break?
All righty.
Bob Kelly joining the program. He's going to be at the Columbus Funny Bone.
Bobby.
This weekend, Bobby?
I'm going to be there all week.
It says starting July 21st. Today's July 21st.
Yeah, I have a show tonight. I'm leaving like right after the show.
Oh, okay. So Columbus Funny Bone.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Go ahead, keep going.
Sunday?
Keep going. No, I'm joking. Sunday we're done.
How many shows? Wednesday,
37.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 5 at least, plus 2 a night. Almost 10 shows you're doing up there?
No, I'm doing it's 7 shows.
Wow.
Tonight, tomorrow, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and 1 Sunday.
And then next weekend in Philly.
Philly, I can't wait for
Helium
Philly.
Comedy Club.
Last time I was there, somebody fucking smashed out the front door window.
Why?
I went to after press, went to some stupid sub shop, and the guy came out all kooky, like, hey, I heard you're a comic. Ugh.
Kooky?
And he was one of those bike messenger dudes, those thin, Aryan-looking guys who always has a chain around his fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
He showed up, exactly like Puck.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up and, was talking, and they kicked him out. And he took his bike chain and just smashed it on the front window.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I won't be going to that sub shop this time, but...
Oh, I want to promote my Jim Norton video. Him getting choked out by Randy Couture.
I've seen it. It was fucking hilarious.
It's good, right?
Hilarious.
I'm going deeper into my fucking iMovie and starting to really, put these things together the right way.
That was hilarious. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah. So if you want to see Jim Norton getting choked out by Randy Couture, it's on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. So check that out, please. I would appreciate that. And, you're going to do the Louis C.K. going on break? Yeah, all right, good. Listen to this.
I figured every kid smells good.
I thought when you have kids, you're as a guy, your relationship to the vagina it just changes completely. 'Cause
Really?
There's always this mysterious, beautiful little pouty thing that I'd only catch in glimpses in the dark. Maybe 3 times in 40 years. And now I got to clean shit out of 2 of them daily. I have to literally scrape shit out of my daughter's little red vagina a few times a day. A few times a day.
God!
Got to get in there with the wipey, make a corner out of it, and get the shit out of it.
Holy
Every time she takes a
fuck.
shit, it goes straight up her gun.
God, I had no idea.
It's true.
Opie and Anthony. The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus. Sirius XM.
Work out your material. We got to talk about smoking. We got Bob Kelly in studio, and Mark Maron has stopped by to say hi as well. And these guys are talking about quitting smoking. And, man, Mark got it out of Bobby, I guess. Bobby, if you remember, quit smoking about 4 months ago, you were telling me, right,
we were
Bobby?
all very proud.
4 months ago, I just stopped, when I was in California.
And you were out of your mind for a while, but you pretty much got through it, and now we're learning today that you're back smoking a little bit.
It is
Which, by the way, means you're going to be completely smoking very soon.
Absolutely. It's fucking the worst.
Why did you go back into the smoking thing?
My rage that was coming out of me was fucking just atomic rage.
That's what
was
I'm
coming
afraid
out
of.
me.
That's
atomic.
I'm afraid of it because I haven't smoked a cigarette in 10 years. I was on the nicotine gum, the nicotine lozenges. I was importing snus from Sweden.
I don't know what the fuck snus
I'll tell
is.
you what it is. It's fucking it's unbelievable, dude. It's unbelievable.
What is it?
Some woman writes me an email on a show I was doing. She goes, I quit smoking using Swedish snus. And they sell it here now. Camel makes it in Marlboro.
Snus?
Here's what
Can
it
you
is.
look up snus?
It's a chewing tobacco product.
Yeah.
It comes in packets. You stick it in your upper lip so you don't have to spit. So it's a little packet, right?
Shit.
So I order this pack from Sweden. I get this pack. It's got weird letters. And I ordered the extra strong. So it was called Odin's Extra Sturk. What the fuck? Extra Sturk. So, and it's licorice. And I get this shit. I put it in my mouth. And let me tell you, Bobby, within 45, 50 seconds, sweat's beading up on my forehead. I'm starting to feel nauseous. I got to sit down.
It's way too much.
No, but most people that happens to, they'd be like, fuck this. But no, me, I'm like, I can ride this out. I can adjust to this. There it is. That's I didn't do that one.
What is it called?
Yeah, look at the letters.
Göteborg's rape.
Yeah, but they got all different brands in Sweden, all different types, all different.
But it's called rape.
It's rip.
Nothing better than a
Tobacco
word.
is called rape.
Nothing better than a word with an O with those two dots above it. I just call it two dots.
Aren't those umlauts?
Yeah,
but I was on this shit.
Shit has shaved like lake shark fin in it.
But that's why I had to quit because I thought because it was Swedish, it wasn't giving me mouth cancer, and that's just stupid. That's why that's like saying Swedish girls can't give me AIDS.
The
herp or something.
That shit right there, I can't. I don't want to. Chewing tobacco to me is putting anything in my mouth and.
Unless it's a cock.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's a nice fucking cut cock with a fat helmet that turns red.
It was so
Why don't
good.
you calm down, Bobby?
It was so
talking
good.
about fucking smoking.
But I understand the rage, Joe. That's what's happening to me now. Nicotine is very good at suppressing rage and sadness.
No, you
and
don't
hunger.
You don't understand how much
and my childhood.
How much cigarettes. Like, I didn't know I got nervous before shows until I stopped smoking. And then all of a sudden, I was panicking before shows. I never get nervous before shows. All of a sudden, I'm sitting outside the club like, oh my God, fucking like, I gotta go on. What the fuck? Oh my, what do I have? Oh, dude. The rage that would come out of me, I was on a mountain. I told you last time I was here, I was on a fucking mountain hiking with my chick. She wasn't using the stick correctly, so I just said, I don't hear the way I try to teach people.
The stick?
Yeah, we were using, walking sticks. We had walking sticks because they were real wet.
Just thinking of you knowing how to use those properly makes me laugh.
Yeah,
well, no, it's not even that. It's not even using it properly.
Hold on. You hear how he said that, too? Because it was wet. You can't climb up a mountain that's wet without sticks?
No.
Why?
Of course you can, asshole.
So why are you using walking sticks?
Are you an asshole?
Not 75 years old.
What are you, fucking investigating? Exactly, you can. Shut up and let me tell the story, fucking.
Did you have 2 or 1?
17. Shut up.
Smoke a fucking
Jesus,
cigarette,
who
Bobby.
cares?
Yeah, have a cigarette.
Thank you, Mark Maron.
You fucking just stinks. You just
my
observing
God.
about
Take a
dumb
break.
shit.
Time out.
I've walked up mountains. You don't use sticks.
But you can't.
Maybe you
Right,
grab
so
one because it's kind of cool to have a stick, but then you throw it away.
So
you don't actually use it to help you.
I had a stick.
Did you
growing
hit her?
up here.
Is that what this is going to? Did you hit her with the stick?
No, but if I had a
Is that
fucking
going?
stick now, I'd fucking hit your bearded shit face.
Why are you getting mad at him now?
I'm smoking. Shut up. I'll fucking jump over this console, Opie.
Do that.
I'll fucking bite all your freckles.
Do it. Do it.
So what happened?
Do it. But the thing is that I presented when you talk to your chick.
Ski poles.
Oh,
when you talk
shit.
ski poles.
Kenny comes in.
What's that?
No, I can handle him.
No threats of violence against GH.
I know, that just sucks.
No, I would call him off. It's just me and you, Bobby.
Bobby would start crying halfway over the console.
Just me and you. I'll call him off.
What do you mean?
No problem.
Let's just call him off right now for good.
Bobby would get all winded halfway over from smoking.
Just call him off for good right now.
I said bye-bye.
Look at him. Call your robot off.
I don't need Kenny.
Look at. Tell him to leave.
Like Klaatu.
Tell him to walk.
Let's do it. Today's the day.
Tell him to go plug him.
Let's just do it.
Tell him to go plug himself back in. like a
Roomba.
Yeah,
you're like a fucking Roomba that kicks ass.
You can't get a Roomba if you own a cat, by the way, because if it shits on the floor, it comes out and just spreads it like fucking peanut butter all over your floor.
Did that happen to you?
A friend of mine had a fucking 2 cats. He moved in with a chick who had 2 cats. He's a techie geek, so he had his Roomba. That sucker came out during the day and just spread that all over the kitchen tile. He came home, he had brown kitchen tile. The whole thing.
All right, so where were we?
He's about to beat his chick with a
because he needs 2 sticks to climb up
Not 2.
And it wasn't
1.
a mountain, by the way. I'm sure it was like
2,500 feet.
At what fucking incline?
17. Who knows? What are you, fucking mountain climbing Ope?
Incline.
Whatever.
Who the fuck asks dumb question? What he does?
Not dumb if it's 25 what?
100 feet?
2,500 feet is
you
what?
use your iPhone.
I don't know.
It has an incline,
That's like a half a mile.
Whatever it was, it didn't help him at all. So
yeah, you can like sat there and gone, I put the incline meter on and your iPhone app and see what your incline was.
Hang on, what'd you say?
I said, well, however.
Exactly.
Oh,
listen.
Damn.
Whatever I said,
whatever I said,
affected you enough. Affected you enough. You heard it.
No.
You heard it. It hurt your feelings. You turned around to make me look like an asshole.
No. You tried to make me look like that. You got nothing, and I just called you out. Now you felt like an asshole because I made you feel like an asshole.
No, but you heard it, and it hurt your feelings.
I'm tired of 2 guys that need a cigarette desperately.
No, we need a hug, not a cigarette.
I'm so tired of hugging you. Every time I see you, I got to hug you. You got to look me in the eye.
That has nothing to do with fucking emotions.
Yes, it does.
That has to do with sexual attraction.
Oh, shit. Well,
there's nothing more I like than a fucking older alt comic look. That shit turns me on.
You want me to shave my... Yeah, you like that?
You're a fucking good looking guy. I like it.
All right, tell your walking stick story.
No, fuck you. You know what, Opie? Go fuck yourself,
Let's do it right now.
What? 2 steps. Take it. Get out of that chair, unplug your fucking headphones, and walk.
Do it.
That's all I need is you to walk.
Was it a rain stick?
Yeah, it was a rain stick. Fuck you, you fucking saboteur. You are a fucking saboteur. Fuck you. Go ahead.
But I guess the point is though that I can't stop my rage either. I started dating this girl, and I tested her by not smoking, by not having nicotine, and I made her cry like 3 or 4 times in the first 2 weeks that we were dating. Yeah, and that's just courting to me. And she weathered the storm, and she's still with me. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
I hear the snooze burns your eyeballs. Is that true?
The snooze burns everything. You can feel it in your nose because it just goes up through your nasal passages. But depending on what do you mean it can't be good? The burn, man. Anytime you feel the burn, it's a good thing. Things are growing. Things are good.
Whenever you talk about the burn, unless it's exercise, it's not good.
Okay, all right. Well, but for me, that shit was so like I would wake up and do it. I'd do it all day long, and it made me high. It almost got to the feeling where I thought I was relapsing because I'm a sober guy, and I felt like I was getting that high off of this tobacco shit. And I'm like, I can't lie to myself. I got to kick this stuff.
It's like
so I kicked it.
Narcotic. Type of
definitely. And I was on those lozenges, and also my gums. My fucking gums started to recede from the nicotine gum from the snooze, and I was like, I'm gonna get mouth cancer. I'm gonna look like a skeleton. This is bullshit. Shit. Is it worth it? But when you're a fucking addictive mind, some part of you is going, I could live like that. I mean, you can't really see my gums.
I could live
I mean, as long as if it doesn't affect my lips, I'll be all right.
You just need lips.
Yeah, I just need lips to function. I don't care if my teeth are brown and I have no gums.
Why are you smoking again, Bobby?
All right, I just fucking couldn't do it.
No, with the stick. Get back to the stick
No,
story.
no. You think it's my first fucking... Yeah, well, they didn't fucking... I don't like them.
They worked.
Move on.
No,
they were good.
Why were you going to beat up your girl because she wasn't using the stick right?
Are you fucking...
I'm being
done.
serious now.
I don't care.
Now you're being weird.
I don't care.
Now you're being weird because it goes back to why you're smoking again.
What are you saying?
But I think what happens is with the rage, what you're talking about, is that when you don't smoke, when you pull that thing out, that wedge between, your sad, frightened, angry bullshit and reality, nicotine is like a buffer between that and the world. And as soon as that buffer goes, there is no kind of, what do I want? You go right from like, hey, what's going on? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
No, but you have to understand, because you're sober too, is that there's there's no alcohol, there's no drugs. I don't do the internet fucking porn shit or Craigslist.
When did that stop?
I just don't do it anymore.
When did that stop?
And then there's nothing. The only thing you
don't even angrily masturbate anymore.
I lost the weight, which fucking sucked. So I couldn't even eat shit. So then when I quit smoking, it was like the last fucking thing
vice.
that I was like, let me try this. I wasn't ready. The fucking weight tumbled on. It just fucking
tumbled
on. It was just
it does.
fucking
It does. I mean, just with no nicotine, I'm not even eating that much different. I don't even know why the hell that is. That's going to send me back into I want to smoke now. Like I hadn't smoked in 10 years. I want to smoke.
Jesus.
And you just shovel food into your fucking face and you don't even know it. I was at the club last night. There was a plate of fries there. I don't even remember eating them. It's like
they were just gone.
They were just gone. I just ate one, and then I realized in the minute, when you compulsively do shit. You ever seen Russ Maneve eat? He eats like that, where you just I'm not saying a bad thing about Russ. I appreciate the way he eats, but like I just had one fry, and the next thing I knew, I just shoveled 50 fucking fries into my face.
There's a guy who
didn't help.
Russ Maneve actually is thinner than fucking you right now. He's only eating.
What do you mean thinner than me?
He's eating like 1,000 calories a day. He's conquered his weight thing. But because he's been fat, he's been skinny and fat his whole life, and his food has been his fucking drug.
But conquering that means just that you become this insane control freak.
Exactly.
That sort of, your whole life is around weighing food.
Yeah, like he had a tomato with turkey on it the other day.
And
that's it.
I've been there because I lost 20 pounds. And I don't want to be. I'm not being a pussy by saying I went to Weight Watchers, but it was very. It's exciting to be around. Just doesn't that many fat people. But so
I went to Weight Watchers.
Right, around people like you.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Of course, nothing, because you're coming out mean, stupid. Just tell your story. Just go.
Bobby wants to kill someone today.
No, I don't.
Bobby's very angry.
He does this to me.
He taking little easy shots at you, and you're losing your mind.
He absorbs me.
What's going on with Bob Kelly today?
I'm not saying anything.
I want to know why you're smoking again. You don't have to tell the story of the stick anymore.
Stop for a second, Opie. Stop.
And why are you beating up Mark Maron?
Because
he said his fat joke, and nobody laughed. That's not my fault.
Because he speaks so fast, I only hear every other word.
Then fucking don't look at. He's blaming me for his fat joke not working.
Can I just say that?
I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want to do? Fucking rewrite it and fucking punch it up?
Yeah.
So angry
he is very angry.
Hey,
what got to you today, Bobby?
Nothing. It's just don't blame me that your joke didn't work.
Okay. I'm not blaming you.
Stop it.
What
happened to Bobby that was screaming down the hall?
This is what you're doing, Mark.
You couldn't wait to
you're
be on the
saying
show.
your fucking jokes. You're trying to bond with the fuck, and then through me, which is fine.
I was trying to bond with you by abusing you because I thought
that's fine. But don't blame me because it didn't work.
I'm not blaming anybody.
Daddy, you feel it too, right?
Nothing.
No, I know. I was making a comment that
Bobby,
What?
What's up?
Yeah.
Let's get into this. What's up?
I just.
You're out of your mind. You really are.
I think I brought it
we
up.
all take shots at each other.
I'll tell you what it is. No. This is what it is. This is I'll talk to Anthony because he doesn't do this. Okay. This is what it is. Let me explain.
You can't isolate.
It's when you come into a room. All right.
Yeah.
You have my uncles. Okay. One of my uncles. Like three of my uncles.
My joke.
And then
Anthony has done this too. You almost knocked him out because he said something.
No, I wouldn't. He has a fucking gun. I would never approach him.
Well, we don't know that for sure. No,
really?
Prove it. We don't know.
Why? Does he have a colostomy bag under his T-shirt?
We don't know.
What is that?
We don't know,
okay,
Bobby,
fine.
for real.
It's my cell phone.
He's
right.
He's
got an old school cell phone like they used in, what was it, Canon?
It's a StarTAC.
A StarTAC.
In Wall Street. Michael, that one thing he had in Wall Street.
Yes, when he was walking down the
Don't do the divide and conquer.
With a car in his ear.
It's not that.
You're dividing because I know what you're going to say already, and Ann has pushed your buttons too.
You don't know what I'm going to say because
he's pushed your buttons
if you're going to ask me a question,
he's going to bust my balls about the joke.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
If you're going to ask me a question, I'm going to answer your question. This is what happens, and when you get people like your uncles, and then I bring a friend over, they usually bond with each other through you. They're like, yeah, he's this fucking asshole. I know he is an asshole. Wait a minute. I fucking like you, and I like you. So when he comes in, he's fucking with my story. I'm trying to tell a story. Then he fucking treats me like a caller because I'm you fucking asshole.
You're out of your mind.
Fuck you.
We have fly fish together. You're out of your fucking mind.
He says
and we're not
jokes,
bonding with him.
But he looks at me like I fucking bombed it.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
Don't
I can't,
fucking
no,
pull
I
the
mean, I
cute
just
shit.
don't. What
I'm
are you
not
talking about?
bonding
Don't pull
with
the
Mark
cute shit.
Maron. I haven't even said hi to him yet.
All right, go ahead.
You're crazy today.
Maybe.
What's wrong?
I might be, but there
Is
might
this a
be some
pride
people
hat?
that
What is
fucking
that hat?
understand.
What is this?
There might be some people that understand.
I understand. I understand you more than most
The
people.
callers, the people.
I understand you more
Bobby,
than
what
most
happened?
people.
You were skipping down the hall when you came into the show.
I'm very happy. I'm still happy.
That sounds happy.
See,
that's that tone.
That's what I was explaining. The non-smoking thing is that you don't know how your tone is.
Have you ever said this? Fuck you, I am happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to get you back on track.
I'm on track. Yeah, I don't need you to help me.
Shut up. I want to know about the smoking thing because that is interesting.
Yeah, we're talking about
You weren't
it.
smoking for 4 months. You said you started getting nervous before shows, which has never happened to you. And then you said, I think in Montreal, you started smoking. So
Yeah.
that was a week or two ago.
That's the place to do it, too, because you
weeks.
can really rationalize a lot of shit. Because even the cigarettes are better up there.
They
You get
are good. The little tiny
Canadian
ones with the small
yeah.
filters.
And there's a lot of pressure up there with the industry and
No,
everything.
I was up there. There's no industry there. I was up Nasty Week. There's nobody up there. Nobody.
So there's really no excuse.
No, there was because the up there. That's one of the places that I enjoyed smoking. It's like Amsterdam, Vegas, Montreal. Those are places where I fucking love smoking.
But didn't you love it everywhere?
No,
exactly.
I hated smoking in my house.
You
I hated
did?
smoking in my house. I fucking
can't
hated
even
it.
remember what it was like to smoke, but I love smoking.
The only place I hated smoking was at the beach. The beach is a weird fucking place. First of all, the cigarette doesn't burn right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like
Yeah,
the fucking.
It runs.
Yeah, it actually runs. The fucking the tip goes into the fucking cigarette. It goes out. You're trying to fucking smoke it. It doesn't taste right on the beach.
Yeah,
for
no,
some
it doesn't.
reason.
You know,
Pete Corley said it was the best place to smoke because you're in the largest ashtray.
Big ashtray, yeah, you can just slam the fucking cigarette down in the sand and you're fine.
You know
but the
sad
best
about
place
this?
to smoke was in a bar, watching a game on a fucking TV in a bar with a beer in your hand and just fucking ashtray in front of you, just drinking and smoking.
Yeah.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
I like the cafe.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love
you like
going
the
to
cafe smoke.
I'd like get a beret.
Would you hold it between your thumb and forefinger backwards and go,
I actually had a glove and I had a cigarette holder.
A cigarette holder and a monocle.
I used to like the morning, just have made a pot of coffee and a pack of Marlboro Reds and just sit there and fucking smoke for
What's
breakfast.
better than just packing a brand new pack before you open it?
It's like it's so far away from me.
And it's like brand new. You fucking open it up.
When was the last time you smoked?
20 great cigarettes fucking years ago.
I know, me too.
God
I
damn.
don't remember the ritual of that. Like I can't. It's far
that
away
whole
from me.
ritualistic
But
thing.
what I remember about smoking towards the end is that they started to hurt and taste fucked up, and then you'd say you'd know that something was wrong.
It started to hurt.
Yeah, and then you'd have the one good one that felt good, and be like, okay, this still works. It still works.
This is still a
Is that
good
happening to you?
habit.
Where one of them will just taste fucking wrong.
They all taste good to me right now, though.
Oh, it's so
because I was
lucky.
bumming
It's so
cigarettes for the
lucky.
last week. I'm bumming them, so
so
I'll
you're not
have
really
a
buying
Parliament
them yet?
100.
Got a bud, man. Got a smoke.
You're not
I'm
buying
giving
them
people
yet?
like $5 for one cigarette, though.
That's what
Bobby,
they cost.
Are you going to go
How
back
much
in?
are they?
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
$14 a pack.
That
in
is
New York City.
fucking
13
ridiculous.
something.
No way. No way. It's $13 or $14 a pack.
Ever it is. Yeah, it's because
That's a $27, $28 a day habit.
I remember putting down
You
a
could
buck
che-
and getting change.
Heroin is cheaper than cigarettes right now.
Yeah.
You could get 2 bags of dope
for $10.
or $20.
So
All
a
right,
carton of cigarettes.
Jesus, Mark. He knows exactly how much the fucking heroin is.
$140 for a carton. Is it like $140?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I went to the store last night to get I'm at the stage where I'm buying other people's packs of cigarettes so I can just bum as much as I want off them. I gave the guy a 20. He gave me back fucking $5 and fucking like 10 cents or some shit like
Why
that.
isn't there more smuggling going on from down
Oh, there is,
south?
dude.
Well, they got the
I'm down to-
Indian stores.
No, I have a guy
Yeah,
that
that's
shows up.
reservation.
I have a black guy that shows up at the cellar with a fucking trash bag.
That guy still goes.
Huge fucking afro.
Yeah.
He just shows up. He'll call. He has everybody's cell phone. He'll call you up. Yo, you need cigarettes? He comes down with a carton.
They've actually turned cigarettes into a drug that dealers will sell.
I can't believe that.
Based on the price. They are fucking
$13. Wow. $13, $14. When I first started smoking when I was 14 years old, that you could go to a certain gas station, the Husky station in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and get them for 55 cents a pack.
Yeah.
55 cents.
I remember 75 cents a pack.
Yeah.
Where you fucking lay down $1, you get your pack of cigarettes and a quarter.
And the guy knows you're 12.
Yeah, didn't give a shit.
I remember I used to buy.
He didn't care.
I smoked on a plane when I was 14.
Me too.
I was arrested. They had to transfer me from upstate New York to Massachusetts. And because I was a ward of the state in Massachusetts, but I got arrested up there. So they had to fly me to Boston. So they took me handcuffs to the plane, put me on the plane. I was fucking lighting up with a little tiny ashtray.
It's unbelievable that ever happened. When you're on a plane now, because you got to figure, you used to sit in the back 2 rows if you were a smoker, because I remember smoking on the plane. You sit there, you drink, they'd serve you liquor even if you were 14 or 15 years old. Didn't fucking matter. But could you imagine someone lighting a cigarette on a plane now? The entire plane must have fucking smelled.
It did.
But I never thought of that. Did you think of that?
They had a smoking section, though, but there was nothing dividing.
That's always been a joke.
You're in a fucking tube. You would see the like nicotine and tar on the walls.
Yeah, the stain.
It was like this dripping looking shit
smoking
from
on
the
a
overhead
plane.
compartments were like just yellow.
Now you're on a plane, though, you see the ashtray and it's just sad. It's like an old, it's just screwed
it
shut.
makes me feel like I'm on an old fucking plane. I don't like
scared out of my mind when I see an ashtray on a plane.
ashtrays on a plane.
Because they just paint those planes. They
like,
get a new paint job on those pieces of shit.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Someone was back in the 70s fucking smoking on this thing.
They used to smoke on the fucking Zeppelins, though.
Yeah. I know they had a smoking section on the Hindenburg. They did it, and
Look
it was
how that
a negative pressure smoking room in a hydrogen-filled balloon.
I guarantee you,
Dumb
if you
Nazis.
had footage of that smoking room, there was some guy just right before they landed flicked a button.
Ping. Or he flicked it at a Jew. He's just all mad at him. Get out of here, flick. Well, they're Nazis. They're fucking Nazis.
And
they
were flying
swastika on the tail.
Weren't they flying over Jersey? Wasn't that? Yeah.
Lakehurst, New
The odds
Jersey.
of hitting a Jew were high.
Wonderful. Lakehurst, New Jersey. Here we go. It's the Hindenburg coming in for a landing. There go the release lines, and oh my God, it's the worst catastrophe ever. The worst catastrophe you've ever seen is a fucking giant 20-story swastika going up in flames.
Holding it.
Here he is.
Enough to keep
Yes.
it from. It bursts into flames. Get it started. It's rising terrible. Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's burning, bursting into flames, and it's falling on the morning fast and all the folks between it. This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's the place is 20. Oh,
This guy just lost
500 feet into the sky, and it's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames
Terrific?
now, and the frame is
Pussy.
rising to
He
the
sounds like a
ground.
cross-dresser.
Not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the
humanity.
I told you.
Oh, the
I
poor
can't
Nazis.
talk to people.
Oh,
People
damn.
out there. It's
This guy just
I
lost
can't
it.
talk, ladies
But
and
it was-
gentlemen. Honest, it's just laying there a mass of smoking wreckage.
What a great journalist.
And everybody, you know,
Just falls apart. Something happens.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lindsay Lohan's going to jail. Oh, it's the worst catastrophe. She's going to spend 12 days. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, this is horrible.
But that's the thing, though. They weren't desensitized back then. They didn't see anything.
You know what?
They never
You're
saw.
right.
They never saw a fucking capping thrown into a ceiling fan.
Yeah, those.
You know what I mean?
He's right.
Yeah.
This
Makes a
guy
good
never
point.
saw a punched up fucking tub girl on the internet.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, he never got tricked. Oh no, they tricked me with meat spin. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, look at the count. I'm up to 10,000. Oh, the humanity.
There's Tub Girl. A classic.
Oh my God, I've never seen that.
Oh no,
You've never seen Tub Girl?
there's diarrhea.
Bobby, come on. At least he's getting the nicotine out of his system.
Look at Tub Girl.
Did you just throw up?
Girl was fucking the lady hitting her head in the tub.
You've never seen Tub Girl?
I fucking have, but I didn't know you fucking named it.
Take a look.
It's Tub Girl.
Right.
Did you
Take
just?
a look, quick.
Oh no! Oh God! You're that sensitive?
Yeah, he's the worst.
Has he thrown up before?
Oh, no,
Danny.
some girl's shitting on her face. Oh, it's the worst catastrophe I've ever seen. Oh, get your face out of the way.
Has that happened before?
Oh, every time.
It never gets old.
I can't look at that. I can't look at.
Well, look at this.
asshole.
This is a lot easier. This is a lot easier to look at. Dude, this is a lot easier.
No, look at that.
It's a prolapse.
It's easy.
It was
It's fucking awful.
ripping prolapse.
Oh, no.
Bobby, it's easy. This one's easy.
Bobby just did a spit take.
Why do you know? God. Oh, this is great.
Why does this stuff get to you?
I love it,
Like
Bobby.
you said, we've all seen everything
I love
now.
the fucking logic behind that. Why does this stuff get to you? You say that like you just showed me bunnies.
But this stuff doesn't bother me. I can't see a beheading video or anything like that.
Yeah.
But this shit I could easily see with nothing.
I can't watch a beheading video, but it doesn't gross me out.
I can't watch it.
I
But
grew
this
up with
shit,
this.
I can't. It's the asshole.
No, I grew up with this shit. My dad was a doctor, and he had all these books.
Oh, really?
He had journals and shit. And I used to, when I was like 5 or 6 years old, I used to look at his old medical books with like he had a book of just diseases of the balls. All right? And I would look at this, and it was just diseased cocks.
What's the worst disease of the balls? Do you remember?
Any of them that look like that, if anything when there's things dripping or there's warts or carbuncles. But other kids were looking at Dr. Seuss.
Something like that?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I can't even figure
That's
out
just
what's
a
what
mess
in
of
that picture.
tissue. Of drippy tissue.
Bobby, you always
It's just so funny that most kids grow up with like finding a porno mag under their dad's bed. He found diseases
of the balls. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
If you know what? I
look
remember
at those balls.
I remember some
Look
of
at
the
that.
medical.
What is that? That doesn't make you throw up?
I think I have that.
I remember some of the medical journals looking at him as a kid. And if you're jerking off to like a girl that's naked with the black strip over her eyes, you just feel really filthy. I remember that. That was like a book of diseases. You had to pick like a not very diseased girl, but it was something that she had to be naked to see.
Like
So
some
it's
kind of
just
curvature of the spine thing you can
like
deal with.
Scoliosis. Like you're jerking off to a chick
One of
with
those diseases. You
scoliosis
can handle that.
and black fucking band over her eyes so you don't know who she is.
Where were you guys getting those journals?
I remember from like school, I would go to the library, and it was that and photography books. I would go to the library, and then I would take a photography book, I'd put it inside another book, and I would slowly tear a naked girl picture out of it, and then put it in my pocket, and so I could beat off with it later.
Let's go to
At
naked.
the library. I had to go to the fucking library. You kids today got it easy.
That's
Just
right.
keyboard
When we
and
were
mouse.
kids, the search for porn was a lot. It's a long thing. Some kid would show up, or you'd find a piece of porn under an overpass, like 3 pages of a magazine, and you go back under that overpass 3 weeks in a row looking for the fucking magazine to show up.
You could go weeks without ever seeing porno.
Yeah.
As a kid. You were constantly looking for it.
Because I remember just walking through a park and
you find it
thinking you saw a tit on on a piece of paper, and you like you'd start dusting up like an archaeologist. You know what I mean? Like you just found a dinosaur bone.
The sacred scrolls.
But there was some kid who showed up. Do you remember the kid who had the older brother who showed up with the first cum shot I ever saw? Some kid was like, we didn't even know what it was. We was like, what is that goop? We were like 12 years old, and then you had to figure out how to do it.
What is that goop?
And then you wiped it off your cheek.
I'm
joking.
What about this one? I had a friend, John McCullough. His father had a subscription to Playboy. Was that gold or not?
Damn. Yeah.
I was friends with the kid just because we would go over to his house and check out fucking Playboys that weren't brain soaked.
I love when people give the whole name. Any story
John
with the whole
McCullough.
name,
I haven't
in.
thought of John McCullough in a long time. The only reason I was friends with him was because his father had a fucking subscription to Playboy.
But do you remember, though, the first time you saw how people fucked? Playboy was like, Playboy,
naked.
but when you saw like how it actually worked, you're like, holy shit, your balls just caught fire. And you're like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I saw it in a comic book. I was in Walden Books in a mall, the history of underground comics, and they had a section on sex. So it was like an R. Crumb, cartoon of people fucking. I'm like, that's how it goes in? That's what that looks like? And then I found that picture book, I saw The Joy of Sex. That fucked me up.
The Joy of Sex.
The best.
Wasn't it illustrations?
Yeah, they were all illustrations.
Yeah, they were all
and
illustrations.
It was such a gift to know how things fit together.
Yeah, I had the encyclopedia. I had to get creative.
encyclopedia worked too.
I had to get creative with the encyclopedia.
You'd really have to look through it and figure out like what subject would maybe have a naked chick.
Well, let's look at naked sick girls and see which one you would jerk off to.
Tahiti was a good one. If you had an encyclopedia, you'd go to the T's and look up Tahiti because they would show like nice Tahitian girls with the tops off and their little skirts, and that was good for a.
Do you remember how the first time you jerked off? Do you remember how you did it?
Oh, completely.
I think my friend did it for me.
Oh no! Yeah.
It was yesterday. I had no clue. All I knew is if I was diddling around, it like felt good and stuff.
Yeah.
So you just you figure out how to just tug on it, and no one even said like I never heard of jerking off.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool. And the more I do it, the better it gets feeling. It's like, wow, okay, the faster I go, the better it is. And then it starts building up. It's like, what the fuck?
What's going
to holy fuck! What's happening? What's happening to me? Oh, my dear sweet God!
That's
what is this?
And that's the day you throw your baseball cards away. Fuck everything.
I took a horrid guilt walk in the woods where I just walked around in the woods thinking, well, I don't know what that was. What the fuck was it? It felt good, but it was weird. It freaked me out. It was great.
The best.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It was like everything. And then
it was a Wizard of Oz moment, going from the black and white to the color.
And then
everything is completely different.
I stepped out of the house, and then you knew it was literally coming next time. So you like worked up to it. It's like, all right. And that was 8 billion jerk-offs ago.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to pace myself now. The first time I did it, I stuck my dick in the bath faucet. Like the water was coming out.
Did that work?
Oh, for a while. You know, I mean, it got me up to the point where I needed to finish it anyways. I knew that something was supposed to happen, but that was the first time it felt that way.
I think the first time I jerked off was with another dude. Like he taught me how to.
Christ.
I swear to God, I think I was in first grade or some shit. Or I don't know what grade. I remember he jerked off. And I faked, I thought I cummed, but it was just the...
I thought I cummed.
You faked an orgasm out of peer pressure?
Yeah, well, I felt guilty.
Yeah. Because he had a good time, you like, I guess I know.
He was older than me, so he had like a couple pubes. He had a retard... Yeah, I just forget, anyway. But
he had a retard one.
No, he could cum or something. I couldn't, so I just faked, like I had the white stuff from spitting on my hand, so it looked like cotton candy.
Oh,
so
my God.
I was doing this with my index finger and my thumb.
God.
Going, I came too, and I was just trying to.
You wanted to be accepted. Look, I came too. No, you didn't.
No, it was just spit in between my fucking fingers.
Bobby,
look, I came
every
too.
fucking experience with you is fucked up.
Tragic.
Well, the first sexual experience.
Tragic. He didn't even come.
The first sexual experience was the first time I had sex was with Tawny Quint in the woods with my friends watching.
A guy?
No, I wish.
I wish.
Would have been tighter pussy.
Oh, really?
Oh, this bitch was fucking everybody. And I didn't know it. She was my first girlfriend, and she fucked everybody. And she was 14. I was 10, and she was bawling everybody. Every 18-year-old in the block she was fucking. And I remember she goes, I'm a spitter. And I put my Dunlop windbreaker down. Remember the windbreakers with the poncho on the front and the hood? Mm-hmm. I just got a brand new one from my mom, and I lied it down on the ground in the woods. Yeah. And she goes, I'm a spitter. You might not want to do that. I didn't. I go, don't worry. I was so nervous. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And I came in her, and she just spit it on my fucking hoodie. My little I had to throw it out.
You came.
Some girls, their pussy spit out the cum.
Oh, you spit out. Oh, I thought she was
the
blowing
cum
At 14, she knew that, and she said she was a spitter. I've never even fucking heard that term.
She fucked my best friend in front of the rectory in the bushes. She fucked everybody.
Let's call her.
Yeah, where'd she do it now?
I actually...
Let's
Facebook her around.
That was a picture of her with the prolapsed asshole.
Can we Facebook her?
That was her face, too. That wasn't her asshole. I remember I didn't know it back then, but she had a
mouth.
She had a fuck...
Sucking so much.
Let's Facebook ex-girlfriends right now.
You wanna?
You got one? Like, you got to go way back.
I don't think
like
I can
way
find
back.
I actually tried the other day, and 2 I wanted to see on Facebook. I couldn't. They're not there.
You got to Google them and then put Facebook after.
Really?
Yeah, and put the town they're from or where they live, and the name, town they're from, Facebook, and then it will come up.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta.
All right.
Just don't give the name.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay.
Please don't.
Let's do this one.
Okay, dude, am I writing one down?
You got to go back like...
What? How long? High school? Junior high?
I say you got to go almost 20.
20 years ago?
All right, this one.
Hang on, let me just write that down real quick.
All right.
That's a great name.
Let me see your name.
She had a great fucking
Let me
big
see.
set of tits.
I actually
Nice
know where a
Italian
lot
girl.
of mine
You got
are.
to put the town on.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, right. Let me see. This is my last known fucking town.
I'm gonna put. You can put the state too.
Okay.
Okay, here's one.
Want to have a side bet? Which one is the biggest pig now?
I bet they all win. Whoever loses has to fuck.
Fuck
all four of them.
You got to put the town.
But you know, you know how old we are now. A lot of these women are just like middle-aged women that probably have
they
had
are.
a life. I saw some woman I went to high school, or not high school, but to college with when I was in Minneapolis, and I dated her in college. And now she's just a 47-year-old woman, and it's those moments because I don't have kids, I don't have a wife, I don't see myself aging by virtue of other people.
Right.
So you see someone you haven't seen in 5 or 6 years, you're like, holy shit.
Everyone,
are we
Opie
that?
was just talking about that yesterday.
Do you see that? Like, I don't know if it's what we do and we laugh all the time, or we're still fucking kids. But if you look at people your age, or I look at and look at us, it's like they look like shit.
Yeah, and we're children.
They're aging.
We are. We're Peter Pan.
We're
lucky enough to we live in this world. We don't have to grow up.
Yeah, perpetuated
I was hanging out
adolescence.
with two of my college buddies at a Yankee game, and I'm like, oh, I'm that old. Holy shit!
But you're not.
What?
You're not. If you look at that, and you look at you,
we're all retarded. We really
that's
are,
true. But it's a gift.
It's a good retarded.
But I think kids also take it out of you.
I think the definition of retard.
Retard. Yes, retard.
Just in this building, you see these guys going to work in offices. They just let themselves go. They don't give a fuck anymore.
Exactly.
They're fat. They got kids, and it's just like, it's okay. This is where I'm at. And I'm like, is it okay?
This is where I am in life.
Really?
Fuck it. I went to my high school reunion.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And
this is. Listen closely, Mark.
My date was 18 years old.
Yeah. Oh no. God.
Oh yeah.
How'd that go over?
She still had her cap and gown in her car.
The fucking guys loved it. The girls hated it.
Yeah.
Like the girls were coming over like, oh, hi, Anthony. What
What's
a pig.
wrong with you?
What a fucking pig. They're showing each other pictures of their daughters, and their daughters are older than the girl I was with.
Yeah.
They wouldn't show me shit.
I'll tell you.
Fucking, it was great though.
Yeah,
it's
I'm sure.
exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to annoy fucking people.
I'm finding that like I'm dating this girl now, and I'm start. You know when you're so. I don't know if you had this experience, but this girl that I'm dating is 27. Right? She's not 18, but she's 27. That's still 20 years younger than me. And my second wife was 13 years younger than me. And I just realized, I had this realization not too long ago, when you're the older guy with the younger girl, and you're walking down the street like, look at me, huh? Look at this. You're the only one thinking that.
You're the creep.
Everyone else is looking at you going, what the fuck is? Look at that guy.
Creep.
You're a creep or a clown. You might as well be wearing clown shoes, because the guys that know, they realize like, oh, he thinks this is going to work out. What a fucking idiot. And everyone else is thinking like, what a perverted douchebag. But either way, you're the only one going, I win.
Look at me. No, you're an ass. You're a creep. You're fucking whatever. You're disgusting. You're disgusting people. You're disgusting parents.
And this woman,
you're disgusting your contemporaries. You just are. But you know what? Who gives a shit?
I agree.
I don't care. I disgust people every day with this program.
But this one, I think she's got hold of me. I don't know what the...
Well, you met another chick?
Yeah, he's with a new one. He told the story quickly.
Well,
retell it to Bobby so he knows.
She's got hold of me somehow. It's romantic how it started. I get an email through my website. It's basically, hi, I met you the other night in San Francisco. I think you're hot. I'm 26. I'm not going to have this body forever. I really want to have a fuck fest with somebody. I want it to be you. And I'm like, that's very sweet. Oh. So I wrote back. I said, where do you want to go? She goes, Portland. And I'm going to Portland for a comedy festival, so we meet up there, and she's hot, and I think she's cute, and we end up having sex, fucking for like 3 days. And I go, that's great, I'm glad we did that. And she's like, me too. She goes back to San Francisco, I go back to L.A. A week later, she's like, I'm coming to L.A. And I'm like, oh, okay, why? She's like, nothing to do with you, I'm just coming because I want to visit a friend there. So she comes to L.A. and it's weird because I think she's stalking me. I think it's fucked up. And then I fight with her, and then she goes back to San Francisco, and I think it's over. And then a week or so later, she goes, I'm moving to L.A. And I'm like, why are you moving here? She's like, it's got nothing to do with you. And then we fight. She texts me like 49 times. Like, it's one of these weird sort of like, you want to see crazy? Look at my phone. There were 3 themes. Why don't you want to fuck me anymore? Will you please fuck me? And fuck you. All right. So it was like a bunch of that. And then like the 50th text was her pussy. Just a picture of her pussy. And I had this moment where I was like, maybe I should rethink this. She put a little effort in. She held the camera up. She picked one. And the weirdest thing,
there was more than one.
Yeah, of course.
That's funny.
But the weirdest thing though is like 2 texts later, the guy who was building me a bookshelf texted me a picture of the bookshelf he was building me, and I was more excited about that.
About the bookshelf.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if that's age or what, but I was like, I don't have to be afraid to put things in that. Yeah. The other thing, I don't know. I don't know. But we're dating, and it ends up like fucking like she comes to LA, and I can't. I yelled at her. I made her cry. I did all the bullshit that I usually do, and she's still here, and now I can't do it anymore. She says to me, I'm going on the road. We had a mature conversation about trust. She says, look, I know you're going on the road. I just want you to know if you fuck anybody on the road, I'm going to fuck people you know.
What's her name?
I just thought that was very, in lieu of the ability to trust, you make a deal. You
Would you
negotiate.
be mad if she fucked, like, people, like, if she fucked around on you? Do you like her that much?
Well, before this, I dated this stripper, this woman who, was basically a hand job hooker, dominatrix woman, and I was experimenting with not giving a fuck.
And
well, if I'm emotionally invested, I can't handle it.
You can't do it.
Can you?
No.
I mean, who the fuck wants to? Like, if she fucked you, that would be disgusting because then I'd fucking hate you. Right. I'd hate her. I have to, and then I have to worry about, like, what kind of fuck you were. And I should be beyond that, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I should.
No, you shouldn't be. You're not fucking an asshole.
We still doing this?
You got it?
Yeah, we got it.
I'm not sure.
We might have found. Hold on.
I had to be a little sneaky because obviously a lot of these girls are probably married or remarried. So I had to look her up on a background search service and get her married name and then go back into it. So I think this is your ex, Anthony.
Yeah. From what? High school days?
Wait a minute.
But the problem with it is that I can't see more like she's like private on Facebook.
Wait a minute. Yep, absolutely, that's her.
So I can't see more without being her friend.
Wow.
Damn it.
All right, God damn, hold on.
She's got an elementary school picture of herself up
and
there.
that is, that's her.
But
you
know what that means? Did you go to elementary school with her?
Listen to me.
No, but I remember that. I remember that college right there. I remember both of those colleges.
Yeah.
I remember the high
atrocious.
school.
She's atrocious.
Is that the fine feathered friend girl?
Yes.
Can I just say something how atrocious she is? She can't even put a picture of her in her fucking 30s up there. Because she looks like shit. She had to go back. This is the only time I look cute.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll email you her.
That's fucking funny. She put a picture in there from elementary school. That's not a good sign, by the way.
This is the last time I was hot.
Try to become our friend. It doesn't stop here. We gotta see what these.
Do you want to? All right,
these girls look like nowadays.
Let's drag.
This bit won't stop
Every one of
today.
us has to drag an ex into there. Very good, Danny. By the way, because that's amazing. That was very fast. You found somebody I went out with in 1980.
Jesus.
3.
I was
whatever
fucking
it was.
13.
I was fucking 13 too.
Jesus. All right, we're
I think
going on to the next one.
woman I lost my virginity to was like older than me. She was a waitress at a restaurant I worked at. I don't even know if she could. I have no idea where the hell she is.
I'm hoping that's how she spells it. I think that right.
How far back is this one, Anthony?
This one goes back to 1983. 1980 fucking 3. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm up there.
Oh.
I'm getting there.
Because I'm trying to figure that out. I graduated high school in 81. I think I got laid for the first time in 79.
We're right there. We're in the same
graduated in 89.
Same ballpark.
That DOB's...
is that about right?
That DOB's correct. So it's one of those, maybe?
Well, she's married. You want to give her a call? I got her phone number.
That's weird, man. That's just fucking
God damn.
Wait, which one is she, though?
Well, it's all the same. Like this,
Danny's
the listing
great.
that I'm showing you here.
Danny is fucking the most amazing computer guy ever.
Wow.
That's every different way that she's applied for credit in probably like the last 30 years.
Under different names? She's applying for credit under different names.
That's all the same girl?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look.
It's a list of how many times she was rejected on a loan.
That's almost creepy that he has that information.
I know.
That easily.
Just wham. It's right the fuck
not
there.
even that easily.
They can get your home address.
Danny.
I had a fan get my home address, and she sent it to me just to say that, look, I can get this.
Yeah.
I have interesting fans. She'll probably be moving.
I had a fan just come over to my house once.
Yeah.
Just knocked on my door and fucking
surprise
came to my house and said, I found out where you lived, so I figured I'd stop by.
Oh, I was so rude that you told me I couldn't come in.
Yeah. No, you know what it was though. I did what you're told never to do. I was like, I blew him. I actually told him, Danny was over in the back, so I told him, yeah, come on in, have a beer, and go into the back yard by the picnic table thing or fucking whatever table out in the back, and he because I wanted to know who the fuck he was.
Yeah.
If I just send him away, like, get the fuck out of here. Now he knows where I live.
And
I
he's
know
angry.
nothing about him.
And he's angry.
And he's pissed now.
Yeah.
So I figured, all right, here, have a beer. I found out where he lived, his name, his wife, how many kids he had, and then I fucking gave all the info to my FBI buddy.
You did?
Did a whole fucking background check on him, found out everything about him, and he's just some guy. He wasn't dangerous, never had a record or anything.
Well, I think that's the right way to go. I think if you have somebody who's a stalker, you invite him in, you take him to lunch, and you'll disappoint them. Because
exactly.
They think you're something. Oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, I thought you were something.
And answering the door with a fucking 45 on my hip.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, because I always carry.
You're excited.
In my house. What else? Like, what am I going to run upstairs and get a gun if someone comes in my house?
But, I mean, was it during the day? You're just wandering around, you get up, you strap on your 6-shooter, and you walk around your house?
Yeah. Like around my house, I'm always carrying.
So
always.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, you know what? No, you know what? And people say, "Wow, that's really fucking weird." But it's just like my wallet being in my pocket.
But wait, your doors are locked, right?
Sometimes, for the most part, yeah. But you never heard of a fucking kick-in home invasion?
I don't get the fact that you have a gun on your side. Okay, you've been waiting for this moment your whole fucking adult life.
I have not.
Fuck, you have an armory in your house.
I like
shooting.
shooting.
You have a SWAT uniform somewhere. I know that, a ninja outfit.
I have 5'11" clothing.
You've been waiting for this to happen. Some random lunatic to show up at your door. And you let the fucker in?
Yes.
Because you're scared of what?
I know the use of deadly physical force rules, and that did not apply. You can't have a guy going, hi, I know where you live, and you shoot him in the face.
Did you unbutton it, though? Did you unbutton your gun before you answered the door?
I don't have a button holster.
Okay, all right, so, but you could have shot him if he was on your property. You could have said whatever the fuck you wanted.
No, you can't. You can't just shoot him. There's no castle doctrine in New York.
You
can't just shoot somebody.
In New Mexico, you can.
If someone just walks in your house, you could shoot him. In New York, you can't do that. You have to feel that your life or a loved one's life or somebody else's life is in danger, and that there's no course of retreat, and that the attack is continuing as you shoot them. If they stop the attack, they can attack you. You don't shoot them. If the second they cease the attack, you then cannot shoot them again.
You are so ready to shoot
You really can't. No, I just know when I can. I absolutely know when I can and when I can't.
How many times people come to your house and you're like, fuck, just do something.
I know. I saw a couple of people, let's just say that I might consider suspicious in my yard. And if I would have shot them, my pool wouldn't have gotten clean that day. So some mistakes could be made.
Did you ever want a gun that did you ever think about making a gun that you could actually shoot out on your wrists on like a track?
I haven't had those wacky fantasies like that. No. I went to the range yesterday with a SP-89. It's the civilian model of the gun you see every bad guy using, the MP5. Every bad guy using in every 80s movie.
What's the gun that actually looks like a little box and then it folds out? It's a machine gun that folds out.
Oh, like a MAC-10 or a Tech-9 or one of those
it's like
of shit.
It looks like a radio, or you can disguise
I've seen that
it.
thing. Yeah, it's prototype. I saw that thing. It's like a prototype. It's not real.
Where I grew up in Albuquerque, there were guns everywhere because there's very lax, gun control. Like in high school, there were kids who were like, "Hey, look at this! I got this from my dad's drawer." Someone shot a guy
in Reno just to watch him die.
Just to watch him die.
That's what I heard.
My buddy Dave, they shot his car. They shot it like just driving around. Some guy just shot his car. And then there was another gun pulled. My dad had guns. It's fun to shoot guns. I haven't done it in a while.
I'm not a hunter. I don't like killing things. I like going to the range. Fucking
being ready to kill people.
It's fucking fun to just challenge to try to hit
Are you good?
your mark.
Good?
I'm not as good as I'd like to be. I'm good at certain ranges with certain guns.
You wear those silly glasses?
Well, I got to wear the safety glasses.
Yeah,
and the ear things.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was shooting the 9mm, and I had this fucking Dr. Steve gave me a gun like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I never fired it until yesterday. It's made by the same people that put out the Desert Eagle, which I also have a 50 caliber fucking
Now,
pistol.
with the targets, do you order like the Jew target and the black guy target?
No, you black guys. No, it's usually the old Muggsy one, where it's just that guy. They haven't updated it since fucking Al Capone.
You just order a Sammy Davis target.
Ah, shit. I just went to Spencer's and got the fucking Jackson 5 poster.
Oh, shit. Fucking Danny found my ex, but the search is stopped.
Yeah, she's not on Facebook, I don't think. But,
that's what she went to college for, so she's definitely doing that for a living.
What, for
that's
Facebook?
her new name because she's married, I guess.
Oh.
We can't go any further.
There's no images, no images
she's a
of
little
her?
tougher. Well, she doesn't seem to be on Facebook, so.
Can you hit image and just see if there's any images of her?
Danny did a pretty good job. I think we might have got a dead end on mine.
I got girls.
We know where she fucking works,
next.
and there's a website for where she works, but no pictures.
We'll do this one.
She's probably smart,
Might
right?
be 2 L's. First name's Amy.
Yeah, she was all right.
Good company? She working at a good company?
She's in the health field.
I got girls I went to high school with on Facebook that I see. It's just bizarre because I don't see, like, I'm just now starting to see myself aging. Like, just now, like, my face is, kind of, it's kind of getting weird shape. And and like the hair is fucking going wrong. You know what I mean? I can't
You start growing hair where you never grew it before.
The ear hair
worst.
thing, that's the worst because like it happens so quickly. The ear shit happens as quick as the shit on your face. You're like, oh my,
The ear hair stuff is bad because actually the wind will hit it certain ways and it whistles in your ear.
You ever get tickled by your own ear hair? It's like, what the fuck?
But now I see it happen. Like I see pictures of myself. I'm saying, when the fuck did that happen? My neck and my head looks a little too big to me, and like
Yeah, but have you ever seen a guy your same age that just works 5 days a week, 8 hours a day
Eats
for the last
whatever he
fucking dude? Oh my god, it's just terrible.
No, yeah, it's like a death march.
Who we getting now? Ant's sort of a dead end.
That's probably her.
I'm at a dead end.
I don't think I'm at a dead end. That was fucking.
Well, you got her
Is she on
Facebook page.
Facebook or anything?
Let's see right now.
She just doesn't have current pictures.
That's all the info I would have needed.
Did you put in that other word in my search, Danny? As a
I did
search word?
everything.
All right.
I did everything.
Yeah, I think Danny did everything. He's good that way.
That's almost
Who
creepy.
are we looking at?
Hang on.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna go on iChatter.
I think they shut that app down because of us.
Yep.
They did, and I still have it though.
Those don't look
It
like.
had to be because of us.
Those don't
Some
look like
asshole
her.
out there
I'll keep looking.
blew the whistle.
I'll keep looking.
Yeah, well, maybe
On iChatter.
I just know this was a girl that gave me my first blowjob, and it was so spectacular. It was such an amazing thing that it happened. Like it was that moment where you're looking down and you're going, "This, I can't believe this is happening. This is the best thing that's ever happened in my life." But we never really dated, and I made that weird mistake where she'd given me one blowjob in a weird night, and we'd had a couple drinks, beside a park.
You made assumptions.
Yeah, and then like I came back after a year of college. I called her up, and I literally was like, "Hey," and I just drove her to the mountain.
How about another blowjob?
Basically. Can we do that again? Because I can't seem to make that happen at college.
And you're gonna suck my cock. Fucking Mel. You're fucking Mel Gibson in your car. How about another blowjob? Cunt.
On yours?
All the first girls I used to
might
fuck
be
when I was
good,
young
too.
were fat.
Really?
They had fat girl names too. The Blouse and Kimba.
The blouse.
Kimba. I used to like big girls.
Kimba.
Kimba. I used to call her Kimba the White Lion.
The White Lion was a cartoon.
She was just a round fatty.
Yeah.
That
Were you into?
nobody knew I was fucking her
It took me
either.
so long to figure out how to fuck. I spent so many years coming in my pants. Like I was the guy. Like I'd fucking just dry ball till I blew my load, and then I'd spill something on my pants so I didn't feel like an asshole.
Oh,
like,
shit.
literally to hide the fact that I had come in my pants. I had spilled shit. Like I guess the night's over.
I made cumsies once just making out with a girl.
Just once? Did you really?
Yeah,
I do it
not
all
even
the times.
not even, no rubbing yet. Nothing.
You just did it with your mind?
I guess.
That's fucking amazing.
One of the worst sexual experiences I ever gave a girl in her life was upstate New York. She didn't want to have sex at first. It was one of these things where it was like we were in this bed in this cabin, and it was just me and our friends that were all paired off with each other, with guy and girl.
Yeah.
So I'm with her, and I had a fucking rod all night long. Because just thinking about, and we were sleeping in the same bed. She had a bra and panties on,
God, why did
and
they
I
do
could
that?
touch her, but like she didn't want to fuck, and I was just in a frenzy, in a fucking frenzy. Blue balls the next day where I couldn't stand up and walk. I was fucking hobbled.
Yeah.
I was fucking hobbled by my balls. And then the next night, now we're there again. The next night, she decides to let me fuck her.
Yeah.
Now I'd been through the night before, the build up, the frenzy, the blue balls not coming, anything.
Yeah.
The second my dick touched her lip, her labia, I fucking fire hosed. Just fire hosed.
She threw up cum.
It was everywhere. I fucking couldn't take it. Because it had built up for 24 fucking hours. I was sitting there with a rod. You can't fucking do that.
Yeah, I had premature ejaculation mastered from 15 to 16, 17 years old.
Jesus.
You know how I learned how to fuck?
Premature ejaculation.
Yeah, well, how easy is that? It's like, I'm done, sorry.
How easy is
But it took you.
There's nothing you could do.
Do you know how I learned how to?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's also it's awful. But
I've done that in my adult life.
Of course. Here's how I learned how to fuck, though. I dated this woman I met in college. She was pissed off. When I met her, she had a black mohawk. She was like this little tank of a chick. She had big tits. She was great. I loved her. And she couldn't come, and she was angry. And she would fuck me. She'd go, "Don't you fucking come because I can't, and I want to get the most out of this." So I literally...
Jesus Christ. The pressure's on.
Yeah, she wrapped a pearl necklace around my cock once and fucked me with it. Like
Was it real pearls?
No, it was plastic.
Go ahead.
Jeweler? How are the pearls? Nice.
Why did I take that seriously?
I don't know.
But because she was so angry that I would possibly come too soon, she taught me how to focus and fuck, and I appreciate that.
Oh, wow.
I thank her every day.
Well, let's try to find her now.
That's nice.
I see her.
We got to.
I know her.
I fucked a chick on a bus,
No,
a
I've talked to her
bandit
before.
bus, and I remember her pussy. She, when they come. That's why I have this weak stomach.
Wait, an abandoned bus?
Yeah, there was just,
how did we just let that go? That part of the story.
Where was an abandoned bus?
In South Medford, in this back lot, there was an abandoned bus. Me and my 3 friends took this broad. I think she was half
Another
retarded.
healthy sexual experience.
But we all fucked her on this bus. I was the last one in there, and it was either my friend's loads or her fucking pussy exploded.
It was your friend's loads.
Of course it was.
It just shot out like somebody turned a faucet on her fucking stomach and shot out. And I remember there was like fucking stuff in my pubes.
Oh, Jesus. Did you go? Did you?
Wow.
Yeah, that.
You were close?
Did you gag? I never did that. I never, I never did a train thing or anything like that. It's never,
Oh, I did. I was forced into all that shit, though. I told you,
sure.
my first sexual experience, they forced me into the
You weren't
bushes
the
with the
ringleader?
fat chick. And she just played with my... I was in first grade. My little dinky. She was just rubbing it.
His little dinky.
That's all I remember. It was just a little dinky, and we were in a rhubarb bush. And she's just playing with my dinky. And I went home that night and cried.
Oh, shit.
Because I thought God was going to kill me. And my mom kept coming and going, "What's wrong?" And I was just like, "Nothing." And I had to take the hit because I thought I couldn't tell my mom that I was in a fucking rhubarb bush with the blouse.
Real perceptive mom.
With
The
the
kid
blouse,
comes home
the rhubarb
crying and
bush.
saying nothing happened.
A lot
And
of weird words in that story.
Yeah, rhubarb bush, the
blouse.
A week later, though, I was up in the attic of Tufts University.
Not the abandoned bus.
And sucking on her tits with my friend.
Really?
With
Yeah, I
your
was just
friend?
sucking on them.
You know what it's like?
You and
It's
your
like-
friend were sucking on her tits?
Yeah, there was 2 of them.
You ever see
It was like
Big?
there was one and it was gay.
You ever see Big when he's in the hotel room and he's crying the first night?
Yes.
And then after a couple of nights, he's just, he's watching TV.
Unfucking
Fine.
believable.
That's what you are. Crying, and then a week later, you're sucking her tits. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, just fat chick lying flat on a wooden floor.
Jesus.
I never had. I never did the thing with another. Well, I think I tried to have a threesome with. Yeah, there was this one time. I never had a successful threesome. Have you? With 2 girls?
I've never had a successful with 2 girls.
Yeah.
No. One time I was with a girl. This girl who liked me brought another chick over.
Yeah.
But I was way into the other girl because I never been with her. So I bumped her off the bed and she hit her head.
See, that's what always
Not
happens.
good.
Like years ago, I haven't done it
Force.
recently, where you meet these 2 girls. I mean, it was right after I was in Los Angeles, so there was probably pills involved. And I met these 2 girls at a restaurant, and they wanted to have a threesome. So we go to one of their houses. We end up on her father's bed, and there's always a crisis in these things. Like it starts out it's like this is going to work, and then one of them freaks out, and somebody has a meltdown. So I'm with these two girls, and one of them starts crying, and she's packing a bag in the next room, and now I got to fuck her friend.
At least you got a spare, yeah.
What I was thinking, it's like, don't cry out there. Cry in here, at least I can use it.
Use it to my advantage. Fucking sick.
I had a successful one, and it wound up costing me millions. Yeah, that threesome didn't turn out very well in the end.
Well, because you ended up with the one?
No, I ended up without the wife.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that didn't work. It worked for a little while.
That was an expensive load.
And then I got an ultimatum. It's either her or me. And I said, okay, later. Don't give me an ultimatum. And you know what it is? It's like, yeah, you got two girls on the bed. One you've been fucking for years.
Yes.
The other one's brandy new.
Right.
What are you going to do?
And
you're going to drive your Nova, or are you going to fucking get in the Ferrari?
It's not even a Ferrari. It's just it's a better Nova.
It's a brand new Nova.
Ferrari. It's just another mediocre chick that lets you stick your fingers in her asshole's two knuckles.
So everyone was in agreement at the beginning.
Yeah. It was all cool at the beginning. It was like, kind of a thing. It went on for a little while and shit like that. And then I started seeing like, oh boy.
You saw the face change?
Yeah. I saw like the.
Why do you gotta like it so
shit.
much?
Yeah, exactly. It was kind of like well, I see you're kind of getting attached there.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do? Sit there fucking someone go, not as good, just hang out.
And then you know what the really fucking fun part? The wife was like, look, this is cool and everything, but I don't want you fucking her unless I'm involved
around
and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
I was like, yeah, no problem. So we'd all wake up at like Saturday morning, fucking hungover and shit. I got Nickelodeon on or some crap on the TV, and
sure, cartoons.
And the wife would get up and go, oh, I'm gonna take a shower. I was like, all right. The second she left the room, me and the other girl just fucking like animals. Get done, roll back over.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Let's go get some breakfast.
Let's get some brunch.
Let's watch the Rugrats.
Yeah, exactly. Clarissa explains it all. It's amazing. Love that girl.
We're nothing but dead ends. We're going way back. That's the problem. We're going too far back.
Can I just say one thing? I want to make it public that I've not mentioned my ex-wife once, and it's been an hour and a half.
I know.
Amazing.
Thank you very much,
Mark. You just did, though.
But that's okay.
I want to my own horn. I'm officially, I think I'm over it.
Yeah, I think you're over it. Thank God.
Thank God. The listeners are saying that, too.
Are they?
No, they love you, actually. They love you and your stories.
That fucking, but yeah, I don't know if I told you that the last time, like, because I thought, I really, really thought I was over it in a deep way. And then I heard she had a baby, right? Did I tell you that? Shit. I already told you that?
I don't know if you did.
Like, she had a baby, and my first thought was like, oh, that's your move? that's how you're going to play it?
Move.
Spike baby.
Fucking spike baby. That's your move.
Jesus. I actually picture myself running into her on the street with the stroller, and I'm like, oh, you had a baby. What's his name? She looks at me and says, his name is Fuck Mark Maron.
Too good. Hey, why don't we take a break? What the hell? Fuck, man. I wanted to see a picture of my ex from way back.
I wanted you to see the forehead.
I wanted to see one of mine that wasn't so way back.
We got close, though, because right where the picture is supposed to be, where she works, is just a symbol.
Symbol of what?
No, that's not a good sign.
It's a fucking swastika.
Look, it's a symbol. Obviously, the picture is supposed to be right there.
It's a medical symbol. What is that?
She's doing all right.
Yeah, she's doing all right.
She's a pathologist. She looks at dead people.
Ew.
Oh, language pathologist. No,
that's it. She looks at dead languages.
Yeah. That's not even a medical profession. What's a language pathologist? Dead languages?
It is. Just tongues. When they find just the tongue laying on the ground.
And they sit and try and make it talk.
Yeah. I put electrodes in it.
What did that tongue do?
Who killed you?
What do we got? Let's get some plugs in. Bob Kelly, Columbus Funny Bone. Actually, he's got a show tonight. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Columbus Funny Bone.
Nice.
.com for tickets.
Yes. Then next week, Helium Comedy Club, which is
in
fun.
Philly.
I like Helium's going to be fun next week.
It's a pretty room.
Are we all right, though, Bobby?
About what?
Me and you?
Yeah.
The stick story just got to you a little bit?
Oh, we're going to fight, though, someday.
I look forward to it.
You guys are going to go.
I'm going to wait for Norton to do a fucking long weekend, take Kenny with him, and he has one of those fucking shorter security guards.
Picture up of a protracted asshole, and he wins the fight.
It's not that you need it, but they're just going to do their job.
I'm not going to have Kenny around. Just me and you.
We should just do it at the park over at Strawberry Fields.
I think it'll feel good to get punched in the face.
What's this, Fight Club?
I'm serious.
Now,
has it ever felt good to get hit?
Never.
No.
Ever?
No.
You get that
it feels good.
Ringing feeling. And
I don't want it right now, but
I can hate it.
There was a time. Oh, we're gonna go, you motherfucker.
Yeah, you two are just too fucking angry with each other.
I hope it's in a river while we're fly fishing.
That'd be great.
The most peaceful thing.
That drowning scene where one of you is choking the other with their head underwater, and they fucking come up with a rock.
He comes up with a trout and just smashes you in the face.
And our guide is too busy drinking to save us as we're both drowning.
Yeah.
Fucking
he's hiding in the
alcoholic.
bushes, the fucking Vietnam vet.
Right.
Whole thing ends with you two blowing each other. What?
Hopefully.
What happened? What happened? What happened to this
Slow down
fantasy?
a little bit. What the fuck?
Got a little weird.
I hope it happens in a peaceful environment, though.
Like nature?
Yeah, the most peaceful thing you could do, fly fishing. We're just strangling each other.
He just ruined the fishing for everybody else.
Yeah. Mark, where are you going to be, buddy?
Oh, tonight we're doing 2 live What the Fuck tapings. My podcast, What the Fuck, it's at WTFpod.com. And tonight, 7:30 and 9:30 at Comics, we're doing 2 tapings. I got Jeff Garland, Susie Essman, Judah Friedlander. Who else is going to be on? Joe Mandy, Louis Katz. Big shows. And this Friday...
Wait, how many you...
What?
I'm
Tonight,
confused.
2.
Don't you do 1 comic per podcast?
Yeah, except for the live ones. The live ones, I do more of a panel show. I do 1 live one a month, and we do like 4 or 5 guys.
Hey, that's great, man.
And then on Friday, I'm at Great Scott in Alston, Massachusetts.
All right, more with Mark Maron and Bob Kelly. But first, D-Boy's Mel Gibson remix.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if we're going to get to the Mel Gibson tape that we played yesterday. Maybe we will. We'll figure it out after the break. But D-Boy did a remix with Christian Bale. This is the one everyone's been looking forward to.
Are you professional or not? What? Think for 1 fucking second. The fuck are you doing? What? I want you off the fucking set, you prick.
What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What, are you gonna pay me back? Blow me.
Do I want? No.
Blow me.
No.
I deserve it.
What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? Give me a fucking answer.
You fucking offend my fucking maleness, my masculinity, my being, my soul.
Oh, good for you. And how was it?
You need a fucking kick up the ass for being a bitch, cunt, gold-digging whore.
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur. All right?
No one will believe you, so fuck you.
Stay off the fucking set, man. Fuck's sake. You're unbelievable, man. You're unfucking believable.
You're a liar, and you're dishonest, and you're fucked up.
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. Shut up for a second, all right?
Stay the fuck away from me.
I'm fucking serious.
Do you understand
You're
me?
a nice guy.
Never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say?
You're a nice guy, but I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set.
You don't care about anyone but yourself. Rot! Unless you crawl back, suck my cock, and say you're sorry in that order.
Seriously, man, you and me, we're fucking done professionally.
You there? The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show, damn it. On the virus, Sirius XM. Fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Okay? I don't want you.
What are you talking about?
I don't believe you anymore. I don't trust you. I don't love you.
I just want to go back to my room.
I don't want you. Okay? But I don't want you anymore.
I'm very confused.
Fucking listen to me.
I just need a chance to think things over.
Listen to my fucking ranting. Listen to what you do to me. You make my life so fucking difficult.
Don't hurt me. Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
You don't care. You don't care. I'm threatening. I'll put you in a fucking rose garden, you cunt. You understand that?
Let me have your attention for a moment.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show on the virus, Sirius XM.
Can't get enough of that Mel Gibson. Are you a fan of the Mel Gibson tapes, Mark Maron?
Well, I'm sad to say on some level that the woman I'm going out with, she's obsessed with this stuff, and she played it for me, and I actually I identified. I understood the tone. Not on the racial things, but I certainly have spoken in that tone to women before, and it embarrassed me. I felt embarrassed for them, and I definitely understand that rage
Really, you do. So you get
sure
the
I do.
rage.
I think a lot of people understand the rage.
Well, I mean, I was talking to you about it on the break. That what I actually came to his defense in some ways because I watched a Joy Behar show. I don't even know why I was on, but she was on, and she was calling him a misogynist, and I was like, "There's no indication of that. He didn't say they're all cunts. He didn't say that they're all whores. He's having a problem with one cunt, and he did not. He was very clear. He was sexist. He was emotionally abusive. He may have been violent, but he did not say that they were all cunts.
Right.
And a cunt, and cunt's a great word. If a mouth could throw a rock, Anthony,
That's great.
it would be cunt. Because when you throw a cunt, you're expecting the same reaction: pain and tears.
The ex-wife hated that word to the point where it was strange how much she hated that word.
It's like a trigger, yeah.
Like I couldn't use it in any context, in any way, to a friend,
Like
on
about-
the phone, nothing. Like if she heard it, she lost her fucking mind.
You couldn't call it breakfast cereal cunts.
No, nothing like that.
A bowl of
Wheat
cunts.
sugar-coated cunts. I could, nothing.
Glazed
I couldn't
cunts.
use it. Could not fucking use the word.
Can I get a cunt with Jimmy's on it?
Jimmy's. Little Jimmy's. I couldn't use the word. And if we'd be arguing, which was a lot, and she'd be upstairs, like she'd storm upstairs, I'd be on the couch, and I'd try to be like a big tough guy, like I'm gonna fucking call her a cunt, but I wasn't tough enough. I sat there on the couch like, yeah, and then I'd be like, as low as is possible, as low as a human could
right
possibly
now.
talk.
Hello.
All right, Tia, you go upstairs.
Oh. Like
it was so bad.
Like you're talking behind your mom's back?
Yes.
Like you...
But then I'd hear, what did I hear? From upstairs? Like she fucking could hear that word.
Bionic
she could hear
hearing.
that fucking word.
But the rage, man.
Oh.
I know I have an anger problem that I have to fucking deal with, and I thought it was gone because the nicotine, and because I haven't been dating anybody that I really like, and as soon as I start going out with this chick that I like, the rage just fucking comes out, and without the nicotine, like I'm over nothing. Like she's like, well, do you really want to go out to the thing? And I'm like, you fucking with my head. Why are you fucking with my head? Why are you trying to manipulate me? I mean, what the fuck is that about? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, fuck you. I played this game before. I'm not playing it again. Fuck you. Get out of my car.
Shit.
Yeah, but they do fuck with you though. They do.
But they
fuck,
don't know that.
But they do. Look, at my wife will fucking. I'm taking a bag downstairs that I'm supposed to take downstairs.
Yeah.
That she's been bugging me to take downstairs. I put it on my back, and she's like, "Do you wanna?" She gives me 5 other options. It's like shut the fuck up. I'm doing it. Now I don't know what to do. They make you fucking retarded. It's like, should I take the elevator? Should I go down the stairs? Should I drag it down? You just gave me 5 options. I'm doing what the fuck you wanted me to do. Shut the fuck up.
What scares me though is like when it happens, when I do it, and then and if she starts crying, then I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. Then I realize like, this is what the sickness is about. Like I can't connect emotionally unless I hurt somebody, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, but sometimes they can't do the same thing. They have to get to the point where
they
you
gotta
make
push
them
you to the
cry.
point? Right.
Wait, they got to make you cry. Well, you make them cry, and that's how the only way they can express themselves, because they're holding tickets and resentment for fucking 3 weeks about something you did 3 weeks ago, and you have to. They keep pushing your buttons till you snap. Then they cry, and then they can express what they were trying to fucking 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but this is not healthy. Whatever you just described cannot be what most people go
not
through.
Healthy.
I mean, this is what we go through.
Yes.
Most people don't go through that shit.
Yeah,
Why are we
people
so
who
fucked up?
People who like us aren't healthy either.
No, I understand that, and I thank God for them.
Yeah.
But I still don't understand.
Just because they're a woman and they cry doesn't mean they're fucking healthy.
No, I know that, but it does mean I feel bad, and eventually they'll stop crying and go away and find a guy that doesn't make them cry and pretend like they love them and have their baby.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, what just came out?
Wow. Oh boy!
Wow.
Oh boy! Yeah, that'll happen. That'll come out. That's just blurt out.
No, I got a problem, and all I know is that like I packed the anger management books that I bought as a symbolic gesture during my second marriage.
Oh, like I'm not going to need. Oh, like you might need these.
Well, no, I bought them. Saying like I'm going to deal with it, baby. I'm going to deal with it. So you buy the books. You're like, huh? I got them, and that's it. You don't read the fucking books.
You just now beat them with the books.
Yeah.
How ironic would that be?
Yeah. Where's my fucking anger management book?
Beaten by her husband's anger management book.
So I brought them with me.
Just put it in her throat and push it like they do in the karate movies.
But I got him, so I want to deal with it now. I can't, I'm too old for this shit, and I don't want to hurt anybody anymore. And I'm just gonna have to learn how to emotionally connect without the crying.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard road.
Yeah, but if a girl,
it's a toughie.
If a girl cries, though, I don't care what if they were dead wrong. If she cried, I'm fucking finished.
That's right. Yeah,
I'm done. I don't care if I catch her sucking.
End of story.
My father's dick. I'm like, I must have did something. I didn't mean to suck his cock. It's just that you're never home and you're in Columbus, Ohio. All week.
Sorry.
Actually, it makes
Good way to get the plug in, though.
Then you're in helium in Philly, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I had to suck his dick. Look at this creep guy having this chat. Ugh.
I thought,
oh no, you can't get the app anymore, but if you have it, you could still use it.
They shut down the iChatter.
You
right?
can't get it, but if you have it, you can use it.
If you have it, you could use it.
And it happened right after you promoted on the show, Bobby.
All cock.
I think we were the ones.
Well, I had the greatest game in the world going at the Cellar. Every night we'd play guess if the cock's coming, and you'd have to swipe, go yes or no, and then wait. And it would just be such a build-up, like it would just be a guy and his girl, a fucking dog, someone with a mask on, and then just a fucking huge uncircumcised cock, like a guy in a tub with no water. And everybody screams,
What is this? What are you talking
It's
about?
called iChatter.
Oh, okay.
You don't have the iPhone there, Mark, I see.
No, I don't have any.
You're giving up on technology?
No, I'm not giving up. It's just that I got enough things going on in my fucking brain. I don't know where everyone finds the time to do this shit. I can barely TiVo fucking TV shows. I don't know where people have time to watch shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that? That was old school.
Someone said,
well, no.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
I'm showing Bobby how my iPhone is broken.
And he doesn't know how it broke.
Back.
Do
I
you
don't know
think
how
I
that
need
happened.
to get the iPhone? Because I still got
didn't
this
drop
BlackBerry.
it.
You probably had it in your pocket and you fucking popped a heart on.
No. I didn't drop it because look at the corner. It's not even. There's no dent or anything in the side. It just. It's like somebody dropped something on it when it was sitting on. But I remember it being on the arm of my couch, and then I just remember it being broken.
Do you have guests at your house all the time, right?
No, I had a party.
Yeah, someone fucking smash it. But also, too, is at your parties, you probably don't remember.
Do you carry a gun at the party?
You probably don't remember.
Nah, it depends on what kind of party it is.
If it's a gun party?
If it's a gun Yes, gun party. I never thought of that. That sounds fun.
You gotta have a gun party.
Gun party. No, if it's like if there's gonna be kids around and stuff like that, then I lock them. I lock them all up.
Yeah.
You lock the kids up?
Yeah, I lock the kids up. Not the guns. What are you, crazy? Might be an invasion.
Get a baby gate and stick them in a fucking room.
But other than that, and then if I'm obviously I can't swim in the pool with a fucking gun.
Is this part of the plan, Bobby?
Oh shit! Part of the plan.
Egg whites?
What do you have?
Is that egg
got
whites?
ham.
There's yellow right there. There's yellow there. There's the ham.
That's yolk and fucking.
I can't help it if they fucked up egg whites. It's egg whites. He just yelled at me like there's yellow in the egg white. How is it egg white?
But it's just like
it's egg whites. It's egg white with some
Are you
ham.
watching what you eat? Is what I'm asking,
dude. I'm back to fucking focusing on one shitty habit.
Okay,
and that's my fucking awful eating habits. It's terrible the way I eat.
Okay.
It's just terrible.
So this is good,
dude. It's either this. It's either
pointing at it.
No. The egg whites.
Egg whites are good.
Yes. Egg whites are fantastic, but this is the thing.
Why are you pointing so close?
Well, because you're right here.
All right.
Your head's big. It is a big head, which means fame. Which means fame. It does have hair.
Jesus Christ!
Well, you could shave that if you wanted to.
I know.
Dude, either I don't eat, or I just fucking plow it in my face.
But I'm just saying this is healthy for you. The ham, though, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, it's
about.
protein.
I understand. I'm going out. The woman I'm going out is vegetarian. She's got me eating pretty well. You shit so much better if you don't eat fucking meat.
Dude, it's a pain in the ass. Well, not pain in the ass.
I haven't been eating meat.
Like being with a vegetarian is a pain in the fucking ass.
It's hard to cook for them, and it's hard to go out to eat because a little.
It's like always. Is there meat in that? Was that cooked with meat?
Is that broth?
Was there chicken broth? Was there ever a cow next to the fucking thing that I'm eating?
Well, it's still cute right now. It's only been a month.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to get old
then it's
fast.
adorable. Yeah, when you're fucking sitting there at a restaurant going, I can't eat anything on the menu, and you're looking at something you really want, and then you just got to get up and leave.
Yeah, that's where you go. Well, then go to a fucking another restaurant.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we got to go through this all the time?
And then they get pissed off also at this one, but I kind of agree with this. And I told this girl I was with. Well, I told Melinda. Yeah, Melinda. I told her to come back to the waiter with like a fucking line or something, because they always say, we could take the meat off for you.
Yeah.
Off of that salad or something like that. Yeah. And it's like, I told her, just tell the guy, look, if someone shit on your steak and then said, well, we'll take the shit off, would you eat it? Like, just tell the guy that.
And that never really works, because even if they take the meat off, she'll be eating it, and like a hunk of pork's like pig skin will be hanging out of her mouth.
She would never eat something that had meat on it and then was taken off.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like she could say, I want a whole other salad, and they'll go, yes, I'll bring you that.
And
then
just
they go back and they just take it off.
But they could tell, like, they got some vegetarian Sixth Sense shit.
I respect it.
I think there was meat in there. And then they get sick, like, the next day. I think there was chicken broth in that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, well.
I respect it, though.
Eating.
I respect it.
I don't.
It's in the cute stage, though, Mark?
Yeah, it's
Eat
still
meat.
like... You know,
Let's explore the cute stage with Mark and his new girl.
It is.
What's
like
cute about herself at this point?
Well, I mean, she's...
Come on,
that's gonna get. What's cute about it right now that's going to get old? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. What's cute now that's going to get old? That's perfect. That's right.
Well, the
because
you've
been around a long time.
The
you know that's going to get old.
It's cute. Her glasses are cute. Like she's kind of quirky, and she says stupid shit. She has no filter on her mouth, which I think is great.
That's cute until all of a sudden she says it to the wrong guy. You're like, holy shit, I might have to fight this animal because of you.
She brought that up last night.
Really?
Yeah, she said, look, if I'm ever shooting my mouth off, you don't have to step in, all right? Because
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I'm going to fight him.
I'll just watch you get the shit beat out of you while I stand aside.
That'd be fucking great to watch a girl get her fucking her teeth chipped by some fucking black dude. Some dude begging for change.
Where'd that come
from? You got
from?
money? Fuck you, kink.
Jesus Christ.
I'd love to see my wife get her ass beat by fucking some guy. Just be like, just to go at the end, just go, see, you do need me.
Look,
you do need me in my fucking buck knife.
I think you got a plan. You can make that happen.
To defend myself.
You can make that happen. That sounds like Fargo.
Yeah.
Oh, you love Fargo?
Huh?
We love Fargo.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I was just in Minneapolis.
End of story.
They had a monsoon the night I was performing up there.
Wait, the Mall of America?
No, I just did a rock club. Fuck the comedy clubs already. They don't want to work me. What am I supposed to do?
I like that. That's fucking weird. You booking yourself your age? Who's doing that? That's fucking great.
It's like, what do I got to go sit and wait for one of these little Napoleons to put me on their fucking club, and not promote me? And they don't like me. The comedy club guys, for some reason, they're just not using me. So I go into a rock club.
Because you're not going in and you're not fucking trying to kill it and smoke it out and fucking pack the place every fucking night.
I would. They don't give me the chance.
Really?
So I went to Minneapolis. I booked the Triple Rock Social Club. We had a great time. A few hundred people came.
That's great.
I did a great show. I brought in my own opener, and I left. I left with some money, and I didn't have to answer to anybody. It was spectacular.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
I don't know if it's going to sustain me, and I got nothing against the comedy club system, but they've been a little weird with me. It's like, I don't know what I got to do to get work. I got a couple of places I go, like Laughs in Seattle. I used to do Helium and stuff, but that guy, he's not moving me, and I draw now, and I don't get it. So fuck it. I'll go do other clubs.
It's a Radisson, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, but you'd rather go in and do one night and do what you did and have your fans come up. It's not. You don't have to worry about fucking them giving 50 tickets to a bachelorette party and the whole front is fucking tiaras and sashes.
If I can,
I'd rather do what you're doing.
If I can make it work, because the podcast
and there's no food there, right? Nothing.
No, there's no. It's
so you don't have to deal with the fucking checks being thrown on the table
the fucking
as you're
check
trying to finish up.
At some of these clubs,
I get so mad every time I go and see you guys, and you're obviously rolling into your final
last
bit.
fucking 10 minutes.
You want to slam
10 minutes.
You want to do a Chris Rock, slam that fucking microphone down, and you look out and realize half the people aren't listening because they have to pay their checks now.
And they drop
as someone in the audience.
All the checks all at once. Nobody gives a fuck.
Bill Burr calls it carpet bombing.
They carpet
bomb the tables just when you're hitting your last solid. This is the bit I want people to remember.
You have to have a bit that you don't give a fuck about that will keep their attention a little bit that you can do in that spot. It's fucking terrible.
If I see the checks go down, why don't you just say, like, okay, let's get this taken care of. I'm just going to hang out for a second.
Yeah,
it's not a bad idea.
You could do that, yeah.
But then you lose the energy, right?
No,
you wouldn't lose your...
No, because they're going to stop the roll anyways. You might hang on to 20 out of 150 people that aren't going to worry about their checks. So why not just say, all right, if this is what we're going to do, tip your waitresses. Are we good? And just wait it out.
Just seems like there's a better way to do that, man.
There is.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what it is. The seller does it. You get a ticket. You can't leave with a ticket or receipt. You come in, you can't leave without showing the receipt. That's it. So you don't need to do a fucking check spot. You pay your bill. You can't leave the place without showing your stamped receipt or ticket. That's it. And no one will fucking do that.
The sad thing about like with what I was talking about before is that like I've been working for 25 years. I've never been fucking funnier. Now I'm finally getting some people coming out, and I don't work comedy clubs.
You will though. You will, and you don't fucking. What you're doing is great. Fucking, you'd rather go in. Would you rather? Do you really want to come in on a fucking Wednesday?
No, I don't.
And go to Sunday?
I don't. But there's some part of me that's sort of like, I know the people who are deciding this. It's like, why are you deciding that, like, a guy that's barely hanging on to his last comic standing success from 4 seasons ago is a better option to book in your fucking club than me?
Wow.
They don't book Voss.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm kidding.
But I'm not even bitter about it. I've never been happier in my life about my fucking stand-up and about where it's going. But
I've always liked your stand-up.
Well, thank you, man.
Always. Yeah. Saw you for the first time at the Cellar. Following you ever since.
I would so rather see you in a fucking rock club than a fucking comedy club. Dude, to fucking see somebody, just those, they give the VIPs, they give the front row to fucking free tickets. Or their friends, not your fans, to people that don't even give a fuck about you. And you wonder why, if comedy, the front row should be 2 seats. It should be two. There's no way the front row should be fucking 10 people, a group of 10. Fuck that. Doing a rock and roll club, no food, your fans, you get to decide how many tickets are given out, if any, for free. And it's
great.
just, fuck that.
That is so fucking logical. No, because if it's always a table of 10 and they all know each other right in the front row. Or that's where they put the fucking bachelorette parties and shit.
And if they're
put
people,
that shit in the back, you're right.
If there are people that don't know me,
in front.
if they don't know me and they're sitting in the first 2 rows, they're going to see right through to the sadness.
I did a club, and I did a club that the guy, I told him, I go, look, there was like 5 bachelorette parties. I go, dude, do not fucking put them up front. I don't want to see a sash or a tiara anywhere. He went up to them, the manager of the club went up to them and told them that I don't like bachelorette parties.
That's smart.
If you talk, he's really going to fucking snap, and we'll have to keep.
Right there.
Yeah, and then they didn't talk the whole show. He scared the shit out of him, which is great. I didn't mind. But I went to the party after at some bar. They like this whole group of them come. Why do you hate us?
Oh, God.
Why we liked you? And I was like, oh fuck. Unfucking believable.
I made a lot of mistakes, coming up because I never understood that what you had to do when you went into a club was kill, make nice with the waitstaff, make nice with the manager, plant some seats for the next time around. I really just thought it was all about me and making people uncomfortable. I mean, I didn't even realize I had to learn this lesson about like, I really thought it was all about me. And one time I was in Chicago, and this is about respecting the staff and everything. I'm in Chicago at Zany's, right? There's like 9 people in the house. It's like a Wednesday. It's the first show of the week. 9 people.
My favorite show.
All right? The host brings me up. I did an hour and 45 minutes for 9 people, right? And I felt it was great, right?
Great.
But I said, okay, thank you. That's my time. Let's bring the host back. And no one comes on stage. And from the bar, I hear the bartender say, he went home.
Holy shit.
And it was like, it was at that moment I realized, oh my God, these people aren't here to serve me. They have lives. They saw 9 people and thought, this guy will be off in 40 minutes. Why would he want to do that? And the waitress had gone home, the host had gone home, and I was a fucking asshole for the rest of the week.
That guy spoke for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
We are all fucking pissed.
Exactly. And I was like, holy shit.
I lost, and I had to be the last guy here until you finished up.
Right.
What was your worst stand-up experience, Bobby?
Last night.
This week has been bad. I'm trying to fucking do new shit at the Cellar.
No, but
not just bombing.
Not bombing even. Just a bad fucking experience.
It had to be upstate New York. My agent booked me at a black underground nightclub. That they was doing a comedy series.
What's your agent's name? Can I write that down?
We're all black comics. The poster was black, me,
Bob.
black.
black.
Yeah, I just stuck out. Like I was the manager of the promoter of the fucking gig, and it was so bad. It looked like a rundown like gas station. But at night inside they redid the whole thing. The guy who ran it was a legitimate gangster and pimp. Honest, really. And then I went in. And the MC, hated that he was bringing guys from New York up. He wanted to be the fucking headliner. And he was telling me, he was like, I don't know why he won't give me a shot, man. We're friends. I've known him. I can kill this motherfucker. But he keeps bringing you guys up, and he won't give me a fucking shot.
Who'd he bring up from New York? Anybody we know?
It brought up fucking Keith. Yeah, all the
Keith
fucking
Robinson.
all the fucking black guys were going up there. And then The guy went up, killed it. The MC, I went up, I fucking bombed. 20 seconds into my thing, nothing.
Bombing for a black crowd is like there's a vacuum to it because
it was sold out. It was fucking sold out.
Because they will let you hang.
They look at you. Yeah, they do. They stare right at you. Like, go ahead, keep going. This guy yelled some shit out halfway through. Like, you suck, motherfucker. I did the fucking hack. Fuck you, I didn't go to your job and fucking wiped the. And I got a couple laughs. Yeah. And it went back and forth a little bit. This guy was coming to the stage to literally kill me. They had to grab him. He was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. Yeah. And I looked, and he was that fucking, that long fucking African king body where it's just shredded. It looks like there's no skin. It's just muscle. Yeah. With a fucking wife beater and a gold nugget around his neck.
No skin. And what happened?
And they had to grab him, take him out. I fucking went back to my act, bombed for another 25 minutes.
And then he had to be afraid to leave the place.
No, not over yet. The coast went back up and went, see, motherfucker, you bringing these motherfuckers up, trashed me, killed on trashing me while I was still in the room. There was no way out of the room, by the way. Wow. The room was the room. There was no other room to go to. I was in the room. He goes, a big black guy comes up and goes, yo, with a microphone, yo, you got to go defend yourself. We were going to have a fucking joke off.
Oh, what the fuck
now you're in a contest?
A guy like Kenny grabbed me with the same type of voice. You have to go up there.
You mind if we dance with your dates? Yeah, that guy.
He came up, said, you have to go up. I was like, no, I'm cool. It's fine. He grabbed me. No, you gots to.
You gots to.
Brings me up. The guy starts yelling from the stage, motherfucker, fuck that. This is my house. Fuck you, dude. Don't bring him up here. Because he thought I might get a chance at him. And he didn't bring me up. He grabbed me and said, forget it. Took me down. They made me sit there for 3 hours after that.
The fuck?
It was a 3-hour comedy
That's
show?
a pretty bad gig.
It turns into a night.
Yeah, that is a really bad fucking gig.
It turned into a nightclub.
They put him in
as soon as the show's over.
It
turns into a black
turns into the club.
I sat there for 3 hours, and then I finally went up to the guy. I go, sir. I called him sir at this point. I go, can you please give me a ride back to my hotel? Threw his keys to his fucking 13-year-old nephew, and he drove me back to the hotel. I took the money. It was all cash, $2,500. Great paying gig, by the way. $2,500. I put it in every fucking orifice of my body and went directly to the train station, hid between a fountain and a Coke machine until the train came the next day.
That's a great story.
You're a mess.
That's a bad night. That is a bad night.
Horrible gig.
Good story.
It was bad.
I can't top that.
It was bad.
You got one like that though? Worst experience as a
My
stand-up?
worst experience was I was sent home from Australia. I was rejected by a country. I was sent home from a fucking country, and it was because of what we were talking about with the nerves. I took this gig. I knew this would happen. I was in New York, and I was back when I was living here, like maybe 89, 92 it was, when I moved to San Francisco, all right? The guy who books this club in Australia saw me in New York at the Improv, the old Improv on 44th, and he asked me, he said, you want to come headline the room in Australia? It was called The Last Laugh, I think, for 4 weeks. It was a 4-week run.
Jesus Christ.
And it's like 3 and they add a week. So it's all big fix. So it's a whole season you're there. And I got this contract, and I knew at that time I was a middle at best, a strong middle. I had 35 minutes. That's what I had all in. Okay,
all in.
I had about 35, and I knew when I'm looking at this contract, I'm going to go to Australia. I don't even like to travel. It was the first time I got sober, so I'm newly sober, and I'm doing this. So I signed the contract, I send it off, and from the moment I sent that thing away, I'm like, what the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do?
Total lack of confidence.
Oh yeah, it just starts breaking down months away from the gig. All right, so now I moved to San Francisco. I'm sober about maybe 6-7 months, and I'm flying to Australia. It's like 20 hours. To get there. Like, I got to go through New Zealand. Who the fuck knows? I got to stop in Hawaii, New Zealand. I get to Melbourne. I get off the plane. I'm already freaking out. We're on the wrong side of the road. Literally, I see kangaroos, like, alongside the highway. I'm like, where the fuck am I? And they're like, we're going to do a TV show. So I go do this TV show, but it looks like the David Letterman show, except that the whole set is on the wrong side.
Because they're south of the equator.
The desk is on the wrong side. The band's not in the right place. And the guy who's supposed to be hosting it. He doesn't even host. He's off, and it's some woman. I don't know any of them. And the other guest is
There's
Russell.
celebrities from there?
No, it was Russell Crowe. He was on the show promoting Romper Stomper, that first movie he did, the Nazi movie. Right.
Yeah,
so he's back. I'm backstage with this young Russell Crowe. I'm freaking out.
I liked it for different reasons.
Oh. I'm freaking out. They're not going to get any of my shit. And I'm back there with Russell Crowe, who's just exuding confidence. And he's like, so you're a comedian? I'm like, I don't know. You know,
I don't know.
I gotta try.
That's bad.
I don't know.
So I do my set, and it goes all right, but they're a little weird, and I don't know if they're getting me or whatever. And then I'm sitting down with next to Russell, who's doing panel. Like, I move over a chair, and there's Russell Crowe, and he's talking about preparing for Romper Stomper, which is just, he plays a Nazi, and he's talking about what books he had to read. Like, I read Mein Kampf by Hitler, and I read these. He's talking about all these Nazi books. So I make a joke. I'm like, this sounds like the books I have on my bookshelf. You know, and of course they didn't know me well enough to know.
Oh, no.
So I just get one of those, like what you did to me earlier, like nothing. Just like,
I didn't do that.
Oh, no.
I didn't do that. They did it.
Okay, whatever.
Stop blaming me.
All right. So, but you said nothing. So anyway, I
was just observant. That's all.
I know. So then there's that moment, right? So that doesn't go well. So then I get to the club, and they got a huge billboard of me. Right, which I couldn't handle. That just meant, like, I can't live up to that billboard. Right, I can't live up to the billboard. Yeah, that's too much. Like, someone painted that. I can't do this. And they got quotes that they made up. They had fake press quotes, and I'm like, no one ever said that about me. So not only is the billboard too much.
Do you remember some of the quotes? Do you remember? Probably
like best stand-up in New York City 3 years in a row. That kind of shit.
Any other comedian that wants to be famous would have fucking took this and become the biggest comedian of all time. Would have took all this crazy lies. Dude. You took it for what it was, lies.
Yeah. And I was like, it's like, dude, they should change the poster. Who said this? And the guy's like, it doesn't matter. I'm like, it matters. No, you can't do that. So I'm starting to unravel, right? And I'm hanging around the office at the club. You know, like I can't even, like, they put me up in this flat, which is, you know, an apartment that they call a flat. And I'm like, why does it have to be a different name? You know, and like I'm in Melbourne, Australia. I don't know what I'm doing. So I find, like, I don't even want to look around the city. I end up hanging around the office of the club going, so what do you do, you know, around here? And it was so sad. And somehow or another, I ended up in a fucking peep show place. Like, the only place I end up is some creepy porn thing.
Somehow or another.
Yeah. And then, like, I can't even call people to freak out because it's like another day here. I don't even know. Exactly. That day already happened. It's like tomorrow. I don't even fucking understand. And then here's what happens. So I get to the club. You do a week of previews for press. All right. Right, just to get acclimated. So here's the show. This actually has an interesting ending to it. So the show is, like, it's a comic. This guy, his name is Greg. I barely remember. He ties in later. Greg Fleet is his name. He's a comic. He hosts. And then he brings up this weird burlesque act. Like, you know, like it was two women. One of them had an accordion. They had wigs, whatever. Oh, fuck. Then they bring up a guy who closes by escaping from a straitjacket, okay, on stilts. All right, that's his closer. All right,
what the fuck kind of show is this?
Then there's an intermission, and then me. So, like, I'm watching this shit. I'm watching them. They're, like, excited. This guy, I can't remember if it's stilts or a fucking unicycle, but something difficult. He's pulling a straight jacket.
Hard to do.
Yeah, and they're like, ah! And they're like, we're going to take a break for you guys to get dessert or whatever the fuck it is. So I'm backstage going, I can't do this. I can't follow this. I got no jacket. I got no wig. I got no jokes. I'm fucked. So this is going on, and I go on, and I struggle through it. I do about 40 minutes, and the guy comes up to me and goes, "Oh, you got to lose this joke, you got to lose that joke." So he's chipping away. He's like, "But you got plenty of stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, And I'm crumbling inside, and it's fucking awful.
This is on TV?
No, it's at a club that seats about 400 people.
Why do you get to lose jokes?
Huh?
Why do you get to lose jokes?
Because he didn't think they'd translate, and one of them was about sticking my thumb in a girl's ass.
That translates everywhere in the world.
They do that down under.
Right.
Down under.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Thumb in your ass.
We're building up. We're building up to this first weekend, right? This place is a huge club, and they got a little room upstairs that seats about 80. So the Saturday night comes. They sell the place out. It's the first legit night. After I struggle through previews, I sweat, I lose jokes. I'm breaking apart. So there's a standing ovation for the guy in the straitjacket. They take the intermission. The host brings me on. I walk on stage. The place is packed, and an American goes, "Where'd you get that jacket?" And I don't know what happened, but I just felt everything leave me.
Oh, shit.
Like, I literally felt myself, like, I left my body. I said, I'll see you later.
I'll be backstage.
But what was the jacket? Was it fucked up?
It was kind of a fucked up jacket.
Right.
You know, it was a thrift store jacket.
I wore bell-bottom slacks once in Amsterdam, and Patrice and Keith Robinson took the wind out of my sails, too, because I was iffy on the fucking bell-bottoms.
Right.
And they were like, ugh, look at you. Looked like I had a fucking black skirt on, because I had a black shirt with the black bell-bottom slacks, so it looked like a one-piece leotard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was like an American, I don't know what happened, but all I remember is for 40 minutes, all I heard were the embers of my cigarette burning. It was slow motion. You know, I'd left my body. I was backstage watching me tank and just listening to the crackling of my cigarette to complete silence. And I walk off stage and literally sweat starts pouring out of me. I was fucked. I mean, it was just like the worst bomb I'd ever had in my life.
Bombed.
There was a vacuum to it.
Thousands of miles from home.
But like there was a suction to it. Like no one said anything. It was just sort of like they just witnessed something. Like it was like the Hindenburg. Yeah. But much less exciting. So I get off stage and the owner's like, "Wow, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm
you okay?" Oh, that's not good. When the owner asks if you're okay,
but like
you bombed.
I don't think that's ever happened ever in comedy. The owner of a comedy, you all right?
But the next day he takes me out and he says, "Look, I don't think this is working out. You know, it's my fault."
Oh, no. One day in.
1 weekend.
Oh, 1 week, right?
Yeah, so and he says, my fault. Look, I'll pay you for 3 weeks. We'll send you home. And there was part of me, like, I felt horrible, but there was part of me was like, thank fucking Christ. Yeah, and then, like, the waiter walks up and says, I saw you on that show, the Steve Vizard show. You're really funny. Where are you playing? I'm like, I'm not playing anymore. And then, like, I get on the plane. I relapse. I start drinking like a fucking fish. I start knocking back vodkas. I'm like, I'm done with comedy. I'm not cut out for it. Fuck this shit. And that happened, like, it must have been 92, 91. So I go to Edinburgh 2 years ago. This is the weirdest thing. Because now I'm sober, like, what? I'm going to be 11 years sober next month.
Jesus Christ.
I go to Edinburgh, and a guy walks in, like in the lounge where all the comics are hanging out.
If I was boss, I'd go, I'm 25 years old.
So, like, this guy walks in Edinburgh, and I'm like, who the fuck? I know that guy from somewhere. And it's the guy who hosted the fucking show in Melbourne, Australia, that I got sent home on. I hadn't seen him since, like, for what, 20 years, right? Fuck. And I'm like, you're that guy. Do you remember me? And he's like, yeah, I kind of remember you. And then he sits down with me. I order a soda water. He goes, that's what I should be ordering? And I go, why? He goes, well, I just got a rehab. You know, he's like, he's got heroin addiction. He's like this infamous train wreck of a guy. And like, I laid some fucking recovery rap on him, and it sort of like sunk in. He'd been trying to get sober for a long time. Whatever the case is, you know, I kept him sober. We went to meetings for a month in Edinburgh. Wow. So there's this weird full circle thing.
That is fucking 20 years later.
Yeah.
Jesus
and sort of we connected. I don't know if he stayed sober, but it was just sort of a nice, like, something good came out of the whole goddamn thing.
Yeah, something good came out of it.
So that was the worst.
You had to find a plus side to it. Yeah. That is a horrible bombing story.
Oh, to be sent home from a country?
Because it's not fucking Dallas.
It's too far from home.
It's not 3 hours. It's too fucking a day.
To be like after something bad happens, you want the comfort of your home. You want to go into your cave and just like not talk to anybody.
A comic needs, after he bombs, another comic. You need another comic so bad, because you need fucking dude, and you need him to make fun of you, to laugh at you, hear his shit, what happened to him. The first thing you do when you bomb as a comic is get in touch with another fucking comic.
You don't need...
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and relax for a 30-hour flight before our first stop.
Have some vodka.
Drink a lot. I want to say,
of course,
hello to the comedian that I saw. Right. He's on the flight tonight.
We got a celebrity who's giving up his job.
And there was no phones back then. There was no cell phones back then.
Like that comic did when I saw him on TV.
It was horrible.
You couldn't even twit like I just bombed, which kind of let you feel a little better.
Yeah.
You had nothing back then.
Alone.
Nothing.
You were
just
alone.
Loneliness.
Alone.
Horrible. And you're eating weird cereal, and you're sitting there, and I couldn't call anybody. I remember the flight home was just awful because I got home, and then it doesn't stop because I was sent home from a country. I was drinking again. I didn't think I could be a comedian, and I got home to the woman I was living with. I'm like, I'm fucked, and I was fucked for months.
But they don't understand it either because you're like, and they're like, it will get better.
Awful. The woman who sent me home, there was a brother and sister who owned that club. She's still in the business, and she remembers it. Like, and I've been honest about it, but because I still do comedy, that it is sort of a shameful thing to fucking crap out that badly, But I literally had a nervous breakdown. There was nothing I can do about it.
Fuck.
I mean, there was just nothing I could do about it. I mean, it was like I was gunning to be sent home because I had a real problem traveling abroad because I already feel like I'm over it now because I'm going to England next week. I'm going to Soho Theater. I'm doing 2 weeks. But it's taken a long time because I used to think like I felt so alienated and weird and different and like they would never understand me. And it took me a long time to realize that like I feel that way just leaving my house. I mean, I don't, like I going to Home Depot, I have the same feelings and it's like got nothing to do with them. And
but not having the time to like having 35. I did a show in Maine.
Oh, that
they
was
booked
a
me
big
as
issue,
a co-headliner.
Yeah.
I only had 15 minutes. I had to do 45. I had 15 minutes of mediocre material.
That's true.
I had buck teeth. I had buck teeth. That was 5 of that, maybe 8 of that minute. I like buck teeth and I did jokes.
You take the gig because
why take the gig?
Because you think you're going to get up over the hump.
Because you improv the night before a fucking 30 minutes,
right?
And you think you're the shit, and then you get up there and you can't improv. It doesn't work. I actually started singing country songs.
Oh,
I was like, country songs are crazy because it just, my dog died. It was. You can feel the sweat coming down your head
right now. Talking about.
Oh God!
You went to Hack
But also,
Factor.
you have to throw yourself into those positions because if you're on the cusp of headlining, like if you got 35, you got 40, you're going to have to take the chance. You're going to have to push it out there, but not in another country.
Yeah. Somewhere close to home.
We started the segments with you guys about cigarettes, and Danny just popped up TMZ, or is it, TMZ? Oksana versus Mel, the cigarette incident. Is this new shit coming out? What is the cigarette incident?
I don't know. I just started reading it.
Well, he was a chain smoker, wasn't he? Mel Gibson was.
Yeah. So maybe he quit smoking, and that's what this is all about.
Or maybe he went back to smoking.
It says here, it happened at a party last year. Sources connected to the case say Oksana's 12-year-old son, Alexander, was playfully jumping up and down, trying to knock a cigarette out of Mel's mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Oksana claims Mel exploded by grabbing the boy and throwing him violently onto a table.
Well, the little fucker.
Yeah, fuck him in his little dumb Russian accent.
I'll tell you though,
he's probably shredded. The little kid, he's got fucking like 80 abs.
Yes,
She's
Mark?
got him so over. She just did a number on this fucking guy.
Totally fucked him with these tapes,
But yeah, I mean, it was so intentional. It was clear. I mean, whatever kind of guy he was, there was part of me that's like, well, she clearly didn't want to. She didn't want to make a legal case out of this. No, this was because I don't even know if she can.
She just wanted to fuck him over.
I don't even like now. What kind of jury is going to be impartial to this shit?
Yeah.
So there was nothing more than like to blackmail this guy and publicly embarrass him and ruin his career for money is what she wanted to do.
And I think she said no to money, though.
Yeah,
Wasn't
right.
there something that came out?
He's got to
He was going to give her like $15 million or something, and she said no to it.
She's
I read
she
that
wants
somewhere, right?
she wants more.
And
she's
going to get
$15 million.
Yeah.
She's going to get more.
$15 million
They
is
have a
not that
child
much.
together. But I'm not saying he's a good guy, but I'm just saying the way that shit works on the internet now, that people have this ability to create a lynch mob mentality or this ridiculous. It's not justice what happens here. It's complete extortion and it's fucked up and everybody gets on board and there's no legality to it. It's disgusting.
And with that, I think we should wrap up.
Oh, really?
That wasn't very upbeat.
Well, that's good. We don't care.
It's a great ending.
Like fucking.
It's a good ending.
I like downbeat endings to
Me
the
too.
show.
Have you been to my shows lately?
I caught it in Australia.
I wish I had tape of that.
That's just scary. Like
you feel very
the
alone.
story itself gave me a little anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I was just like,
definitely.
imagining
so alone,
being so far away from the comfort zone.
Yeah, but they're actually making you famous. Like other countries make you.
I didn't see that opportunity. I just saw
anybody else would have took that as the best. Eddie Ift would have been. He would have came back a fucking superstar. Other comics would have went there and literally stayed there because they're a star now.
No, I couldn't find it. They were not my mommy. No one was there to take care of me. I felt alone and weird.
Yeah.
And I came home to my, to my middle status, to my, to my marginalized. It's all different now, though. I'm a superstar.
You sure are, Mark.
Thank you.
Where are you going to be, Mark?
Keep the dream alive. I'm going to be at Comics tonight with doing a live What the Fuck podcast. You can get those at WTFpod.com. But tonight, 2 shows, 7:30, 9:30 at Comics. Jeff Garland and Susie Essman on the first show, and Judah Friedlander and Louis Katz and a few other people on the second show. It's going to be fun. And then on Friday, I'm at Great Scott in Alston, Massachusetts.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I'm doing that rock club.
That's great, man.
Yeah, I hope so. It should be fun.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
I'm doing the comedy, the studio, the Rick Jenkins place on Saturday. Short set.
That's great.
I don't want to step on my big set, but I'll do a short set at the Comedy Studio in Cambridge on Saturday.
That's good, man. Rock Club is fucking great. You're doing that.
Yeah, I hope.
And the
it works
podcast
out.
is great. Have you listened to the podcast?
They're really good.
Yeah, it's a really good podcast.
Fan of the podcast.
We did
Mark
Dane
Storm.
Cook a week or so ago. It's so funny. You guys are very the Boston guys. You're very loyal to Dane, and I like that.
What do you mean by that?
I just mean he's a real friend of yours.
Jesus.
No, I didn't know what he meant.
What do you mean by that?
No,
because
like,
a lot of
that
people
sounded very
was it like
hostile.
loyal, like you should be fucking like saying some fucked up shit,
saying
or
bad stuff,
or should loyal, like I don't know.
No,
like,
you guys, like
the
you
word
and
loyal
Patrice.
is weird.
Yeah.
No,
There
you
was
and
something
Patrice.
there, though.
Yeah, loyal is not.
Yeah, what were we getting at?
I
it
was
would be like, do you really like Dane? You guys really like Dane?
No, I
you
think
guys
you're
are all
taking it the wrong
friends.
way completely.
No, that's why I asked.
I just find it interesting that in the face of all the shit that guy gets, you guys who started with him are very sweet about him. And I was I had a little edge when I was talking to him, and because he wanted to come on, I didn't know how to really handle it. I didn't want to be an asshole, and I was a little cranky. But like a lot, the guys who have known him since he started, you're all very nice about him, even though everyone else hates his guy.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Mark is you get like a
Everyone
bad
else.
rap for being this fucking mag, but you're really one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
You're a sweetheart. All you have to do is say, Mark, you'll come in fucking what the fuck,
Yeah.
flipping out. And it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Right, it's just a cry for help.
And then you go, dude, I just want ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to eat ice cream. I just want ice cream real bad.
If you know me, it's very easy to figure me out.
That's all we need is ice cream. In the end.
I got it.
I
saw
need
a
ice
woman
cream all fucking day.
I went into a seizure. Some woman on the train yesterday had an ice cream maker in a box, and it just threw me into such a weird place. I was literally like, do I got to get one of those? I think I got to get one. I think I need that. It'd be like living with a drug dealer. I mean, and then like, how the hell am I going to know what to put in the ice cream? It was really like I had a meltdown in front of a box for an ice cream maker to the point where like I almost stood up and said, I'm not getting one. Like the dialogue that went on in my head almost led me to out loud say, I'm not getting one of those.
I had a legitimate thought of selling my apartment in New York to own a Pinkberry.
Really?
Yeah, I just want a Pinkberry. I just want to be able to go back there and get as much mochi as I want.
The Pinkberries do well. I want to know
mochi ice cream, the frozen mochi.
Oh, with the skin? Pop those in the freezer.
You can
right?
get those at Trader Joe.
That shit is.
But at Pinkberry, they have
good.
mochi balls.
That's what I'm talking about. You get mochi balls. And
What's
throw
the
them in
most
the
appealing
freezer.
part of that for you?
I think that's what. Isn't that what we saw on that medical website earlier? The guy had mochi balls.
It does look
Have you ever had a mochi ball? Mochi balls rule.
Yeah.
They do.
Fuck, I'm going to go get one now.
Mochi balls.
Never had mochi balls.
Oh, it's the best.
I wanted to ask Mark if he could go through one day without a situation or turmoil.
I think I'm trying.
It seems like everything sets you off.
Well, it's a lot going on in my head.
Right?
A lot going on. A lot of it I don't talk about. But the heat helps. Like I like the heat.
What did you say? A lot of it you don't talk about?
That's scary.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean?
It's in an internal well.
It is.
It's like
Because I talked to Patrice for 2 hours, made me believe that I spend too much time on my head and not enough time on my balls. Like Patrice made this argument
that sounds like Patrice.
You're too
He's
logical.
fucking hypnotic.
He really is.
He's hypnotic. I will follow him like the Pied Piper.
Yeah,
I
very
talked
logical.
for 2 fucking hours
Very
for the
logical.
podcast. I think we're gonna have to do 2 episodes. Like, and just like one is about women and one is about race.
Might as well.
But it kind of fucked with my head because then I started like last night the ice cream box thing, the ice cream maker thing. I started really thinking about how much I think about shit and what I went through. What I mean by unsaid is that literally I'm sitting on a train going through all these different options. I start thinking along like, do people put eggs in ice cream? I read in Haagen-Dazs ice cream that there's eggs in it. Would I put eggs in my ice cream? I don't like Haagen-Dazs. It fucks with my stomach. And what if I don't make ice cream as good as Haagen-Dazs? Would I be able
This
to make?
is all racing through your fucking head.
Within 2 minutes.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
That's fucked
and
up.
drinking didn't help.
Drinking just made it angry. It's slowed it down, and it'd be like, you're a fucking idiot for liking ice cream as much as you do, you stupid fuck.
I want to see the wake of therapists behind Mark Maron.
Wake. Just laid out.
This should be the cover of your next CD is just therapist dead behind you.
I've never felt better in my life than right now.
You fucking you.
Don't you feel that I feel I'm grounded? I'm not like weird or sad. Do you feel any sadness?
You were sad when you came back to New York. You were fucked. I remember coming to the cellar, and the lights in the cellar are so dim, anyways. I saw him at the back table with his head down and his hair, and it was like half his face was shadowed. It was just a sad fucking.
I had a vacuum. I inherited that from my father. I can create a sad vacuum.
I saw a scene with him at Comics. It's been a few years. You're on our show, so I guess we didn't help out. But the crowd was a little light, unfortunately, because Mark really is a funny comic, and he was having a dialogue with himself that was really like fascinating.
Was during the divorce, though. That's when you saw me.
But then you look at the sign. I think you said it on stage in front of everybody. You're like, of course no one's here. They spell comic C-O-M-I-X. Who spells it that way? How the fuck are they supposed to find me? And he's just having this dialogue that I guess was supposed to just be in his head, but is in front of everybody.
Yeah, that's what happens.
It was in front of everybody. Everyone's like, "Wow, this is fucking awesome."
Yeah, there was a period there where people would leave saying that guy's hilarious, or they'd leave saying, "I hope he's okay." That guy. But it was a good experience.
But I think you were even talking to another version of yourself. I don't know.
I did that last night. Yeah,
there was something going on.
He was in a fucking another dimension. A parallel universe.
I'm working on a character called Old Mark, which was me 2 years ago, which gives me license to say really shitty, sad things.
I was with a bunch of people. I'm like, we won't say hi after the show.
Oh, is that
Let's go get a bite to eat.
Oh, no. We're drained enough.
Maybe you don't even know I was there because I was like, you know what? Usually I like to say hi to you guys. Like,
but that's all different now.
It's only go get a bite to eat.
Everything's okay now, folks. So come on down. It's safe to come see me.
Well, you asked, and there is a difference. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
There's absolutely a difference I see in you.
See, now, like right now, I don't have to eat the bag of nuts that came with the oatmeal because I decided not to put them on the oatmeal and go with the fruit. But they're still sitting here, so I'm going to fucking shove them into my mouth.
But did you have a whole conflict with the?
I just explained it to you.
Yeah. But that was it. That's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad.
That's an easy one to get through.
We'll just end on him eating nuts. Just end the show.
Wait, but you know what? This is what I want to try. What's going on in your head now that you're eating the nuts?
You're so fucking good, but I'm going to feel so fucking fat in a minute.
Is that really what you're thinking?
How are nuts going to make you fat?
Now keep going.
What do you mean the healthy thing is? That's such a... Okay, what, peanut butter is healthy? It's still fucking fat.
No, I didn't say peanut butter. I said nuts.
Oh, is there a difference? I mean, like...
Yeah, they call it a healthy fat, but I guess it
What does that even mean? No one looks at healthy fat and say, you know what? You're a fat fuck, but you look good. You look healthy.
It's a healthy fat.
What are you thinking now?
I'm thinking I don't need to eat these all because I feel shitty about what I ate last night. I'm such a fucking girl. I just thought that. Why am I even thinking about that? If I were a real man, would I be sitting here worrying about what I ate last night and worrying about eating a half a bag of fucking nuts?
Keep going.
After I just ate a goddamn bag of vitamins? What the fuck is wrong with me? Someone just, I should be in prison.
This is freeing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Anything that pops in your head, just
until
say
it's
it right
embarrassing,
now.
and then I'm
gay!
I'm gay!
Me too!
Gay. You are gay!
No, wait. Sorry. Fuck. Shit.
Let's get the fuck out of here. You guys gave us great radio today, and I appreciate it. Bobby's going to be at the Funny Bone starting tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You're going to take a breath in the middle of my plug.
I actually had to. It's Columbus, right? ColumbusFunnyBone.com. All right. We're going to leave you guys with something Troy came up with, Mel Gibson remix. It's cool.
That's good, yeah.
It's Mel Gibson and Lamb of God together. Oh, that's the other one. Fuck.
Yes.
You want to play that one?
That one was good.
I already promoted this one.
Listen to what you do to me. You make my life so fucking difficult. So just fucking listen to me. Listen to my fucking ranting. This is mean. Get it? You get it now? You should just fucking smile. Follow me. Smile. What? Smile. Follow me. Smile. You have no fucking soul. Smile. Follow me. Smile. Sick of your bullshit. Smile. Fuck you. You don't care. You don't care. I need a woman. Not a fucking little girl with a fucking dysfunctional cunt. I need a fucking woman. Smile and follow me. Smile. drug. You have no fucking soul.